fun nigga around this motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
We do. We still work regular square jobs. I work at your regular square job now.
Well, I mean, technically, yes.
Yeah.
How are you liking it, by the way?
That shit is beautiful.
Is that,
I'm not gonna lie. Like this is one of the smoothest operations I've been a part of.
And that's why.
And you know how I knew? I knew it was gonna be smooth. But you know, the whole day, the first day, I'm just waiting for the catch. But then it had dawned on me. I was like, yo, this nigga Justin, I haven't heard a peep. I haven't heard a peep about this job. Normally 2 weeks in, he's already complaining.
Yeah.
He's already called the manager a bitch. Like it's already been a situation. But I was like, it's been crickets. It's just been nothing but peace.
He really ain't been talking about it.
He don't even complain about having to get up that early, even when we record late shit on Sundays.
First of all,
it hasn't been a problem.
First of all, I'm never the complainer, nigga. You're the complainer.
No,
nigga.
you complain.
We've
like
been at every job together. You complain.
Out of
nigga.
everybody that bitches in here, you bitch
nigga.
the most.
Hell no, nigga. It's you.
You the head bitch.
Head bitch.
Yeah, you bitch the most.
Bitch the most. Fuck out of here, nigga.
He's gonna be the first thing that's it's fucking hot. Let me go outside. I'm tired of doing manual labor.
Never, nigga.
Yeah.
But nigga, I already told you, and it's crazy. The first time I told you about it, you were fucked up. You didn't apply fast enough.
No, I applied fast enough. But
So what happened,
she
nigga?
gave me the cold shoulder the first time. I had texted her.
Nigga.
I had texted her. I was like, yo, I'm a friend of this nigga, and this is my credentials and all that. And she was like, okay, cool. We'll keep your name on profile. So I was like, oh, that's like an immediate no. We'll keep you on file.
Nigga, because you didn't apply fast enough when I had got the job. I'm telling you. It's a nice location. It's cool.
It's a
you get to
beautiful
learn
spot.
some. You know, we was just out here, you know, talking about AJ, his lawn and what he has going on.
Talking shit about his lawn.
Yeah,
nigga. He needs our services.
It's Jumanji out there.
It's
nigga.
gross,
Crazy.
nigga. It's nothing but weeds.
Yeah, nigga.
Jumanji is crazy.
Nah, for real. And he needs some help.
I didn't even get a good look at his grass because I was distracted by the weeds. What do he have? Fescue? Maybe some Bermuda?
Oh my God! And you see, this is what I'm saying, and this is why when this is why when he said when he worked. No, this is why when he
it's
said
a little mossy in the back.
It's a little mossy.
This is why
bro.
when he said when he worked there, I was like, you worked there, but you don't really like know nothing.
I worked there.
I can see that. He still got the new nigga excitement. Like I see, he still got the like.
I still got the new.
He's a greenhorn.
I learned some shit. Yeah,
he's a greenhorn in this
he's
game.
Still trying to look. Oh, look at what I learned. Oh, look, sir, I got it. I understand. This is what it is. Like, he on that type of shit.
I know the second most about grass in this room.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not true.
I think.
Lawrence from Jamaica.
And all it took was a couple of shifts.
Yeah, you're learning.
That's all it took.
You're
It really
learning.
took one.
But you're excited, and I like that.
I'm excited because I'm almost. Lauren, wouldn't you be excited if you were almost the best? If you were almost number one, you've been at the bottom of the totem pole a long time, brother.
That's crazy.
But once you're on the precipice
that's the
of
thing
victory,
that's
you
what
get
excites
excited.
You heard that, Jay?
You get anxious.
Your man just told you he's excited to be second. It's crazy.
He really perverted that. He perverted the fuck out of it.
Crazy.
Excited to be second. I told you I'm excited to be the next to first.
That's crazy.
That's different.
Nigga,
I'm number one adjacent.
oh my God! And this is what happens. He ends up walking himself in the fucking corner, and he don't know how to get out.
You don't know what
how
happens.
to get out, nigga.
Shut the fuck up.
This is what happens.
I'm exactly where I want to be.
No,
I'm not standing on his fescue,
not slicking
on his terrible fescue lawn.
Oh my God! You have no idea what's out there. Let me tell you.
I was distracted by the weeds and the roots.
Talking about weeds. Fescue isn't weeds. It's a type of lawn. It's
fescue is a
grass.
type of grass. I understand that.
Oh my God!
It's a longer blade. It's a longer, darker green blade.
AJ has every type of weed you could possibly think of out there. You know what I mean? From the ones that look like
sativa.
I'm still.
Hit the fucking shit for you. Hit the fucking
indica.
What do you got?
We need
the
you lemon cherry
Train
gelato.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This nigga's got a loud pack in his
Pineapple Express,
nah.
all of that shit.
Oh shit, weeds. But yeah. What was I about to say? Fuck AJ's terrible lawn. Nigga, the other day, speaking of weeds, I'm out, I'm hustling. You know, normally my routine now, you know, since I'm in the horticultural business, I go to work, I get off of work. I go to the calisthenics park. I do some bar work.
Yeah.
From there, I hop into my vehicle and then I do Uber Eats. I serve niggas their dinner for the night, right?
Yeah.
So I'm at this one apartment complex. This nigga, I'm gonna say his name because it doesn't matter. Like nobody really knows him, and I'm just gonna say it's fake. But it's Ray Sean. I'm serving this nigga named Ray Sean, so I'm like, all right, cool. He's probably about to be a cool ass nigga. I pull up. He's walking outside. I hand him his Little Caesars. And then in his hand, he hands me a bag of some fucking weeds, nigga. And so I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, bro. Normally when people just give me weed, I do nothing with it because it's like,
and that's the original packaging?
This is the original packaging. And niggas, I like for niggas to be properly vetted. Like, I know a homie that has smoked your work before. I know him. He's not foaming at the mouth.
And did Ray Sean look like a Ray Sean, or did he look like a
Ray Sean?
Okay.
Look like a Ray Sean. You go get you a look at that. But I had asked for his number because normally when the niggas like, let me sell you some drugs, like, all right, man, let me get your credentials. I think he was already halfway into his substance of choice. This was Saturday night. So whatever his substance of choice was to be lounging for that day, he was in it and he was in the middle of it.
Yeah.
I asked him for his number. He's like, shit. 919 27741. I type it in and then I go to text him.
Okay.
She said, invalid number, like it's not enough digits. And then by that time he's gone. But I'm like, damn. And this is making me feel even more iffy about this shit because it's like,
and
he don't want me to hit him back.
I'm doing the smell test. I can smell it from like a meter away, which is, that's always something.
Doesn't mean it's not laced. Look at it. Get a proper glance at it.
Smell is important.
Imagine lacing your DoorDash driver.
That would, for what?
Yeah, like
I gave you your Little Caesars.
Did you
and
try
not
it?
only
Did
that,
you try it yet?
Little Caesars, not yet. I'm not gonna die alone. I brought it here for a reason.
Type in California honey.
We're going out together.
No, well, y'all are.
We're all going out together.
Step away from that.
We're all,
brother.
Lauren, you're living life on the edge. You have nothing to lose.
No, I have.
He's trying to.
I'm not living on the edge at all.
Down the fucking
if you haven't
debt
noticed,
mountain.
I've been changing a lot of things.
You got a snowball of debts. Allow me to help you forget.
Come on, man.
Yeah, fuck the bullshit. Y'all got it.
This nigga trying to. What's that Jamaican sled team? What you trying to?
That's crazy.
This nigga Lauren trying.
This nigga referencing Cool Runnings. That's crazy. The movie.
You trying to, man? You trying to get down that slope,
Jamaican
pimp.
sled team.
But can
They
you
was
type
better off
in?
getting a YMCA.
You mind typing in the packaging?
Yeah. Hey man, anybody can use a package and just throw some shit in there.
No, but I'm trying to see like,
Yo,
where,
you fucking idiot! Like, yeah, he could have put a real weed out of
my
that
God.
shit and put it in the fruitcake shenanigans.
I know how the distribution of marijuana works. I just want to know what pops up.
Okay, they're immediately asking us for data, which means they're legitimate, right?
No.
Only real corporations ask you for your data.
No, just hit the
I'm trying to, but
nothing's
the
gonna happen.
mouse was going crazy.
Okay,
These
so,
graphics a little
They got
graphics a little
got their best homegirl friends to do some
simple.
shit real quick.
Should we put this on? Should we put this on? The
Well,
screen?
Lauren, what was the hate?
Hold on
Why are you hating?
Why am I hating? They got
Said
their
they got their best
homegirls.
homegirls to
They
be
got
the
their
bad
best
bitches in the video.
That's what they just did.
Wait, what'd you say?
What's wrong with?
There's nothing wrong with that. I've done that before.
All right then.
The fuck?
Just making sure.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure your
yeah.
homegirls are bad.
You know,
Wait, go
I
back
don't
up.
got them no more.
Just making sure.
What are your prices talking about?
Hey, nigga, this packaging is not up there. Nigga, what is
Well,
gotta go
I mean,
next.
it might not
Gotta
be
go
on the This might be round 4
Now,
of the
before-
yearly wrap up.
Oh, wait. What's that?
What are the prices saying?
Is that
though?
granola?
35, 20, 35.
For those of us listening at home, we are looking at a website for marijuana. We looked up the packaging of the bag that the mysterious man handed me, and we just trying to get to the bottom of this shit. But
Lee Paulin.
Go back up to the left, right there. What is that fruity looking?
Candyland cannabis.
Yo.
Of course you'd go.
Are
there.
those the grams right there?
Nigga, that's the pebbles, you mean. So,
charms.
I don't fuck with colorful weed, dog.
Yeah.
It
Like
makes
I
feel
told you that one story. Fucking, family member was in Atlanta.
Yes.
And whatnot.
Yes.
Buying some product. The nigga was like, hey, I got this too. You know what I'm saying? Family member brought it back to me and like, hey, I got this for you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? You trying to kill me?
Yeah. pink marijuana, right?
Like, do you know who I am? I'm trying to take us out of this place. You're trying to
no Diddy.
You what the
give me
fuck?
pink drugs.
I'm the only hope around here. You trying to kill me? But nah, it was
the prodigal son.
But nah, I was just looking at it. I smelt it. I'm like, I don't even see the marketability for it.
Yeah.
In terms of like grown men wanting to buy it. I don't even see how that connects.
Cameron.
It has to be.
Cameron
cannot be
attached
the
his name
only
to
thing.
it, and he had pink marijuana. It would be more palatable. If she was like, "This is Cameron's weed," you would have smoked it.
All niggas that are culturally connected to pink.
Not even all of them. Really, just Cam. That would have convinced you. That's enough. He has enough influence over you. But I do feel what you're saying on the colorful weed. The only thing I can do like dark purples and like maybe like oranges, but like anything else, any other type of.
But dark, and even what you mean by that, you're not meaning the whole. You're not meaning like sautéed, colorful specks on the weed.
No.
You're talking about the
I'm not
natural
talking about
color.
the trichomials.
You're talking about the natural colors, the pigmentation, the trichomials. Yes, that being like a part of it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a plant. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful. Lauren, you are the Jamaican.
Oh, and I also touched the grams, and I didn't get a fentanyl high. So
and that was
says a lot.
It
says a lot.
You're welcome.
It says a lot.
Fucking stole my shit.
It ain't your shit, nigga.
Whatever. But yeah, Lauren, how's it smell, nigga?
Smells alright.
It smells legitimate, right?
Smells legit.
Now that could be because of the.
Hold it away. You still smell it?
No. Not exactly.
You still.
Give F-Mac some.
Right here, I get a little.
Let F-Mac.
It has to be like right here.
Just
and you see, that's what I'm saying. Smell means a lot, especially when it's a small package. The smell should be
supposed to pouring out.
Do it again, Lauren.
It also depends, like the Reading Rainbow fucking logo. Woo.
Yeah.
But it depends on the strand. It does depend on the strand as well, because lemon cherry gelato isn't the nastiest on the nose.
First of all,
but it will get you fucked up.
Lemon cherry gelato, from what I remember, it's coming back to me.
It smells fresh.
It's a hit.
It just hit me.
It's a hit. You get what I'm saying?
It's definitely a hit.
And it's not the most pungent smell. It's not like the most dirtiest. Like some real shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the most funk, but it's definitely got some robust. What's the word?
Look up words for smell.
Yeah,
we're talking about
Lauren.
smells, nigga.
God damn
Look
it.
up aroma.
Smell synonyms. Aroma.
Yeah, smell synonyms, nigga.
We could talk about like how to smell, wafting. You shouldn't have to waft the bag. And F-Mac, I want to get your opinion. Do you think that's real weed?
This smells like not right to me.
Okay,
that means it's real.
Situation.
That means it's
only
real.
because
But
of the
why?
situation.
Why?
Because
Just because of the situation.
it's already been planted in his
It's been
mind
planted in
what
my
it could
head.
be.
Like, if you're handing it to me randomly, it's like, nigga, I don't know what you're trying to do.
What was
That means it's real.
Raekwon wearing?
Rayshawn was wearing, I don't really remember, probably like some sweats and a t-shirt. Something casual. It was Saturday night. 10:30. He was at the crib. He got his little Caesars.
Sweat, like what type of sweats though? Like
I didn't have to knock on the door. I don't know if this mattered. Let me go through all the details.
you didn't have to.
I
knock?
got out the car. I grabbed the pizza. I look up. He's coming out of the doorway. I'm like, all right, cool. Real nigga. He's like, y'all, what up? I'm like, I was good, Pippin. Hand him his shit. He gives me the weed. So y'all be having ace for woo. I was like, all right, cool. Let me get your number. And that it happened.
What?
I called him immediately. I was like, nigga, what would you do? What would you do? I know what he would do. He's a junkie. He gonna try it.
No.
But I just need another junkie to help me, make the junkie decision.
Nigga, that's happened to me before, and I turned down the weed. I was like, I don't need this. You get what I'm saying? And
That's what I do most of the time.
You're
Last time that this shit happened to me, I told you about this shit. I was at the smoke shop, and it was this couple. They was built like a silly straw because they was both like fucking skinny as shit and all leaning over and shit. He was it was cold as shit, and he had her in his jacket. I don't know what they was doing. It looked like they was smoking something, but she was like in his jacket with him. So he's like, "Yo, you got a book of matches?" I just so happened to have a fucking book of matches in my pocket. I was like, "Yeah, nigga, this is your lucky day." I gave him to him. He was like, "Thanks." I go to my car. I'm pulling on the fucking door handle. He's like, "Hey man, you know what?" I turn back. He's like, "You smoke?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Fuck it, here, have this." He gives me this little bag of this nug. I threw that shit away immediately because I'm like, this nigga, he don't even look the part.
Yeah, he gave you he gave his weed away to smoke his crack.
So Rayshawn,
Yeah, it was taking up too much room.
So Rayshawn looked the part though.
Rayshawn looked like a plug for real, but I still don't know the nigga.
Rayshawn or Raekwon?
Rayshawn.
It doesn't matter. He's not a real guy. Well, he's a real person, but to them, he's just a mythical creature.
Yeah.
You know, they handed me this mythical bag of drugs.
Rayshawn.
But yeah, Raekwon, for
Yeah,
all
he
intents
fucked it
and
up too.
purposes, he seemed like the kind of guy that would sell some drugs. But a
F
whole
Mac-
free eighth?
And first of all,
Yeah,
that
that's
looked like
As
maybe
a tip,
four,
too.
that maybe look.
That's a tip because I'm serving you right now.
Yeah,
and then he was like, you know what, here,
Here you
dog.
go, yeah.
I get the gesture, but normally I'm thinking like, a gram,
But
maybe two.
it's
So
one
what
of
are
two-
you about to do with this?
Yeah, it's one of two things that happen with this.
Oh.
Either he really is one of them ones who just got a lot back there, or he's one of the ones who ends lives.
And I don't know. I couldn't tell like the density of the weed.
no in
Like
between.
there's no facts. There's no weed facts on the weed, so I don't know the density. But that looks like 4 Gs. That don't look like a regular eighth. That looks like just a, like maybe he was saving that for his girl or something.
Nah, it's too packaged. It's still packaged. This shit. This won't.
It's kinda
this,
here.
this was for. You know what I'm saying? This was for a handoff. It's a handoff.
Yeah, nah. If you gonna give it to your girl, you sprinkle it around the bedroom with candles. Yeah. Right here, baby. This a puff for every step you take.
And you say I'm not romantic.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit.
Damn no.
I told you that that Ice, she was like, if I don't use that shit, don't let that shit go to waste. She gonna smoke it. So I was like, damn, she gonna smoke it.
Who?
Ice.
Who the fuck is that?
Yeah, you'll worry about it later. It's a code name.
Oh, new joint?
Yeah. No, nigga. New joint. The same joint.
Nah.
Yeah, Ice.
Nah.
Ice. Don't even make that face. Everybody stop. I'm leaving.
Tony, come back. Come back. Look, what's good? What's good? What's happy around this motherfucker?
I'm gonna leave it alone. Hey, it seems like a sensitive topic. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Sensitive topic.
Lauren, come on, man.
Yeah, you better read your book, nigga.
God damn it.
Read your book.
It's all right.
Focus on your sledding, nigga.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was like, don't let that shit go to waste.
You better focus on his sledding.
Yeah.
Ice over there.
Hey, nigga. Focus on your.
Hey, you said you better get it.
on them skates,
Get his shit on. Get his shit on.
Yeah.
I don't have a black skier reference.
Fuck out of here. Whoop. But yeah. Ice. Skating.
Nigga
What
got-
were we even
nigga-
talking about? This
Nigga,
fugazi
yeah, this
weed.
weed, nigga.
And your happy feet.
How does it?
I'm definitely probably gonna try it. I'm gonna try it.
Honestly though,
It don't smell crazy. honestly,
It don't
but-
seem like the most far-fetched. Like, let's be honest. Like, there's been niggas who've been blessed with circumstance before. Maybe I've come from a life of sin to where I'm just used to like just no angels, no halos. That I don't even know what good karma look like.
you come from a life of sin, or do you commit sin?
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Hell
You commit to
nah.
live and you live to commit, nigga. But regardless, I might not be recognizing the blessing that this truly is.
There's the justification right there.
Yeah, when you it's
like,
interesting. Being smart.
no,
and I'm not even calling
I know
myself
what you mean, I know
smart,
what
but
you
just
mean,
like if you can think rationally, you can rationalize anything.
Anything.
The mental
Anything.
the mental double dutch that like some addicts go through. You know what I mean? To,
Fuck
like,
you, nigga.
to make it make sense in their head.
Don't act like he wasn't
get
with
what
me.
I'm
Like my name is
No,
Joe.
no, and it's
And I
crazy.
jump rope.
Like for this situation, it's 4 niggas. It's like 8 ropes just combining. And Tony Maragas,
He's the only one that jumped in and
It's a spindulum.
and Tony was just
I
slowed
was
the
like,
world down.
I'm not scared. I'll go.
He
for
just
it.
took a deep breath
That's hilarious.
and just jumped in. He just glided through it.
And he made it in there too, clearly.
Nigga, this
Yeah.
is beautiful.
This is amazing, but shit, we'll see about it.
Don't throw it down like that. Don't throw it.
I mean, the way you chunked it to Lauren, you was like, "Hey, Lauren, Google that shit."
First of all, first of all, mine was so much more beautiful and like It landed perfectly.
It actually did.
It was a good throw.
It landed perfectly.
It was a good throw.
It was a good throw.
Like Lauren Google.
It was good.
I was like, damn, that nigga, you get on this immediately. Shit.
Maybe that's how we know it's not lace, nigga. It still got the aerodynamic.
Come on, man.
be.
But now, after I asked you if you touched it, I was like, okay, that's the first step.
And I was gonna say, is there another test that you can do? Like, is there like,
Nigga, I was like, there's no test strips. Like, how would
can
that
we lay
even
it on
work?
something and check the pH of this bitch? Or
You got a black light?
I don't know what the fuck do we do?
We can
You
check
know
that
what I'm
shit for germs, nigga.
This nigga.
But nah.
Shit.
Yeah, nah, we need some test strips.
saying? Yeah, you can
Or we can just like, you know,
put it in a blunt, find out.
if we were that.
You got some cousins. We might have to just send them a picture.
Yeah.
You got some cousins that sell weed, right?
Lauren, you not gonna hit it, dog?
What kind of
Snitch on 'em.
police?
Snitch on them.
What kind of shit
I
is
almost
this nigga
got you
up to?
too.
That is fucked up, but Lauren, you not gonna hit it. Look, I also got these. These are also new.
Are those just actual? Is that
These
actual
were
weed?
also gifted to everything I have on me is
What's
gifted.
that? Is that just a pre-roll?
Nah, it's five cut tobacco leaves.
Say
for
what it is though.
just leaf.
Oh, okay.
Is it flavored?
Strawberry flavored.
Oh, so
Okay,
you're gonna
that's
use
what-
that?
It's
I mean,
strawberry
well, hold
flavored
on.
leaf.
I didn't choose this.
Of course.
This was
okay.
gifted to me.
Okay.
And
Too
even the
hasty.
person that gave them to me, they gave them to me because she was like, I don't even know if it's good or not. You know, I got my own little Dutch Masters. I don't even need these. So I was like, you know, fuck it. I'm in the business of experimenting with new shit.
Sounds like you're saying yes to more in life, man. I appreciate that.
And you know what's crazy, Lauren? You told me to do that.
Yeah.
A couple episodes ago, Lauren sat me down. He was like, hey, man, I've noticed that you don't really take too kindly to good gestures.
This
He
nigga's
was like, you
making
might
a
need to
lot of shit
open
up.
yourself up more. And I was like, pause.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying, Lauren.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, Lauren, come on now.
And he was also probably, you know, getting you right because, you know, Lawrence liquidating right now. So
Lawrence-
he
Lawrence
wants
is
you
the
to get
spirit of
ready
letting go.
for you to have open arms.
It's always
It's
the
like,
same.
hey, it's $5.
There's always
Like,
a few
oh, fuck,
plays
it's a deal.
ahead. I got him with the fries already. That
You
was
know
step
what I'm
one.
saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, Lauren, whoa. He put you in debt so he could have extra. Whoa, that's
He
business.
leveraged my debts to invest in his compound interest. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. Fuck you and Dave.
And that's why he was like, he only bought one thing because that one thing was your shit that you owed him. It all makes Lauren.
You know what's crazy? Lauren's probably happier I didn't pay him back because he's just leveraging that debt.
Nigga,
You already know
he doesn't
what's
want you to pay it back.
Nigga, what's my interest rate? Be honest.
It's in the fine print, my boy.
Oh, man.
Fuck you, nigga. I ain't paying nothing. I ain't paying nothing. But I'm
what's up with-
definitely, I'm gonna
let me
try
s-
it.
Let me see that.
I'm gonna try it. And damn, what was we just talking about? I wanted to talk more about that shit.
That leaf?
You were talking about how you got some sketchy free weed.
Yeah,
But
suspicious.
is there,
suspicious? But I think we was talking about
Wait, what?
suspicious.
Don't the tomato, nigga.
Nah, it's
Don't
different.
do that.
Suspicion is different than sketch. It's not enough. There's enough reasonable doubt right now for me for it to not be sketchy. It is suspicious though. You know what I mean? You never know. Some vague
Damn.
details. You got to be direct. What?
Nigga, I felt this shit smell like a fruit roll up.
That's good, right?
You smelled that shit?
Yeah. It's got to mean something.
That's
Where'd you get this one
That's
from?
the thing. I don't like flavored blunts, dog.
I don't either, but I got it from a snowball, nigga. Don't worry about it. I got it from an avalanche. Put it that way.
You got it from Ice?
Yeah.
Mind if I take these out?
Yeah, nah, man. Do your thing. You know,
Oh,
we
it's just
pre-show riffing right now, nigga.
It's just one big ass leaf.
Oh, I've already
it's
smoked
multiple.
one, and that shit wasn't the worst thing in the world.
Damn.
Passing the smell test?
This shit. It smells amazing.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a good thing. Like, should it smell this good? I feel like I could like I feel like you're not supposed to throw this away once it gets to a roach. You're actually supposed to chew it.
Yeah, or you just use it as a wax melt.
Edible.
And just let that shit burn and get the ambiance right.
Nah.
But yeah, nah.
Lauren, your Caribbean ass, yeah, you gotta smell this.
I'm
You're gonna love it,
I'm
nigga.
gonna smell in a second.
Lauren's not that Caribbean.
Smell like your favorite fruit. Strawberry, right?
You have to look at it to figure
That's
that out.
kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
That's not.
Yeah, nah, I was just gonna let you bomb.
Nah, that's not weird. Your favorite fruit, strawberry?
No.
Is it close?
I,
Mango.
why would I tell you my favorite fruit?
Tell me your favorite fruit, nigga.
That's
We
a
all
little
go
weird.
around the room.
That's gay.
You want me to tell you mine first so it's not as weird? So you don't feel a suspicion?
Wait, what's gay about telling your friend your
go to
favorite
gay
fruit?
First.
Huh?
What's gay about telling your homie your favorite fruit?
Well, it's just a random weird question to ask me. I don't know.
No, this is perfectly in context.
Okay.
And what? Here, smell this first.
Nah,
and
that
then-
was weird. But maybe, I don't know what my favorite is.
Well, you about to
you only
find
get it
out.
once.
You about to, Lauren, you about to have a new
Probably
favorite fruit.
mango, probably. Probably mango.
It's behind your.
Mango's actually my favorite fruit.
Word. Is that
Nigga, I
your
knew
favorite fruit or is that Jamaica's favorite fruit?
That's mine, but it's probably
Okay.
because I'm from Jamaica. I used to eat it all the time.
I don't know. Having a favorite fruit, that's like having like a favorite blanket. I don't know. That's they all
weird?
work.
Nah.
They all work for the
Nah,
most
dog.
part.
Nah, there's
Yeah,
Because
favorite
what's
blanket?
that? What's the green one?
You used to- wait,
Kiwi,
No,
Yeah.
it's cantaloupe, but it's
Melon.
green. Melon.
melon.
Melon is disgusting. I don't like the texture. Cantaloupe is a little bit softer, but the texture of melon is, it's like hard but like squishy at the same time.
You don't like all melon because it's different kinds.
Well, just that melon,
You don't like the green one.
the green one.
Yeah, but I was like, but you fuck with like some
That
honeydew.
isn't watermelon.
No, some honeydew. That's
Nah.
actually the only melons I know.
Yeah,
Honeydew,
and that's
the green one, and watermelon, right?
I've never had honeydew. Type in
Yeah, type in honeydew. Yeah,
this nigga just.
this
I was
nigga put
looking.
green fruits.
This is green.
Well, that's what you was talking about.
We said honeydew, nigga.
Just
Yeah,
don't
well, I
don't
did
listen,
that
don't
bef- I
listen
did
to
that
what tone to
before
type
you,
in.
I did that before you actually said that. I just hit enter right before.
Nigga type too fast. Yeah, there's a melon, dumbass.
I can't remember the last time I had honeydew, but I mean it looks kind of good.
Yeah.
It looked kind of good.
Nah, man. Honeydew's ass. I'm sorry.
Honeydew his ass.
Honeydew's ass.
Yo, get in the mic. We need to hear a fellow
I'm
Puerto
in the
Rican
mic right
talking
now.
shit. Oh, you in the mic?
Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah,
my
we don't got
headphones
our
on.
headphones on.
But
Tone, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just
Yeah, we
based
just
off
don't.
room volume.
Oh,
We don't have our headphones
we don't
on,
have
so
our
we didn't know
headphones
if you
on.
were speaking in the mic. I can hear you though.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't, exotic fruits are overrated.
well,
It's like star fruits,
Dragon fruit,
dragon
shit like that.
fruits. Like
Yeah.
what's some other pomegranate too? Pomegranate is stupid.
pomegranate is stupid.
That's a damn
It's only
ass
good in a
invention.
drink.
I also don't like papaya.
It's a okay flavor. Papaya sucks as well.
It's not my
Yeah.
thing. Some people love this shit, but
I
it's not
don't-
my thing.
Your Caribbean
Caribbeans
fruits
love this
aren't
shit.
the best.
Incorrect. But niggas
Pineapple,
do love this shit.
Pineapple's cool.
good.
Pineapple's
as
good.
fuck. What are you talking
Pineapple's
about?
all
That's
you
one of the
have,
best
though.
ones.
That's
one
all
of the
you
top
have.
ones, bro. You
Yeah.
got mango, nigga. That's one of the top ones.
Mango's cool, but
It's
it's not.
tropical. It's a
Mango
Nobody
isn't
nobody
that-
craves mangoes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they do, nigga.
Nah, man.
You just don't have
mango
them here.
flavored juice.
Go somewhere where they are. A lot
People
of
crave
mangoes.
plums, not mangoes.
Mango
You guys-
flavored juice isn't even top 15.
Do you guys agree that
In juice.
watermelon is an acquired taste?
Watermelon's water.
Watermelon is. I mean, I guess everything's an acquired taste.
Watermelon,
Come on.
yeah, everything is an
I mean, what?
acquired taste. Well, actually, not an
You love
acquired
these,
taste.
nigga.
Is that's a stupid concept.
Plantains.
You love that shit, nigga. Right
Yeah,
there.
when it's when it's
when they're
cooked.
cooked.
Yeah, but that's a fruit.
Any fruit that you got to cook for it to be good, not a fruit.
It's a fruit.
I should be able to take it and rinse it off and maybe peel it.
And you have to like really cook that shit. Like, what's the
can.
process of making a plantain?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't.
Guava flavored shit is actually good.
Yo, go back up.
Yeah.
Tamarids, or however
I
you
don't know
pronounce
what
them.
this is. I've never had
They suck as well.
tamarind. Oh, tamarind. Oh, tamariнд's actually not bad.
I was in them shits. They're okay, but they're
Yeah, they're
not.
not bad.
They're not fruit. They're probably like 37th on the fruit list, nigga, and they just be slinging them shits out in the
They
Bahamas.
do be singing them. They do this.
Because they grow in the dirt.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
accidentally step on one.
Yeah, tamarind's actually pretty good.
Yeah, nah, that shit just look gross.
It- yeah,
it
it
look like
looks-
a vegetable.
Yeah,
a
nah,
long
it looks
potato.
like
Well, they sell them like this. So they sell them like this, and they're good, like little.
Any
Candies.
fruit that you have to jazz up.
When you jazz them up, it's fire.
Yeah, but if it has to be fire, if it has to be jazzed to be fire,
But there's
it's not fire.
But there's a state where it isn't fire. That's what I'm saying. Like this shit's actually kind of straight.
when you
Tamarind is
when you rinse off a strawberry, I forgot how to do strawberries. When you rinse off a strawberry, you just bite it, and it's perfect.
for the
It's
most.
as is.
good. Strawberry's a good fruit.
You don't have
It's a
to
good
go
fruit.
add no whipped cream or any nigga. Look at that shit. That's a full dessert. They added powdered sugar. They plated it perfectly.
Yeah, this one's a process. Tamarind's a process
Yeah, it
to
doesn't.
turn into this.
It's not even healthy for you anymore because they sprinkled it with diabetes.
Whatever, nigga. Sprinkled it with diabetes.
We're getting away from the essence of what it
Fuck no.
means to be a fruit.
This
Or
don't
what
look
it means.
right.
My
It looks
dog,
nasty.
my dog took a shit the other day that looked exactly like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah. It looks like a tree dump or
Like a
something.
veiny piece of shit. Yeah, that's gross. Get this off the screen before we get demonetized.
Yeah,
Lauren.
nah.
You and your weak fruits.
Tamarind is alright. Tamarind is alright. I haven't had it in a while, but Tamarind is alright. I should have had someone else.
It's kind of good.
Yeah,
what did you have when you went back? You didn't have no special crazy fucking fruits?
Nothing special, nah. Did I have some mango? I don't think I did. Maybe you did. But I
nigga, we don't have headphones. You can't tell me like this.
I was just thinking. My fault, nigga. I was just thinking to myself.
What the fuck did he just say?
That's on me.
Face though?
Yeah, no, I had like some, regular shit, like some festivals, some jerk pork, you know what I'm saying, some callaloo.
Nigga had vegetables, that's good.
Yeah, ackee and sawfish, couple patties, beef patties and shit.
Hey man, I'm glad you enjoyed your vegetables, nigga. You need it.
Yeah. What does Jamaican Thanksgiving look like?
I haven't been to a Thanksgiving in Jamaica in so long.
It's not nothing. It's nothing different. Or are y'all colonized in the sense that where it's turkey, ham?
I don't even feel like we do that for real. I don't remember that. It's been so long since I've been down there during that time frame.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You don't even know what it's like. FMAC Puerto Rican fucking Thanksgiving is that?
I haven't been to Puerto Rico.
Y'all eat pupusas and shit.
Nigga, do Native Americans even celebrate Thanksgiving due to what happened?
Nigga, we was at the first one. What are you talking about?
I know, but
That's
now
what Thanksgiving is.
Yeah, but look how it ended. It ended in death.
Yeah,
and destruction.
Chicken pox.
You know what I'm saying? Diseases.
But that doesn't change the taste of turkey.
Man, turkey had to have been a white addition. I don't feel like Native Americans was even fucking with turkey like that. Especially the way it was traditionally cooked.
Lauren, let's Google that. Did Native Americans eat turkey pre-pilgrims? Put that exactly. Matter of fact, go to ChatGPT, nigga. We'll do a voice.
Of course they probably ate turkey, but I'm saying like...
Did they eat turkey?
Yeah, do they eat turkey?
Yeah.
Yes. Native man. I feel like that's not enough. Google literally just said yes. Native Americans ate turkey and they domesticated the birds for food, feathers, and other uses. But they're just saying that.
Yeah.
The way turkey
Where's the research? How do I know that this is like what book did this come from?
The way turkeys are cooked, it's a white thing. Like even if you look up recipes for turkey and it'd be a white hand in front of it, like before you click on it.
Thanksgiving is kind of a white thing.
It was a white idea.
It is.
It is.
I don't even like turkey for
honestly,
Thanksgiving.
When you asked me that question, I was in my head like, bro, I don't think I ever celebrated Thanksgiving.
I'm more of a beef ribs nigga.
Like, I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving until I got here.
If I can have beef ribs over turkey, I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Word.
That was something that we definitely started that shit here. We didn't do that in Jamaica when I think about it.
I'm definitely taking some beef ribs over ham. I don't fuck with ham in any capacity.
Well, you got to. It's
ham is stupid.
Ham is like turkey bacon, right?
What are you talking about?
No, turkey bacon is turkey. But ham
is amazing, bro.
Nah, ham is not amazing. Ham is definitely an acquired taste.
Never had anybody make good ham.
Nah.
You're bugging.
Ham sucks.
Most people love ham compared to turkey.
But do you like turkey bacon?
Ham is like Diet Coke to turkey.
Are fucking
but you like turkey bacon?
Yeah, I like turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon and ham, I put them in the same boat as nasty. I feel like if you like ham, if you don't like ham, you shouldn't like turkey bacon.
First of all, it's two different meats, two different cuts. Like, what are you even talking about? Turkey bacon is Turkey bacon is bacon.
What is it?
Ham is disgusting. Like, look up ham.
Y'all niggas are tripping.
You love ham that much, Lauren?
Y'all are tripping. You like
that's
turkey
a pagan.
born,
You know that's a pagan bird.
Bro, you like.
Bro, yeah, nah, I can't get jiggy with ham.
Ham sucks.
I can't get jiggy with ham.
Bugging, bro.
Nigga, I would eat.
Never had good ham. That's what it sounded like.
Put it this way: I hate cake with all my soul, and I would eat a slice of cake before I eat some ham.
Ham reminds me of fancy bologna. Like, why even eat it?
Ham just feels like a waste of time.
So y'all don't have like flavorful food during like Thanksgiving and shit like that.
First of all, no.
Because turkey be
don't
honestly,
let
let's go through turkey.
I literally said beef ribs.
It takes a while for people to be able to cook turkey properly, where it's actually juicy, it's not dry, and it doesn't have any flavor.
And, nigga, we prepare. You know what Thanksgiving is gonna be every year. You have 12 months to cook a turkey dry, nigga. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that shit is insane.
Thanksgiving don't just
you
pop
gonna
up
put cranberry on it too? That's your thing?
Huh?
Turkey and cranberry, that's your thing?
Cranberry. I used to fuck with cranberry sauce when I was a kid, but the order I got, I'm like, that's taking up room for my baked mac and cheese.
Okay.
You got to be able to ration, nigga.
Yeah,
what does the rest of your plate look like, Tone? I know baked mac and cheese is on it now.
Baked mac and cheese. Well, okay. The first plate. This is the first plate. It's literally split down the middle. Okay. It's half baked mac and cheese. And then
No.
listen. This is the first plate.
Yo, what's crazy is, for those of you that For those of you that are just coming, I knew it. And I should have set it up. I should have set it up before you said that, because for those of you that are new, Tony eats chicken nuggets at Chinese spots. He eats he'll settle for fries at like fine dining steak places. He'll just eat fries. Like,
are you willing to listen?
Yes.
Would you like to speak, or are you willing to learn?
I have to tell them about your previous palate taste.
If they love us, they know us, they know it.
The new ones.
Regardless, my plate, and this is just the first plate. I feel like I can't stress that enough.
But you said half.
This nigga's still talking.
What's on the other half?
I will tell you as soon as you stop speaking, brother. Tell me. Let me just take a beat to make sure you're going to be honest. I want to know. You're still talking, brother. Listen, the first plate is split down the middle. It is half baked mac and cheese. The other half consists of two halves.
What does that?
Listen, nigga. 25% turkey, 25% greens, collard, something along that line. Okay. This is just the first plate. I have to get these are the things that I love. Like the hallmarks. So I'm like the greens, the turkey,
those are the
filling
pieces
mac and
too.
cheese.
Those things are filling too.
Those are all primary.
Those are filling, and that's why I get it. And you know what I mean? I get in it first.
You get
Second plate after that, it's a different. That's when I get into my real like Rick Rubin creative space. I'm like, let me just feel it out. I don't even look. I just smell and I scoop and I put it on my plate. That's where I'm at. But the consistency is baked mac and cheese and turkey. That's on every plate. It's usually probably like 2-3 plates that gets eaten. But that first one is always those key compounds.
I think you have the same plate for at least the first 3.
I'm telling you that's not true. So you can keep saying that.
But even then, you said you still add the baked mac and cheese.
Yeah, but it's just it's not half the fucking plate. I have so much more room for other shit. I'll get like a square baked mac and cheese. That's about 25% of my plate, and then the rest is my playground.
Okay.
I can pilgrim around, nigga.
Okay.
I can really be a Native American. I can just get my bow, foul. Whatever I hit, I kill, I eat, I wear.
Okay.
I find it hard to believe, but I mean, you say I will believe you.
I mean, you don't have a choice, nigga.
I feel like that's all you. I feel like your second place is the same thing as your first place.
That's what I'm saying, and it's nothing.
Like,
it's nothing wrong with that.
Why?
But we're only
okay.
the only reason.
Okay. First
of all,
see that
you know how selfish of me that would be to have two 50% plates of mac and cheese that equals up to 1 plate of mac and cheese. There's other people here that need to eat. I'm not that kind of guy. I do my thing. Then I wait for everybody else to do their thing, and then I pick up what's left over.
So the only reason
that's when the vulture swoops.
The only reason you get 25% of mac and cheese on the second time is because that's all that's left after you go for your second plate.
No.
Or would you get 50% if it was just you for Thanksgiving?
Well, if it was just me for Thanksgiving, it'd be a turkey and a tray of baked mac and cheese.
No,
nigga,
no,
and a pot of greens.
It would be a pan of mac and cheese.
Because I haven't even gotten into the desserts. That's his own plate.
You eat desserts?
Desserts is a stretch, like sweet potato pie.
Yeah, we have some sweet potato pie, shit like that.
That's some apple pie.
There's always some sort of
I can't
pie
really get
there.
jiggy with sweet potato
It's
pie.
hard to do.
Okay, now I don't really know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't really know when the line is being drawn.
That's
What's
not
good,
true.
nigga.
Know who?
I know what he
John
like.
Henry just walked in.
This nigga definitely eats ham, beef ribs, and turkey.
Yeah, but all that shit is better than what you were talking about. As far as just ham, like I still can't believe.
Well, thank God I'm eating for me and not you, Lauren.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thank the good Lord.
For sure.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, nah.
That's another thing that you should be thankful for, Lauren.
His plate is just.
You eat beef ribs. You eat turkey.
AJ, he's saying you eat with a shovel, nigga.
Hold on.
You fat nigga. You don't fuck around.
You eat turkey and you eat ham. Do you think it's suspicious to have half your plate be baked mac and cheese?
Baked mac and cheese? No.
Why are you baked mac and cheese? Why are you talking like you're not a big guy? You know what baked mac and cheese is, nigga?
For some reason,
Nigga said baked mac and cheese. I didn't even know you could bake it.
Don't validate his
having
statement.
half your plate as that doesn't seem strange because that's majority of people's like favorite part of Thanksgiving.
Come on, dog. I'm in here with the vultures. They acting like I'm doing Thanksgiving wrong.
No.
Half your plate
not
being
that
baked
simple.
mac and cheese
There's so much
is
there.
par for the course.
There's
it's
so
par
much
for the
that's
course.
gonna be there, and you're just getting the bare essentials only.
And your meat of choice is turkey. That's also weird to me.
That's wrong.
That's your first. That's your number one option is turkey.
That's the first one.
Nobody. Everybody knows that's not.
That's not the first.
Everybody
fuck
knows
with
that's
that.
not the first option, bro.
And typically,
everybody knows it's not the first option.
Everybody
there's another
knows that's not the
side,
first option.
And usually there's
Nigga.
another side. I'm not saying whatever you. But usually there's another side that replaces the turkey for people that don't really, you know,
They don't drive with
Most of the
turkey.
time, turkey is like subpar.
Facts.
It's pretty rare when you find it. Like turkey's not 10 out of 10 every time.
No.
So I feel like most people have a hesitation about turkey.
Well,
I definitely do.
I'm
for
sorry
sure.
you niggas have never met my mother, but she knows how to do the turkey right, nigga. I've never had complaints.
Yeah, he just said his lineage was at the first Thanksgiving, so
He did.
Literally, I'm
That
the only
makes
Native
sense.
American in this room, Lauren. If I say half your plate should be cheese and mac, it should be cheese and mac.
And you're Dominican out there.
And it's not even me saying this; the ancestors speaking through me. I am nothing but a
Yeah.
vessel.
Yeah, this is the avatar shit.
I am nothing but a microphone for the ancestral plane.
Yeah,
See
the
a fucking
avatar,
arrow
nigga.
pop up
Yeah.
on this nigga's forehead.
Hell yeah, it's gonna glow up neon, nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
on,
go in
man.
the shape of a turkey.
yeah, nah,
nigga.
mac and cheese.
That's good though. That's good, man.
I'm glad.
What do you think like a Thanksgiving in the Netherlands looks like?
They probably don't do it.
Can we Google that Netherlands Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving is at the same time for
Damn, I can't type
all
today.
USA occupied countries, right?
Yeah,
Because Netherlands is
just like Christmas, nigga.
Yeah, there you go. I guess they do.
Thanksgiving is observed by Orthodox
Protestant.
Protestant.
Yeah,
Are you sure it's Protestant?
Yep.
Because that's what I was gonna guess, but I didn't see a D in there.
Protestant.
I'll take your word for it.
Protestant.
Yeah, Protestant.
Protestant.
Yes.
Protestant churches in the Netherlands on the first Wednesday in November. Dank dag.
Dank dag. Hey.
Probably.
Dank dag.
Dank dog.
That's new social. Dank dag.
Hey,
Dank
yo,
dog.
Hey, Newt, so we figured you out, nigga.
Hell yeah,
Hey,
it
no,
is.
happy
What you
belated.
doing for Dunk Dog?
Well, it's already
What's his
passed.
name? Oh, it's already passed for him.
Yeah.
First Wednesday.
Oh, you're right.
And it's more about church than it is food. It says
What?
those who observe the day either go to church in the evening or take the day off and go to church in the morning. And then they sin later.
when did you go, Nuso?
That's what I'm saying.
For dank bag,
For Dank Dog.
they don't got enough baked mac and cheese, pimp. I can't get
Oh, it
down. You
might
see that
even be-
table? That
Yeah.
table looks very
It might even be Dunk
malnourished.
Dog. Dunk Dog.
Well, that's a different table than
And-
was right there.
And that can't be Netherlands. That's not a Netherlands Thanksgiving.
Nah.
I feel like a Netherlands Thanksgiving got a big ass like
Like other bird.
pale swordfish.
Yeah.
They just skin it.
There you go.
Or
That's
maybe a bunch of
big ass
pigeons.
thing of mashed potatoes. Actually, a lot of this looks like mashed potatoes right now.
Yeah, all this
No,
shit is
potato
mushy.
salad.
Nuso, why is all your shit mushy?
Yeah, it's a lot of low chewing.
That's
foods
another
here.
thing. Potato
what's
salad,
this
man,
right
I
here?
can't get jiggy with it, man.
Is this one big ass fish they finna eat off? What's this?
I don't know what that is, but you're absolutely right.
Potato salad.
Potato
is-
salad sucks.
That's. I feel like people who like what's that other one? It's
Stuffing?
Stuffing.
Stuffing also is
Stuffing
garbage.
is actually pretty
No,
good.
you're
Stuff is pretty
insane.
good.
You're sick.
Bro, okay.
Stuffing. You like stuffing?
Yes.
Stuff is pretty good.
What could you compare stuffing to on like the level of good? Like
Stuffing made right, bro. It'd be kind of fire.
What's another
He
food
didn't
that
answer the
tastes-
question.
Stuffing, cornbread.
okay.
That's not bad. It's not a bad comparison. As far as goodness
Okay.
goes.
No.
As far as
you,
goodness
but
goes.
Justin, he's just saying that.
Nah, I've already converted him, Tone.
No.
It's over.
No,
Fuck,
first,
you put your hand up.
I've already got him.
Stop. No,
Not
nigga.
yours, nigga. I'll choose my decision.
Yeah. But
It's over.
No, I mean I understand exactly what that means, but I've never felt that. And I like cornbread. I'm not a cornbread lover, but I do respect
not a
cornbread.
lover. Not a lover.
I'm
of the
not a lover, but
cornbread.
I'll get it.
I can do it, but I'm not a lover of it.
You know, but when it comes to stuffing, it's too much, and then sometimes it's cold,
That's the problem. It
and
shouldn't be
that's the
cold.
problem.
Shouldn't be cold.
Look, cold food. We're not slaves anymore.
Yeah.
We are free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to eat cold food anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it's a
can-
good turkey sandwich.
We have microwaves.
Turkey sandwich.
Like cold food. Only slave. Like that's not us, nigga.
It's not even just slave food. It's just
It's the mindset, nigga.
is old tactics. Like we do nothing the same that we do in the 20s. Nothing works the same. You don't have to kick your TV to turn that shit on. It's updated now.
Yeah.
We got to keep moving forward.
There is I don't know, and maybe I've always felt like maybe I'm childish because I don't really like cold food, potato salad, cold stuffing.
Well,
What's that other macaroni? It's some
that nasty shit, bro.
Salad?
macaroni salad or
Macaroni salad, stuffing, potato salad, deviled eggs with the yolk.
Deviled eggs are fire.
nah.
Deviled eggs without the yolk, I'll fuck them shits up.
So you just
But
wait,
deviled
what?
eggs with the filling and the,
The yolk,
seasoning, that
the
shit
yolk
is fucking
is the
gross.
fucking the yolk is the part of the you
The
took-
egg white. Well, see, I'm a straight protein kind of guy.
so you're just talking about boiled egg. You just like boiled egg.
I
That's
like the
what-
boiled egg.
Without-
but
that's what
I
you're
don't
saying.
like
Egg
the,
is a
I
boiled
don't
egg,
like
right?
the Satan
yeah,
part.
roughly.
Huh?
A deviled egg is a boiled egg, right?
Essentially.
Yeah, but A deviled egg is different than just a boiled egg because they take out the filling and then they mix it in seasoning and they put it back in and it becomes a different thing. But what I do, I scoop that shit out. Like I'll take my deviled egg, pop it out, and then just eat it raw.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'll even fuck around. Nigga, I swear to God, I'm taking deviled eggs to the sink on Thanksgiving just to get a proper rinse. Let me get all this yellow shit out.
Wow.
So yeah, you not even eating deviled eggs. You're just eating eggs.
I mean, yeah, but
what is that then?
That's why you niggas have, huh?
What is that then?
It's just a boiled egg.
It's just a boiled egg. That's all that niggas eating.
It's a regular egg, no devil.
What is it? Is 100% protein, nigga. No fluff.
I don't know. I mean, are devil eggs usually cold?
He's trying to rid himself of sin.
Yeah.
I get it.
Oh man, nah, I can't.
So you're trying to rid yourself of sin. I get it.
I'm not trying to rid myself of pardon. But I'm not trying to rid myself of sin, but I'm kind of on an Atkins diet right now, Lauren.
Okay.
I was telling you about it earlier, nigga.
Oh no.
I'm on an Atkins diet. It's protein or nothing now.
Is that what the Atkins diet is?
Probably. Whatever LeBron eats, nigga, I don't know. Yeah, no, but that's what the Atkins diet is. It's a high protein diet. You're pretty much eating protein with everything that you eat.
Low carb, high protein.
Low carb, high protein eating plan that aims to help with weight loss.
By encouraging people to eat more
I might be
meat
on the
and
wrong
fat.
diet.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I was telling
with
you.
weight loss,
I was
by
telling you,
encouraging
like,
people to eat more protein and fat. But you
need protein, but you also need like
Carbs.
I know,
and like
I
just
know.
pure calories.
Carbs, but I want to increase the protein intake.
But where you need to go, you get what I'm saying?
Let's put some context on it because the way I'm living right now, right? Like, say I'm in the market for going out to get something to eat.
Yeah.
I got about $8, maybe 10 if I'm, really feeling lucky.
Right.
To spare on a meal.
Right.
Instead of going to Cookout and getting a double cheeseburger tray with double Cajun fries, I'm just going to getting 2 double cheeseburgers. You understand? Like, that's my Atkins diet. Instead of just worrying about fries are cool, they're delicious. But if I'm on this type of budget, I might as well just get 4 patties.
But I was telling you though,
You know
like,
what I mean?
I know what you mean.
And really get some bang for the buck.
I was telling you though, like
that.
that seems right. But what if the fries in itself?
You see, Lauren's still nodding his head.
But
I finished speaking a minute ago.
But what if the fries, the 2 side of extra fries, equals out to more than just the one burger?
Because of the carbs.
It might not be the protein, but the carbs.
Let's look it up.
That's the thing.
carbs.
A balanced meal is more important than just all in one thing. Get what I'm saying? That's why there's multivitamins.
Put it this way. I get what you're saying. Balance and moderation.
Can we look this up? What's the calories of
the cookout tray?
Cookout.
Can we Google that?
Okay.
Nutritional facts for the cookout tray. But I do feel what you're saying, and it may be the case to where that's
especially
not
the Asian
happening.
seasoning once it's added on top. You know how many calories that adds?
Well, you know how much high blood pressure that is? My arteries are getting tighter thinking about it.
Tighter? Nigga, drink some water. You're 25, like you're young. What are you talking about?
You fucking idiot.
Clogged arteries?
That's not how that works.
What are you talking about?
It adds up over time. Why you think niggas in their 40s have high blood pressure? Because they was 25 eating double Cajun seasoning.
Nigga, you at the Iron Man Park, nigga, you'll work it out.
But if it ends up being that having fries is more beneficial than having the extra patty, that might just have to be what I do for meal too. Maybe not every meal, but eventually it's like, nigga, 2 burgers, dog.
Yeah, this is it. Big double burger tray got you 300 and the big double burger right here. 330 calories on that bitch.
All right, that's just the burger.
That's just the burger.
Just the burger.
330.
How much are what are the fries?
Let's see if we can find them.
The fries probably crazy in calories.
350.
350.
And is that one side?
Yeah, that's one side.
Nigga. So what's that, 7?
Yeah, that's 8.
Wait, but is that one serving?
That's 7. No,
Yeah,
that's
700.
That's one serving. So
That's
if you
one
get 2
serving.
servings, which is 2 sides, nigga, that's 700 calories.
So that's really,
it's
that's
700
really,
calories,
it's,
but
so it's
it's
1150 if you do that plus the burger.
Plus the
burger,
what do you
which is
add on the
crazy.
burger?
But cheese, ketchup, pickles, and that's it. But
Call it 1200.
these are extra
1100.
calories, but not all calories are created equally.
Yes, but you
we
gotta
do know
understand
this.
it's potatoes.
There are empty calories, and you know what I mean. Like,
yes, but the potatoes are so important and pivotal to gaining weight, but also building protein too. You need some potatoes.
yes, they both matter. But the thing is, you got to be able to discern in your diet. You got to be able to pick and choose what you need. Like calories, I get mad empty calories. That's not a problem. Just getting 700 off some quick, let me just eat this shit real. That's nothing. That happens all day.
Yeah.
But protein, that's something I want to incorporate more of. So maybe for your diet plan, you can have a bunch of fucking potatoes and stuffing and all the nasty shit on Thanksgiving. But I need ham. I need turkey, beef ribs,
Potatoes
salmon.
are nasty?
Y'all niggas ever had salmon on Thanksgiving?
And macaroni and cheese.
Macaroni.
Different
That's
cheeses.
why I'm getting my macros. That's where I'm getting my carbohydrates, nigga. Come on, half the plate is carbs, nigga. So I can go to cookout and get 2 burgers, nigga.
Once a year,
it balances out. You know, moderation. It's a lifestyle, nigga.
You'll
get there.
So when you go to Bojangles, you get the mac and cheese on the side?
I don't like Bojangles mac and cheese is okay.
What about Chick-fil-A?
It's nothing I would go on. Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is surprisingly
I've never
phenomenal.
had Chick-fil-A.
It called me the first time I had it. I was like, let me try some of that. Let me get some of what you got. I ate it and I was like, that's better than what I expected.
Yeah.
Then I ate it again and I was like, that was better than the last time I ate that shit. So, you know, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Tenfo.
Nah, that's good. How long was the pre-show?
I said about 49 minutes right now.
49? All right.
Yeah.
So for another minute.
I was about to say, yeah.
Get to a nice even 50.
Yeah. It's been a pretty good week. Yo, fucking, I've had this theory, right? I think there's only a couple things that work. Like, in terms of life. Like, big pens, they work. They've been around forever. The tire, it just works. Soaps. The Dial soap. Nigga, I think that's the only soap that works. And my reason being is because doctors use them. There's only one type of soap that doctors use, and that's Dial soap. I think we've been getting scammed this whole time. Everybody hasn't been really washing their ass. Sorry.
So you think a lot of the soaps that we have today on the market
Nigga,
is
all
more
soaps
fragrance?
are bullshit. It's just a bunch of like colorful things that smell good, but it don't clean you, pimp.
So
I'm telling you.
Where's this coming from? Did you like take a shower and you were just disappointed in the results?
Nigga, no. It's not that, but once I bought Dial, right? Because I was just like, fuck it, let me see. Because it was the cheapest soap.
You was at Dollar Tree?
Nah, I was at
you was at the Dollar
Nah, I wasn't at Dollar Tree. I was at Target, actually. But I bought the little 3-pack, a little quick $4. I was like, let me see about this, right?
Yeah.
You talking about bar soap or actual?
The bar soap.
Yeah. Okay, so you bought
only the bar soap.
Okay, tough.
That's what the doctors use.
Yeah, no.
You get what I'm saying? And Dial.
Did you get a checkup recently? How you know that?
Nigga, that's because it's known knowledge. If you have a physician, which you don't. But
sounds like something you just saw recently.
Especially
TV show.
Do you have a physician?
Fucking WebMD.
Say your physician's name.
I remember my pediatrician's name.
Fuck out of here. Nigga, Dial.
Dr. Patel.
Dial is the dawn of soaps. You get what I'm saying?
What?
Dawn is the dawn of soaps.
What are you talking about?
Dawn isn't soap. It's like it's just like I'm talking about real soap, dumbasses. Not like
soap.
Bars of soaps you wash your ass with.
That's soap. Soap is an overarching category.
Is not an overarching thing.
You know shampoo is soap?
Shut up. You can't use
shampoo is soap.
That up.
It's just
look
different.
that up. While it's still hot. While it's still hot, look that up. Look it up, Lauren. I need to see it, nigga.
Nigga, it's hair soap, nigga.
No! Shampoo is not a type of soap. Though they both contain surfactants and used to clean.
And are used to clean. So what's your definition of a soap?
My definition of a soap is something you can put on your body and it's safe to wash your ass with. Dawn, hold on. Dawn, you can't put it on your body like they don't even have a soap formula.
I wash my hands with Dawn soap all the time.
You cannot wash your balls with Dawn.
Dawn is for dish detergent typically.
Nigga, why not? If you can use it on duck feathers, why couldn't you use it on ball head?
Because you need that bacteria down there. It has
wait.
That flavor.
So you're saying that Dawn gets rid of all bacteria, and Dial just gets rid of the bad bacteria, so it's leaving some bacteria behind?
What did you just do? No, that was terrible.
Lauren, you following what I'm saying, right?
Nah, run it back.
You following what I'm saying, right?
Run it back.
Because he said,
nigga,
you just said that. I'm losing it. You just said that Dawn would get rid of all the bacteria, and you said you need good bacteria in your nuts. You just said that.
F-Mac, you just came back in the...
He just said that.
Yeah.
So what he's saying is Dawn works better than regular soap because it kills all the bacteria.
Well, it's not good if it takes away things you need.
You do know.
The thing is...
That's like saying, like... No, nigga, that's not what I'm saying. Even with like Irish Spring, right?
But wait, why are we talking about using Dawn dish soap to wash your body? Which I did Google, by the way.
Because that's stupid. Because he brought it up. F-Mac.
Okay.
No,
I have a theory.
Well,
right?
AI says you can do it, but anyway.
Yes,
you
you can
fucking
use
idiot.
Dawn dish soap on
Yes,
your
you
body.
can use it on your body as long as you don't have a skin condition like eczema or fucking scoliosis.
But it also brings me to the next
can't-
question. Do you do that?
Nah, I'll wash my hands with Dawn soap, but I've never been that down bad.
I was about to say,
I was like, yo, I gotta squeeze out the bottle of Dawn on my rag, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
nigga.
who am I fucking? Like, why? I'm just gonna take a shower at her shit and use her soap, nigga.
Yeah.
oh, wow.
AIDS will still be around.
All right,
It's nothing you can do about it.
we on pre-show time, but video just went out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I got up like this shit was urgent.
So we gonna have to keep the camera.
Is it still rolling though? Okay, whatever.
Overheating, so I'm keep the thing on.
All right, yeah.
So how does this work for the YouTube? Like, are they seeing this or are they just?
It's
not
just a
getting
black
this far?
screen.
But AJ probably cut it out. Just make a time, make a mark.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. The show keeps going on. Yeah, nah, y'all niggas both got up like it was a fire in here. I was a little.
Yeah. Niggas-
Blacks out, be like, oh shit.
It's like, God damn it.
Nerds. The computer turned off. It's a fire.
I feel like I felt some of the hot air that was coming from the camera.
Yeah, because
think
that's
that's-
blowing hot air, right? Yeah, like how it's designed to do.
I'm turning off right now.
Yeah.
Audio's gonna sound better when it cuts back in.
All right. It's beautiful. But
Oh,
pre-show, right?
Yeah, still pre-show.
Yeah.
okay, we're good. Okay, but nah, that was just my theory that Dial is the only soap that really works because doctors use it. If you've been using like
Doctors use it.
if you've been using what's some other soap like Dr. Squash,
Dr. Squanch.
Squanch.
Yeah. I ain't never used that.
Yeah.
What's that one fancy one? It looks like it's in a sleek bottle. It looked like it could be you could put liquor in it.
Is it? Oh,
That one
At Target.
and it has the red
At Target.
crest.
bro, I used to use that,
Bro,
but it's not.
It dries you
It's
out.
not as good
It
as
dries
it
you,
looks.
nigga.
I was just about
You're
to say.
dry,
I hope you
nigga.
wasn't about to buy it because they got me with the marketing.
you can't-
That shit look like a bottle of cognac or something. And then it's
Nah,
like,
nigga.
that shit.
Nigga, that shit gonna seep into your bloodstream. Nigga, you don't have enough muscle mass to be using that shit.
That's why I'm on all protein diet.
No,
but
that's not gonna. You're gonna
4
lose
patties.
weight.
4 patties.
You're gonna
This
lose
one?
weight.
4 patties.
Yes.
That shit right there. They got a couple different flavors.
I just started using that shit. What do you guys
and
do?
not get
no,
rid of it.
no.
Because they got
No,
us
no,
too.
no, no.
I look. Go ahead.
He's not one of us.
He's got Puerto Rican.
You get what I'm saying?
He's got a Puerto Rican pH.
His pigment is lighter. Everything about him is different. His people, lighter complexion people,
They get away with that
they can use Irish Spring and not get dry.
They can use
I got
Irish Spring
eczema,
and get
so-
clean.
You got eczema?
Yeah, I got eczema.
You're not supposed to be using that shit. You need to
I
be
didn't know that
using
shit.
Dial, nigga.
I
You
didn't
need to
use
be
that.
using
You need to get on the
like
train.
fucking dermatologist
But
approved.
I only get like eczema on my face though. That's the thing.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
And is it seasonal? Is it like the weather or the wind got to be a certain
Nah,
pattern?
it's year round.
Oh.
Fuck.
Shit, that's so much worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
Sorry about that, dog.
I just gotta exfoliate.
I've never seen any eczema on you. You look pretty normal.
Exfoliate. That's all I got to do.
Oh, what?
Yeah. For the most part. I mean, that's how I handle it. That's
You
not the way
probably got a
handle it.
skincare routine like Pharrell. He probably
He
uses,
only does one thing. I'm
he
pretty
probably uses rice powders and fucking whatever Pharrell do. You light skinned niggas is different. Look at
Yeah,
that.
just
nah.
ground up bricks and rub it on my face.
Some gravel.
You get some sandstone. You make your own shit, nigga.
some lime.
Yeah.
You get some calcium, magnesium
Save
deposits.
money somehow.
But
What was we just talking about? I had another hole to poke in your dumbass theory.
not true.
Doctors using something isn't the barometer for it working or being good for you.
One more time.
Doctors using something isn't the barometer for it.
It's not.
Isn't the
Okay.
barometer for it to be good for you or for it to even
So
work?
what about, all right, not only doctors using it, but doctors recommending it, right?
It's even worse. That's the same thing.
Not necessarily, because there's a doctor, like, you can use some CeraVe and it can have #1 doctor recommended shit, but that doesn't mean nothing.
No, I was just about to say, you haven't watched the commercial.
Because doctors might not even use it for, estheticians. They might not even use CeraVe to clean that camel mousse.
The
or
whole
that camel
doctor
nose, whatever.
recommended thing is stupid because all it takes is for one nigga to say it.
No.
That's all it takes. Legally,
board.
one doctor has to recommend it for you to be able to say doctors recommend this shit
That's why.
because it's factually true.
Yes, but imagine if they actually used it too. It's like you're putting
not
putting
even-
2 feet behind what you're saying, nigga.
You're not even, but what you just
I feel
said,
like you're just-
you led
you-
with doctors using it, and then you try to say not only do they use it, they recommend it. Like that was the punchline. Like no, nigga, doctors recommending something is stupid.
So
They're
you
paid
don't
to
you
do
don't
it.
believe doctors
They
using
send in a
They're paid to
pharmaceutical
use Dial?
a pharmaceutical rep, normally named Betty, blonde hair, blue eyes, big tits. She walks in. She gives a bullshit demonstration. He sucks her nipples, and then he writes prescriptions for it. That's the game. That's how it works.
Tony,
Big Pharma.
Tony, you're not dreaming anymore. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not on the toilet. You don't watch
the
toilet, nigga.
You don't watch enough documentaries.
Throw the napkin away. You
don't watch enough.
Wash
docs.
your hands, nigga. Fuck
Hey, Mac, you know about Big Pharma, nigga.
No.
You've been there. You have eczema. You've had some niggas try to sling you some shit like, oh, this is eczema floss. Oh, it's eczema floss. All you gotta do is take the string and just scrub it off.
That shit is crazy.
We recommend it because it works really good. You just gotta scrub it off. And you tried it and you was like, doctor recommendations don't mean what they used to.
It does. It does. Because if you went to the doctor and was like, hey, man, I recommend you doing this, you know, you might adhere to it just a little bit. Be wary, nigga. But that's just my theory. I don't know.
I don't think, like, doctor recommended shit is really necessary because unless it's, like, an emergency situation, like, you have a concussion, like, nigga, this is what you have to do to handle it. But, like, outside of that, regular day-to-day, they aren't me, so they don't really know exactly what the best shit is.
You also,
how do they know what toothpaste works best for me?
Because they're dentists, they're tooth doctors. They're doctors of tooths.
They haven't seen my teeth. Everybody's teeth is different.
Nigga, so buy the toothpaste that doctors that also have the same teeth, you know what I mean, buy those.
Commercials are 30 seconds, nigga. What are you talking about?
The most they could tell you is what is bad. Like, which one is not the one to go to, but the other ones is like, pick whichever one you want.
And even that is just the lesser of the other evils. This is just the best of the evil ones. They're not telling you about the worst of the worst. The shit you buying at Dollar General.
This nigga was buying. This nigga.
That fucking Arm & Hammer toothpaste you get for $1.99, nigga.
First of all, I don't buy nothing from Dollar General.
You shouldn't put bleach in your mouth.
That's where I go to test my skills of thievery. But of course, this nigga is on a high protein diet to gain weight, and Google told us it's to lose weight. It's best to lose. Like, come on, man.
Nah, man.
Fuck what you talking about.
Nah,
the doctors recommend it. But we had an hour?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, hour and a minute.
Okay, whoa.
You was off.
This nigga was proud.
He wasn't proud.
I thought you were like right on as soon as you asked, but not.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, you wasn't close enough. But go ahead. Do your thing.
3, 2, 1.
America, we're here. Back again, once again, time and time again. This is LOI the show. And I'm your host on Groove.
J Noble's white man going to take a shit. F-Mac on the keyboards.
That's me.
That is him. We are back. It actually took longer because when we first started recording, Lauren was like, hey, man, I'm going to have to take a poop in like 30 minutes. I was like, all right, thanks for telling us. Ended up being like an hour and 30. But
yeah,
shout out to Lauren. Like the video for that. Also, put down below your wild LOIs. Very important. Pivotal to what we have going on here. It's the only way we get to speak to y'all because y'all are not allowed to call us during the week.
Think of it as the confessional booth.
You know?
We'll be the priest, and you'll be the wife that just cheated on her husband.
And another thing, if you decide to send the audio version of your wild LOIs to LOI, the show on IG, Twitter, things of that nature, just tell us if you don't want your name to be shouted out.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people watch this, you know, if you might have a square job, you don't want nobody to see this, just shout out your shit.
And let them know the best day to have them in by. Because Haitian King, our apologies, we missed you last week. I saw your comment. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if it happened because you sent it after we recorded, or we just didn't do our proper due diligence. But for the sake of covering all grounds,
we record Sundays right, let's just say at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Sundays at 11 a.m.
11:30 most days.
They have to be in around that time. You know, preferably Saturday, but Sunday at 11 a.m. Have them in before then, and we can read them, you know. And personally, we're going to start giving y'all, you know, maybe another show during the week or something.
Either another show or dropping this one earlier. Because it'd be sometimes I don't like how shit ages. You know, so much time will go by. And then sometimes y'all will send another one because we didn't get to read that, so it's hard to read it because IG would be weird with that. But yeah, keep doing what y'all doing. Shout out to Haitian King and have him in before Sunday. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But a lot of great things happen.
What do you wanna start off with?
We have to
some hibbity hop.
We have to. So, unfortunately, if you're a Drake fan, Kendrick just dropped a mixtape EP. Nobody really knows.
Doesn't feel like the full. You don't hype this up for weeks and years. This just feels like a little appetizer, like you said.
Like I said, let me say it, nigga.
Well, I just told you said it.
Out of here.
You be taking long.
I'm still here to do it.
Get that shit off.
But nigga, don't interrupt me. But Kendrick dropped the tape GNX. First impression, it was cool. I mean, I didn't give it a good first listen, right? When you're first listening to a tape, you have to do your due diligence, putting your mindset in the frame of like, even, you know, wanting to hear new sounds.
You have to prime the ear and the palate to be able to.
And when you're listening to Kendrick, you got to get your Malcolm X suit ready. You got to have your books next
Quran.
to you. You got to have your Kabbalah and shit because it's Kendrick. But yeah, like in the car when we was talking about it, like this is an appetizer. You get what I'm saying? And his cousin, I believe, hit a J3. He was tweeting and like, you know, y'all niggas just wait up. You know what I mean? This ain't the end.
There's more.
Stay wary. Be wary.
Yeah.
Some, you know, spooky shit.
Yeah.
But
nigga foreshadowed. But
I like it was cool. Like I had a real like second and a half listen when we was in the car. I've come to the conclusion that it's okay. It's not phenomenal. It's not amazing. That's not what I felt from it. You know what I mean? Like the first couple of tracks, it was cool. Once it got to Reincarnated,
that shit's crazy.
Which we're probably we're gonna sit on that.
We're about to argue about this, Long.
We're about to argue about that.
We're about to argue about this.
That one's hard.
We already like decided in the car.
We're about
this was the argument.
That's gonna be the song that we choose to argue about and bicker about.
So let me just say how I felt about it, about the album, because you kind of went through it.
Okay.
I'm ready for you to stop. But nah, unless you didn't have anything else to say,
Nigga,
I gave it a good listen the first time, and I didn't like it. Like halfway through, I was like, bro, I'm like, I feel like I gotta force myself to get through the rest. But eventually, this one song came on, and it's crazy because it started off bad. Hey now, I was like, hey now, say now,
hey now, say now. That shit.
I was like, this shit is it's not the worst, but it's not the best. And then that shit just started picking up. And I was like, okay, now I understand what he was going for. And then that Reincarnated joint came on. And I was like, this is it.
Yes.
This is it.
That's the one.
He embodied the spirit of the late, great Tupac Shakur.
I thought it was
in a perfect retelling. Like, it was a good Tupac type beat. He rapped in the Tupac cadence, but it was still Kendrick.
Yes, it was.
You know what I mean? Like, he was still able to get his shit off in between.
But then it felt like he was telling different stories.
Yeah.
Which was fire.
And it felt right. It felt right. Because you would even, I'm not even gonna say it, you know, I'm tired of saying your takes.
Nah, not saying it.
But you had even said that like this was kind of like a fuck you to Drake.
Oh,
because,
so no, hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
We
That's
talked a little bit in the cars. But so I thought it was the most corniest shit ever. Y'all niggas is, oh my God.
What, Reincarnated?
Man, that shit was corny.
He's bugging.
Boo.
Ripping, dog.
He's bugging.
Man,
we might have to pull it up and listen to it and like take it out.
Yeah,
but pull it up and
that shit is different, bro.
When I first heard it, I was like, okay, this is Kendrick saying like, you know, hey Drake, this is how you really use Tupac's image for, you know, to better hip hop and whatnot.
This is how you get inspired.
This is how you get inspired. And I thought that it was just corny. Like what y'all are saying about like he embodied Tupac, I was just like, for what? Like, what is this for? It didn't even sound natural. I liked the second half of the song where he kind of stopped trying to rap like Tupac. I forgot the moment exactly, but there was a moment where he was like, all right, fuck the Tupac flow. And then I was like, oh shit, like this is a little bit better. It's not trying to you know, like carry the whatever flag he's trying to carry.
If this is corny, because most of the time when niggas try to do this, try to pay like homage, however the fuck you pronounce it, they'll do some shit like sample the hook of a nigga and put it on the beat. And like that should be cool and sound good, but it is lazy. This is a lot harder to do.
It's harder to do.
And it takes a different kind of artist to even like wanna do. I feel like a nigga like Eminem might think to do some shit like this. I don't know who Eminem idolizes in rap, but I feel like Eminem would be the type of nigga that's like, yo, let me really like get in the pocket of my favorite rapper and try to make some real shit. J. Cole used to do that shit all the time.
And there's a reason why he stopped. And maybe a nigga like Hospin, but Eminem maybe.
Hopsin, nigga?
I thought it was Hopsin.
No,
Nah,
Hopsin.
Hopsin. Oh well, it's been 18
It's
years.
been a
Excuse me.
billion years. That's like I would have made
Excuse
fun of him,
fucking
but
me,
it's like
man.
I could have did it too.
All I
I had
remember
to
was his
ask. I didn't know.
contacts. I was like, that nigga.
Yeah.
But shout out to Hopsin, he legend.
Play the song.
Let's just hear a little
All
bit
right,
of it
we gonna
and
hear
be
it.
prepared for it to be cut out.
Yeah, nah, they ain't gonna hear this.
They ain't gonna hear this
We'll
shit
be back.
at all, nigga. All right. Story was him as the
Talking to
devil.
God.
Yeah.
Isaiah
Incarnated.
14 is a chapter in the Bible that includes a prophecy about the fall of Babylon, a brief encouragement to the people of Judah, and oracles against Assyria.
You know, a lot of
And
people say with
Philistia.
this new presidency, you know, this is the fall of Babylon in Americans' eyes. But you know,
The fall of Babylon?
yeah,
That's what they said.
that's what they say. They said that Babylon was falling, nigga. But
Nigga said by and Rome too.
the song is hard.
The song's hard,
The
bro.
song is really fucking hard.
I like the
I forgot about the conversation with God. I forgot that shit even happened in
that he
that.
was-
But yeah,
That-
it's pretty tough.
When Kendrick get in those like talk to God parts, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of takes me out of it because sometimes
You
it's
was
just
just talking about that third part, how it was hard.
Man.
no, but I'm saying specifically when he's doing the whole and right there, right, the voice change. It kind of takes me out of it sometimes. Like when you were bobbing your head to it, I was like, this nigga can't really be bobbing his head to it. And when I told you I am God of the family thought, like, come on,
rhyme,
dog.
nigga. It was
like,
rhyming. What you mean?
It's just like, come on, dog. The first half of the song, I didn't like, and yeah, I'm really trying to talk like Tupac. I didn't like that. The second half, when he was like, all right, King Kendrick now, weird voices, the same flow. The flow isn't the problem. It's the voice and like the cadence he's trying to reenact. Like, we don't need you to reenact his whole fucking shit. Like, just be you.
How much did you like Tupac's music? How big of like a Tupac fan were you just
I
in
like
life?
Tupac.
Word? Like,
Yeah. I mean, I can't name like 10 songs per
Okay.
se, but I like Tupac.
Well, that's a lot of songs. Did you name 5? And not like 5 obvious ones?
Well, thanks for putting caveats on what the fuck I can name. Like, what do you mean? I can name 5. Like 5 is 5.
I told you 10 was not enough, and 5 is just a good amount.
But
Go
now
ahead.
it's not 5 of the most popular ones. It's 5 of the.
I mean, like, because I feel like anybody could do 3 of the most popular ones, and then you 2 away. Like, you halfway there, nigga. So do 5 obscure ones.
5 obscure ones. I like Tupac Pain. That is
It's not really obscure, but go ahead. I count it.
it is. It's on the Above the Rim soundtrack.
Yeah, I count it. One of the best movies in that time.
Fucking Dear Mama's a classic.
That's about it.
Damn, that's about it. I mean, those are
can
really the
even do
only
the 3,
ones.
nigga.
Those are really the only ones that I care about. You feel me?
And so that's what I'm saying though. Like I fuck with Tupac. Like I listen. It's a
Why?
couple because I fuck with the way the music sounds, nigga. What do you mean? Why?
Why?
The reason I fuck with anybody's music because it sounds good.
I remember you talking about Tupac a couple years ago, and you had a different answer.
Wait, what I say?
Why you say it like
You said,
This about to be some lie. This about to be some bullshit. Because I don't even have normally when I have a basis of where he might be going, I'm like, okay, he's about to pervert that. But this is about to be some complete fabricated shit. Go ahead.
fabricated?
Go ahead.
When you were little, your mother didn't look at you and say, what?
Dog, I can't believe
Come
that's
on,
the
dog.
angle you're going
on.
at. I can't
I'm
believe
sa-
that's
that-
the
but I'm
angle
saying
that
that's what
you're
you told
going
me.
at. Every woman has said that.
My mom, nigga.
Every woman has said that.
Maybe, no.
Lauren,
not,
has your mom ever went up to you and been like, hey, this nigga's your real dad?
no.
what I'm telling
Word.
you.
Well,
So this
you
okay,
didn't have
hold
a
on.
single mother, did you? I don't know.
First of all, you did have he had a single mother.
He's
He's a
shaking his
Jamaican
head
immigrant.
no, stupid.
Okay.
It felt like it,
your
though.
father was around. Okay, that's
He
what
was-
I mean.
he was- he was-
nah,
no,
he was going-
don't give him
you
a
had a
house.
single mother.
Don't
He
give
was,
him a
he,
house.
was, he was gone for a while.
That's
yeah.
what I'm
But it
single
wasn't
mother,
that.
nigga.
It was only like
Nigga,
7
got a
that
lot
years.
of us.
Bro,
She was single mom for 7 years.
But
my
when-
mother
when you were
mother
little.
would play Tupac music and jokingly be like, this is your father. Nigga, little, I'm 12 years old. I'm old enough to make my own fucking decisions. What are you,
So wait,
what are you even talking about?
Is that why
nigga?
you didn't like Tupac at first?
No, I'm saying
There was never a reason I didn't like Tupac.
Oh, okay.
What are you
no,
talking
he
about? At
loved
first.
Tupac, but I'm
Love
saying
is extreme.
him-
See, this is what you're gonna stop doing. This is what you're gonna stop doing.
What am I doing?
This is exactly what you're
I'm
gonna
not
stop
doing
doing.
nothing, but I'm
because
just
we
saying
don't
I'm finding
we don't get to
common-
have real
Okay,
conversations.
I'm sorry.
Because this is what he'll do. If I start making a good point, he'll be like, your mother likes it too. So that's why you like it. So everything that you say don't matter because your mama
really
like
getting
it.
them
Like
over
my
the ass
mom.
week.
Like,
I'm sorry.
hold on. What's wrong with my mom liking
I'm
some?
apologize.
What's wrong with my mom liking
That's a
some
snowball
things?
effect.
Yeah.
What's wrong? This nigga not
Lauren's hilarious. All right, but no, seriously, because we've been for like 2 minutes on this, but nah,
It's a good song.
it is a good song, but when the first half, I just felt like it was corny, like the whole, and it felt
Genius
like
says he's talking about two artists,
it
two separate
felt
artists.
like a personal attack on Drake. You get what I mean? Because
Nah, he's
Drake,
telling two different stories though. He's not even just because he's doing a Tupac thing doesn't
no,
mean,
but
He didn't even
let's
really
be honest.
mention Drake.
Let's be honest.
bro. He's telling two different
It's
stories.
not about
It's a song.
him mentioning Drake is him doing it better than Drake did.
I know what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, and he knows they're doing it, even if that isn't his intentions.
It'll make the
it could be
conversation.
viewed that way.
Yeah.
So the fact that you still put it out, knowing that, kind of is on purpose.
But he's one of them niggas who likes to write something so that everybody can just go crazy thinking about what the fuck he meant.
Yeah.
That's like
And-
part of his lore.
He's hey man, he's a spooky, mischievous nigga. He even said on one of the songs, like, nigga, I cut my own grandma off. I don't like niggas.
Pretty much.
I was like, damn, some
Yeah.
real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
sometimes grandmas suck.
Grandma didn't make the greens on time.
Hey man,
Grandma was making ham and not enough turkey.
He would have loved it for that.
Huh?
Nothing.
You need to say with your chest, nigga, I can't hear you without these headphones on,
Hell
nigga.
no,
Was that
nigga.
disrespect?
yeah,
Just
get him,
making
Lauren.
sure.
Disrespect him, Lauren.
I don't
just
want
making
to
sure.
do
Respect
it.
his
I've already got my up on him today. I'm good.
That's how he gets his up. He
Only
just
time
said-
you up on me is when I'm sitting down, stupid. But
That was weak.
So again, and we're look, the whole tape, 1 out of 10. Like I said, it was a good appetizer. Appetizers are hard to perfect, nigga.
You gonna give a number, nigga?
Appetizers are hard. Yeah, I have to.
You said 1 out of 10 and to skip
I know,
past
but
the number.
I still want
let's
to.
start talking about mozzarella sticks.
I still want to because I still want to like put this in perspective of like this isn't the last. This is
Right.
the first thing that's coming.
Right, but
Because
when-
everybody around him hit a J3. I was trying to find the tweet when we was listening to the song, but he was like, you know, hey, another thing is dropping. So in terms of like what an appetizer is supposed to do,
Then what would you rate it if you rate it on that context?
I'll say it's a 7.
Okay, I thought you were
Which-
gonna say 6.
I'll say it's a 7, and I have to listen again
That's such
because
a
it's
safe-
not
that's a
even in
safe
the
number.
car. I was like, it's not terrible. Like this is not a bad project. You get what I'm saying? Of course, there might be parts you like more than most. I thought some of the beats were a little bit repetitive, but that's just the LA bounce per se,
yeah.
and not like the actual beats being the same.
There's a couple records that
But-
caught me off guard that were kind of fire.
It was a couple.
was a couple-
Mustard.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That shit was kind of hard.
But there
Yo,
was,
you should have went out when the ladies' night show.
Yeah.
This nigga Big John was playing the tape. He was just
He was playing
dancing.
the tape?
He was like Hoover walking to like the whole mustard seed.
Are we on it? We're on it, right?
I don't know, but
We're credited on the actual album.
and we never really talked about it.
We probably did when it first happened. I don't know. But you know, we did some album skits.
we did some album skits.
Did some album skits for Big John, the Family Road Trip. It's a phenomenal project. It literally has all of our homies on it.
It's literally too many to count, but just leave, like, put it in the notes somewhere. FBE Big John. We're gonna definitely shout that out.
Yeah.
Shout out to that good brother.
And you know, we did a few album skits. I haven't heard it yet, so I don't know exactly like how we was incorporated. But we was in the stew for about
imagine
an hour, 2 hours.
And I really want to do that again because, you know, kind of off topic. But did y'all hear that new Freddie Gibbs tape?
Oh, I heard
I
parts
haven't
of it.
listened to it yet.
That sounded
Phenomenal.
alright. That sounded alright. I ain't gonna
Phenomenal.
hold you.
Freddie Gibbs
is an anomaly.
Freddie Gibbs
Yeah,
is an
that
anomaly.
shit was
He's
alright,
reached a
bro.
point to where like a lot of big artists don't usually get to where he has the people and he can also just like he can tour for the rest of his life off of those 2 Madlib albums.
You think he has the people?
Yes.
Because my impression of Freddie Gibbs is like it's almost the Meek Mill syndrome.
It's a nigga you really shouldn't like that much.
You know what I mean? To where it's like
Yeah.
the music is good, and if anything, like Freddie Gibbs' music as of right now is better than Meek Mill's music.
But it's the only thing that holds him up.
But it's something about the dude.
That's what I'm saying.
that holds you back to where it's like, this guy's a strange guy.
But the
and
music
it's like,
brings you back every time.
like the other day, for instance, I was on some site with nudity, and I saw his girl. She was on there just playing with herself. I was like, damn, this Freddy Gibbs.
But you want to know the funny? He talks about that all in his songs. He was like, I married the hoe, what can you believe? Like, you know, like that. You know how Freddie go.
I mean, you can say lame shit in a cool way, but
It's not- but it's not-
like, is that a mantra that you want to say out loud to yourself in the car? Just,
No.
I married the whole number to be.
You
You better off doing Kendrick's Tupac impression.
On a
nigga.
mustard beat, you never know.
It would be hard, and that would make it come true.
Especially when you get carried by a
That
mustard
would
beat.
make it come true. That's the problem, Lauren. We gotta listen to music that manifests what we need in life.
sure.
A nice Larry June. You know what I mean?
Larry
Wake up
June's
in the
a good
morning and I'm pimping on my shit. Some shit.
Yeah,
Just some
yeah.
regular shit.
Some currency.
So have you stayed away from the Gibbs project for that reason?
I didn't even know it came out. But the thing with Freddie Gibbs is, and that's why I call him an anomaly, because I know his music is good. It's a couple Freddie Gibbs songs that I'm like, man, this shit hard than
Freddie
a motherfucker.
Gibbs run-
But the dude, the guy.
Freddie Gibbs run during like 2014 through like 2017.
Yeah.
He was just linking up with 𝙼𝙾𝚃 and Madlib. Nigga, it was
Yeah.
possibly one of the greatest mixtape runs.
When he was doing like them shits with the 𝔓𝔦𝔐𝔓𝔦𝔑 covers.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs is
Yeah.
that nigga. He can tour for life. But yeah, man, we'll listen more to the Kendrick tape. You know, it dropped out of nowhere, so it's kind of I don't really have any hard opinions on it besides.
But you gave your number. I mean, as of right now, I've heard it probably like 2 or 3 times loosely. I would say it's probably like a 7, 7.5. But I am leaving wiggle room for it to be like an 8, potentially. Because I gotta really like just, all right, let me let me fucking put the headphones on.
Gotta ride with it.
Shut out the world.
Yeah.
Listen to my breathing as I'm doing it, and really just.
I'm curious to see how it ages, and I want to see if it ages better than Mr. Morale, which it probably will.
It's
for sure.
already better than Mr. Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's already better.
It's
but
already
I mean,
better than
It's
Mr.
already
Brown.
better, but like that one didn't age well at all, or it doesn't seem that way. And even though we're in a moment. Like Kendrick been having a lot of moments, and we're in a moment still. So anything he drop right now, we gonna be like, oh, this nigga again, like he on it again. So it's like I'm curious to see how we feel next year.
And
This might be a
that's all I'm
blanket
saying.
statement, but I feel like none of his shit is aged well.
But nah, fuck out of here.
Maybe not none of it.
You tripping?
But like, when you think about his projects, like when's the
have you
last
listened to
time?
Good
When's the
Kid,
last
Mad
time?
City?
Put it this way: when's the last time? Damn, Section 80, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, the Pimp a Butterfly. When's the last time that's just been in your ecosystem,
Bro, I
without
played,
you forcing it?
Well, when I played it, I was like, nigga, there's not many things I can go back to from that long ago that I can play
That's not
and
true.
be like, no.
not true.
There's not. Come on. There's not a lot of albums from that long ago that you can go back and play and have that same feeling all over again. Like, nah, this nigga was on one.
It's
Yeah,
different
nah,
though because we
a lot of the
That's what I'm
time-
saying.
That's not true.
we're in a different age though. It's like shit.
Future was out.
With
That's true.
But
With-
even we're talking about big dogs. Sorry, go ahead.
Kendrick,
If we're
Wow.
talking about, hold on.
Wait,
F Mac,
what did you say?
F Mac, your point is gonna be heard.
It's gonna
but
be
he
null
just
and
said
void,
something
F Mac.
stupid.
What do you mean?
What
We're
do you
talking
mean
about big
Future's
dogs.
in one of
I
the
just
big
named the
dogs?
big dog.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that you're using his thing. I'm saying he's a big dog. We're talking about one of the big dogs. So clearly they're gonna have records from way back then that are still good. I'm saying not many artists can do that.
Okay, I thought.
So I'm saying Future's one of those and Kendrick's one of those.
Okay,
Okay.
my bad. I thought
Yeah.
you was like saying,
No,
nah,
nigga.
we're talking
Yeah,
about big
man.
dogs. Leave Future out.
I'm about to say,
no,
nigga,
no,
just
no,
kick
no,
my
no.
cup over next
Yeah.
time.
No,
dog.
that's not what
You
I'm
wanna
saying. No,
disrespect
no,
it,
no,
nigga?
I'm not
Come on, man.
disrespecting
Pluto
Future.
Planet over
I'm
here,
not-
nigga.
yeah,
Fuck
I'm
you
not-
talk about.
That's not what I'm saying.
But
But
what
F
you
Mac-
saying?
not like with Kendrick, yeah, he isn't usually in my ecosystem, but whenever I do go out of my way to listen to one song, I'll end up listening to the rest of the album and be like, damn, nigga, like, why did I stop listening to this? Because, like, it is good again.
And
That's
then
what
what
I'm saying.
happens?
You let it go.
I mean, I fall off again, but, like,
Okay.
I end up coming back. I
But
always
it's
end up
still
coming back.
aged
But
well.
it's something about that. It's so easy to fall off.
It's
You know what I mean?
and because
How many of Drake's albums do you just go back to just because?
a lot of
Even
them.
though they have great
can-
music.
You can do that.
If you
But you can. That's what I'm saying. But it's not like you just out and it's like, oh, here we go
you want to
again.
know something about
Marvin's
Drake?
Room.
You can fuck up and just go on a Drake binge for a week, just listening to old
can.
tapes for the whole
And
week.
not even realize
that's
it's Drake.
not
You
gonna
can.
happen with Kendrick, and it's not because the music is bad, or maybe it's because there's a level of like entertainment value as far as like nice and enjoyable music, and 5% knowledge.
Okay.
And Kendrick has always tried to, find his way to mesh it in a way that's palatable for the world.
I mean, I guess what y'all saying. Y'all
and for
making
It's
some
literally
sort of
as
points,
simple
though.
as if you take a Cheez-It, which you should know, and you put it on the table, and you took an apple and you put it on the table, and you came back a week later, the apple's gonna be more eroded than the Cheez-It because the Cheez-It is processed bullshit.
But the apple's good
Drake,
for you. Yeah,
Drake is making hit records that they don't really mean much except for what you were doing when you were listening to it for the first time. Yeah. What time period it was. That's all the substance. So it's like trying to eat fruit a week after it's sitting on the table, nigga. The sustenance was supposed to be when you got it in the moment. Cheez-Its last forever.
Like, this might be, I hear songs on this tape that I would definitely go back to. And this might be the first tape that like I hear something I'm like, oh shit, like it's cool. It's a cool bop.
So the argument you're making though makes me wonder, does that mean that he doesn't have any classic albums? Because what are classics ones that you go back to without forcing yourself? Like if it's a classic, right?
There's no more true classic albums.
But I'm talking about Kendrick. Does he have any classics?
There's no more true classic albums.
So are you saying no?
There's no more true classic albums. Because the thing is, like, there's a lot of albums in our generation's just matrix that we would say is a classic album to us. But I feel like a classic album literally like 20 years has to go by. I think it has to be drastic.
Nah,
I mean, we're almost there.
That's not true.
In the same sense to where like Thriller comes back every Halloween, dog, since the 80s or the 90s or whenever the fuck that shit came out. Like that shit is classic.
It depends though. Like classic, it's different barometers of classic. Cause like what was Chief Keef first tape? What was his first tape?
Love So Something? No, I don't know.
300 or something?
I don't know the name of his shit.
It's embarrassing. I should know this.
Yeah, this is embarrassing.
Damn.
Hurry up before we get embarrassed more, Lon.
Nah, I got it right here. Finally Rich. Damn.
Oh yeah, that was
Finally Rich is a classic.
Oh, yeah?
Finally Rich is a classic.
The title wasn't.
You're saying, yeah, right?
but I mean, it's a bunch of different.
What makes that a
tapes.
classic? It's not 20 years yet.
What spawned from Finally Rich? You get what I'm saying? Like classic.
Does that make it a classic, or does
isn't
that
just
make
based on numbers? It's not. It's based on impact and.
So what would you say about To Pimp a Butterfly?
But
nigga,
but hold on.
No, wait. That's another thing.
I'm
Real
asking.
quick. Where are the new Kendricks?
What do you mean?
They're in his family. They're just waiting to get his record deal.
Where's the
Baby
people,
Keem, the other cousin, he just put on his new album.
There's a bunch of like niggas that spawned from Drake. There's a bunch like where are the new Kendricks?
It depends on how you. It depends on how you.
It's so hard to be.
I was just about to say
Kendrick is just so up on this high level.
That's what they gonna say.
It might be hard to imitate.
That's what they gonna say. It's hard to be. Yeah.
Where's the other Dave Chappelle? You know what I mean? Like where's the other Patrice O'Neal?
Yeah, I mean, yes. You know, hey, and
there's a lot of niggas who try. They just don't do it well.
Yeah, they fall flat on their face.
They fall flat. They try though. And I'm not even a Kendrick apologist. I'm not the Kendrick guy. You know what I'm saying? But these are just questions I had.
And shit, don't people say that like Kendrick was fruit off Lupe's tree?
Everybody was kind of that.
You know what I mean? So it's like it depends on who you want to credit the source to. But you were saying something earlier that a classic has to have influence. I feel like that's just an influential album. You know what I mean? Like I feel like in every artist, in every art, there is what's popular, and there is like the people who are good at that art, the people who they fuck with. Like it's probably, I'll just make it easy. It's probably a comedian. That's just a comedian's comedian. He's not the mainstream, like, oh, everybody knows this nigga. But amongst comics, he's like, yo, that's the coldest nigga. That's
like Talib Kweli,
but that doesn't make what he did classic.
No.
You get what I'm saying?
No. Because, like, Patrice, what is Patrice classic?
Was Patrice classic?
Is he
was Elephant in the Room a classic special? Yeah. Because I feel like it holds up. And I feel like it's not only does it hold up, it's probably better now.
So that's the thing. It holds up. So if you play some shit.
But not only holds up.
I was about to say the same thing. Not only holds up, it's better now. Because it makes more sense. It's almost like at the time, they were ahead.
It's not even about that. People have stolen from them. Amy Schumer stole half her set of her comedy thing from Patrice.
I don't know if that's a strong argument to stand on.
Yeah, she just pretended to be the bitch he was always talking about.
I don't know if that's a strong argument to stand on because like good and bad shit gets stolen all the time. So it's like I don't.
Bad shit typically doesn't get stolen, but I'm saying like.
Yeah, it does. That's what trends become, and then it falls off. Hacking trends and all that shit. It fades pretty quickly. So it's like that's not just a foundational piece on its own.
In terms of we're talking about the elephant in the room, Patrice O'Neal. Like, classic is like if you think of the era, and and you know, are we talking? Let's just talk about music because you know, comedy is like that's whatever. But 2010s to you know, fucking 2020.
Okay.
There are like at least 5 albums that you can think of that are classics that have shaped the way music like has sounded like up until this point.
From the no, that's influence.
Yeah, maybe I think wording it that way is skewing it too much. It's like is when you think of like 2017 specifically or 2016 specifically, what album do you think of first when you think of that time?
Yeah.
And that's considered a classic because it doesn't matter how far ahead you go in time. You can go back to 2017 and know this is the album that I'm for sure going to go back to.
But that's also why in terms of like, you know, Finally Rich, I think that is probably one of the most classic albums of our generation. That is a classic album.
Is this a classic album? I don't want to get too far off of it. I don't want to get too far off of what we're talking about. But.
Nah, 808s is a classic album.
Okay.
You think Finally Rich is the most classic album of our generation?
It's one of the most classic albums of our generation.
It's definitely a classic, but that can't be the most.
It's one of the most.
Can't be the most.
It's one of the
most.
most.
It sounded like you said the most.
It's one of the most classic.
One of the most is different than saying it's the most.
There is no one of all time classic album. It's one of the most classic albums that have shaped the way music has sounded from our generation.
That sounds like influence.
anybody that you probably like has said, nigga, the way I do my music, nigga, I was listening to Finally Rich.
Name 5 songs off Finally Rich. You couldn't do 5 for 3.
What are you talking about?
What are 3 songs off this classic album? One of the most classic of our generation.
Love Sosa, Hallelujah, fucking.
Is that the name of it? Just fucking.
Diamond. I don't know. Diamond something. There was a song called Diamond. But
Diamond.
Yeah.
Classic.
Okay. It's classic.
Nah, I'm not negating the influence that album had, but I don't think having influence makes something classic. I don't think that's the final barometer.
But a classic.
So
I think classic albums can have an influence.
Yes.
But I don't think that it's required for it to be a classic because there are plenty of
requirements.
There are plenty of like underground projects that aren't appreciated on the mainstream level, but they influence like a lot of niggas' sound. A lot of sound gets influenced from the
type
underground.
in classic. What is a classic album? What is classic defined as to you?
But for Tone Groove, a classic.
Don't look it up yet.
Is an album that not only withstands the test of time, it can get better in some factors.
And what about influencing people?
That's cool, but it's not a requirement. It can happen, but for my definition, it's not a requirement. It doesn't have to influence. What's the other Thriller song that somebody else made? What's the other spooky Halloween song that somebody tried to imitate with Michael Jackson? I can't think of one. They probably exist, but they're not hot. But Thriller is still a classic song. That's why I'm saying you don't have to have copycats to be considered a classic.
No, but
you just have to stand the test of time.
Exactly, but having copycats is it's a barometer.
It's a side effect.
Having a classic.
It's a side effect, but it's not a requirement. Those are two different things.
But what we're talking about,
it's a side effect, but it's not a requirement.
But what we're talking about is Finally Rich, and you just said everything that you just said goes for Finally Rich. Nigga, have you listened to the tape?
How many times did I say that I don't disagree with you that not only was it a classic album, it was an influential album? I'm just saying that's not the barometer for what makes a classic album. Finally Rich happened to do both. Great for Chief Keef. Congratulations, my brother. I was actually a part of your success. I was listening to that shit. So you're welcome in a sense. But it's not as simple as that. It's not. Side effects and requirements are 2 different things, nigga. If you don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. Like if you take Prolax, the shit to help with his eczema, it's gonna cure your eczema, but it might make your elbow skin a little bit more wrinkly. You know what I mean? That's not a requirement, it's a side effect. But that drug is required to get rid of your eczema.
So classic albums,
F-Max eczema in particular.
So classic albums can also have no influence.
Yes. They can also have no influence, and they can also have the most influence. You got to get out of this black and white way of thinking.
Okay.
You need nuance. You lack it.
Of course.
Lack it.
What? How long?
It's a long topic, but Kendrick has no classics according to y'all, and this one may be one. So we'll find out.
I'm not saying that, but the re-listenability on
Yeah,
Kendrick.
we didn't say no classic.
Well, no, you kind of did say no classics.
Well, because I'm talking about my definition of a classic. Now, what I acknowledge that the public acknowledges as a classic, and I can kind of concede in that sense, I'll give it that. But that's because the definition has changed. I think it's easier to have a classic album now. Because niggas will say that shit within the 2 weeks of listening to it. It's already a classic.
Yeah, you were saying at the beginning of the conversation that classics can't be made now, basically.
Yeah, we can't know immediately that it's a classic. It would be impossible.
It takes time.
It goes against the definition.
It takes time.
It depends.
But you can
literally
anticipate.
depends.
You can anticipate.
It's like you can literally anticipate. Like when Thriller dropped, there was enough classic albums that have happened for people to go, yeah, this is what a classic album sounds like.
Did you just make some shit up? What people said that? What people in the 90s was there a footage of that was like, yo, this is a classic album right now? You're just saying
the only way you can see that.
I'm saying that.
But he's just saying that. And hold on, real quick, because I didn't finish my point. I do feel that in the moment you could think that, this might age well, but you'll never know. You'll never really know until it ages well.
It has to do
You know how many, nigga, I thought I was going to be 6'8".
Yeah.
I thought I was going to be 6'8". For years.
It has to do like
until it didn't happen is when I realized I was wrong though.
But that's the thing. The thing is with classic albums, everybody believes the truth. You were the only person that believed that you were going to be 6'8".
That's a good joke.
That's part of the reason why you're like the way you're thinking is tight is kind of flawed.
It has to do like ridiculous like world impact for you to know in the moment. Like it has to do the shit Michael Jackson was doing. It has to like you have to be touring ridiculously across nations for you to even like say to yourself, this shit right here might be different.
And look,
it takes more than a little bit of time. Niggas get overzealous.
We are in the era.
Niggas get hyped up and overzealous.
We are in the era of microwave thoughts.
Yes.
So everything's very fast now. So when something drops, it's automatically a classic. And then, kids, like little children have a voice now. And it's a lot of them. It's more of them than us because we have to go to work and shit. We can't just like tweet. So it's a bunch of their opinions. Like whenever I think Juice WRLD, him and his team are dropping a commemorative. What's that word?
Posthumous?
Posthumous album?
Posthumous?
Posthumous?
Yeah. Is that what they're dropping? They're dropping an album after he died?
They're dropping a posthumous or postpartum, whatever the word is, an album to, commemorate Juice WRLD.
Mac Miller got one on the way too.
I don't know.
Well, it's not even post. He actually recorded. Right? No, it's not a book. It's a real album. He actually recorded it, so it's not like they like scrapped together a bunch of shit. But I think what I read in the description was it was like a couple of other albums that came out at that time of his. They took precedent over this one he recorded, but they just dropping this shit.
And it's
balloonerism or something like that.
Well, shout out to Kendrick. He's getting people talking.
Shout out to Kendrick. Yeah. He's getting people talking. I mean,
that's enough.
Yeah, nah. We'll talk. We'll talk more about Kendrick maybe next week. Possibly. We'll have some off days. But let's go to another pivotal black man in the community. Shout out to Jonathan Edwards.
Who?
I said Jonathan Edwards.
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors.
I thought it was on purpose though. I was like, what did he do?
I was like,
oh shit. Where's the punch?
He jumped over a 7-footer, nigga.
Yeah.
He Ant-Man now.
Well, I mean, hey, he jumped over a big hurdle. Jonathan Majors' ex-girlfriend, Grace Jabari, has now dismissed a federal lawsuit against Majors filed in March of 2024 that accused the actor of assault and defamation. Right?
These actors.
Now, this is just the civil. He's already been, he's guilty on the verdict in the criminal court.
He's already guilty.
In the criminal court. This is just for civil.
So they're just trying to get him on both ends?
They tried to get him. Well, she tried to get him.
Well,
wait, was he guilty?
He was guilty of the criminal. He got found guilty of criminal.
So what was his sentence? Did he serve no time?
It just pays some money. He's a Disney star. It's no jail time.
I don't think you know how the law works, nigga. Civil is where you end up paying money, but criminal, if you lose a criminal case, you should go to jail, right?
You should go to jail. No, not all the time.
Why not?
He was ordered to undertake a year-long counseling program, but avoided jail.
Okay.
Now, she was trying to get some more money. Because obviously it's like, fuck, if I can't get him in jail, I'm at least get some bread.
Yeah.
Too bad. But, you know, this is good for him. You know what I mean? He's starting to get his life together back in order. He has a black woman by his side. Megan Good, did you see his ring?
Yeah,
Can we look that up? Jonathan Major's ring. Is this a loving ring? And Lauren, I want you to talk about this because you're the closest one to marriage in here. This is the type of ring you would give your woman?
You know, all my homies have been saying that for years.
Because
you've always been the closest.
And I've always been the nigga like still not there.
Nah,
you
that's don't get there before us.
It is a nice ring though. It's a solid rock.
She looks happy. She looks like she's been waiting for this for a minute.
Yeah, she does look happy.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I mean,
you think she settled for this nigga? Think she settled for him?
She settled?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy, Lauren? He was talking and I was even thinking in my head, I was like, when I was a kid, of course I never thought about who was gonna marry Megan Good. But just like when you think about like, damn, like
AI.
Jonathan Majors was the nigga that got Megan Good. Because there was a point in time where she was elite. I'm not saying she's bad money now, but she was one of the ones that you would go to your homies and be like, yo, Megan Good got a fat ass.
But also, yeah, especially during that time.
You know,
and all of her love interests in movies were like, you know, just smooth talking, dancing niggas, basketball niggas, like whatever.
Niggas that can roller skate and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but
she definitely had a type.
Wait, you're saying this isn't the man you thought she would be with?
No, not even that, but it's just like he's goofy. You know what I mean? Like this is a goofy nigga. He's obviously like he's got a couple cases on him, so this nigga makes irrational decisions. Traumatized. Look at this nigga, dog. It's something about him. And do you remember this matters. The
it's Black Love,
Valentine's Day shoot.
Don't hate on Black Love.
The Jonathan Majors shout out to TDS Radio.
With the boot suit.
Shout out to TDS Radio. That was a radio program that we used to frequent a lot. You know, there's some old tapes on YouTube. Find them if you will.
Yeah, TDS Radio.
There was a storyline that Jonathan Majors, he was doing a magazine spread and he was spread pretty wide. Pause.
I remember that.
There's no need to pause it, man.
Even Gary said he remembered it. But yeah, that matters. That's the dude that got Megan Good.
Yeah,
think about that. Think about the math of that.
He had the Jeremy Scott boots with the wings attached to it. It was very
he had
fluid.
on hooves. Remember, he had on horseshoe hooves.
So he had moose knuckles on the bottom.
It's something, nigga.
Okay.
It was gross. And she loved it.
That's what got her though.
You know what I mean? And it's like you would think growing up, like I said, Megan Good, this is one of the bad bitches.
I want to see this man be a supervillain again.
You would think you would at least need like a 10-pound chain or something, just in a kid's mind.
He probably has like fur crop tops that he wears around the house.
He probably got furry striped socks.
But
probably got them from the same place you did too, nigga.
Hell no, nigga.
At least definitely has Easy Pies.
Nigga, nobody has Greek freaks. They got discontinued when you busted yours open.
Yeah, not even Giannis anymore.
But
Giannis got rid of them shits.
And nobody buying him because he ain't winning a ring again.
But yeah, this is.
So you're not happy for Black Love though?
I am happy for Black Love. I thought this was amazing to see. I've always liked Jonathan Majors, even though he could be jittery at times on camera. But aren't we all?
I feel like he wasn't prepared for this.
What makes you think that? He looks like a prepared
He got
man.
convinced.
Not for this marriage, just this life he's living.
No.
It's something about him to where it's like.
Look at his hat. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Everything.
He's purposeful with everything in his life.
No, the work he knows. Being a thespian, that's coming. I'm not saying he's struggling with acting. That's not a problem. It's all the things around this new life. And juggling these bitches, juggling.
He does. Like a deflated air match.
He does dress. He seems like a fuck up.
He dressed like a swindler. Like, cause I be looking at him, I'm like, it's not like he just dresses smart. He dresses like somebody who thinks he's smart. And this is what smart people that wants to wear a hat.
Where's he from? Do we know?
Nigga,
he can't be from nowhere near us. Watch this nigga be from Charlotte. I'm gonna be so disappointed, but then I'm gonna blame Charlotte.
Cali.
Wow, California. It makes sense.
Lompoc. See, I've never heard of Lompoc.
Can we get a geographical map of that?
Yeah.
The fuck is Lompoc?
Lompoc. And what's his real name? After
I think you might not be his real name. You're right.
This nigga grew up. Wait, go back, nigga. I've been there in Red Dead. Go back.
Chill out. Or right here?
Yes, nigga, that is a Mexican. I've killed a lot of Mexicans during my Mexican standoff at that. This is some country shit, though.
Yeah, I was wondering. You know,
this is literally what the Wild Wild West was based off of.
Well, he dressed like a civil rights nigga, but he got a neck tattoo. So I was wondering if he was like from some hood or something.
Nah,
Malcolm X probably had
hood
a
are you
tramp
talking
stamp or
about?
something. You know, he used to live a different
never know.
lifestyle.
That's true.
The Peaky Blinders hood. Wallach.
But yeah, no, shout out Jonathan Majors. I think about it. Why has nobody tried to marry Megan Good before? You think she's crazy?
She's terrible to be around.
Yeah.
It's almost it's the same symptom.
Anybody that could deal with this nigga has to be crazy too, right?
Possibly.
I feel like he wakes up crying in the middle of the night.
You want to know? Megan Good is probably crazy because she probably balances him out. Like she balances him out.
She lets him know that he's no longer in a scene because he just seems like a dramatic guy.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, baby, snap out of it. Like, there's no director here.
Yeah,
you can be normal. Be yourself.
Yeah. You're not in the Negro Leagues anymore. Yeah, snap out of it.
But I don't know. I got a theory that I literally just came up with just now. I think something about acting or something about people who are either good at it or want to do it is something crazy about you. And if it's not something already crazy about you, it's bound to happen. Because you got to think, your job is to go and forget who you are for hours and hours on in a day. And if you're really good at what you do, you get way further from who you actually are. You get deep into the role.
Does that always happen though?
There's a lot of
good
bullshit
ones.
actors.
The good ones.
But that's why I specified the good ones. Like they
Yeah.
get further from it because they're good at it. Like
Are you really good
practicing
if
not
you become
being
crazy?
And that's what I'm saying.
Like you're not really good. Like you're kind of terrible.
I mean,
You
pretty
misconstrued
sure
what this
there's
whole acting thing was.
Pretty sure there's a non-efficient way to smoke crack and an efficient way to smoke crack. So you can be good at something that's bad for you.
But no, you're becoming an actor isn't bad in nature though.
No, I think it is.
But it could be bad for your realistic life, and
think-
like the line may be so blurred.
It
like-
does something to your ego.
Nigga, how? Peter Pan, nigga, really?
I mean, like when you're living,
Hermalot?
but when
What's
you're
that
living,
play called?
when you're living in that world with
Hamlet.
other actors, though,
Hamlet.
and you marry another actor, and you in that type of world, it's like, how do I know any of this shit is real?
Hell yeah. How do I know this bitch
fuck?
really love me or if she
Yeah.
just method acting, nigga?
She got a new role I don't even know about.
And it depends on the world.
And
like,
then you acting because you faking like you believe this shit.
Exactly.
Even though in your head you questioning the bitch. It's all a scene. It's all a scene. And I just think that
Wait
if
for
you
somebody to yell
keep,
cut.
if you are suppressing whatever we are inside all the time, that shit adds up. It at least splits your consciousness.
yeah, you might come out with an open mind. But I don't think it's like a crazy thing.
Think about if we compared
Most art
all
forms
the
are crazy, though.
If we compared all the entertainment fields, who do you think are the craziest? Like, all right, we got musicians, artists, and rappers, all that in the same category. You got the thespians, the actors, the niggas who do commercials, voiceover, whatever the fuck. And then what? Like
Comedians and artists.
comedians. Where do you put that in? Because that's a stage performance.
No, I mean, it's not.
I'm not saying it doesn't count, but it is entertainment. But I wouldn't put that with acting.
It's just comedy.
I wouldn't put it with acting, though. So it's its own
just
lane.
stand up. It's
Even
just stand up.
comedians, just like that. I think actors might be the craziest.
Nah, man.
It's between actors and maybe comedians, but I think it's for different reasons.
Between
Actors probably have the craziest lifestyle.
actors,
Well, I don't know.
you know how many comedians and musicians have died because of like heroin?
Yeah, musicians
or
are
like,
kinda crazy,
Nigga,
too.
that's the choice of drug to go out.
Musicians are kind of
like,
wild.
Yeah, nah.
I think it's something about the jobs that allow you to be higher for longer. If you're an actor, you can have a crack addiction, but you're kind of responsible with it because you're not just going to be high on set. You would obviously, unless you're playing a crackhead, but then you would be obviously fucked up. So even if that is your vice, their life is set up to where as soon as they leave the movie set,
And
they're smoking crack. But at least during, they're sober. As a musician, you can record high, perform high if you get real good at it. Same with stand-up. A lot of them niggas drink right before they go up on stage. Like, you can do it in that fluid state. So I think that kind of adds up to why them niggas die faster.
That's what
But
you
it's not
concluded?
like actors don't like cocaine. Who do
Nah,
you think
but
was at the Diddy parties?
in
Just a
terms
bunch
of-
of rappers? Nigga, no.
Yes.
It was rappers, models.
No, it was the most gangster.
Thespians.
It was the most gangsterish of
circus
rappers.
animals. He had everything in that bitch.
Well,
Even vending machines.
all of them lubed up too.
He probably
Yes.
had lube vending machines.
Yup.
With,
Yeah,
but like
different types.
because he
And it
owns them,
wasn't
and
even-
two come out.
The two come out. You don't even got to pay for it. You just got to hit the take that button.
Yeah. It just plops out.
Yeah.
Bloop.
slides on out.
It's already wet when you grab it. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, let me
It's
out.
like, God
Can't
damn it.
even hold on to this.
Why is it slightly opened? Who opened this shit? Nah,
the seal is cracked. I think Diddy already blessed it.
it's already busted open, nigga.
That's good.
But nah, man, shout out to Jonathan Majors. There is some Bronny news.
Oh yeah.
You're becoming obsessed with this nigga.
What's the news?
Why?
Because I don't know about it.
So apparently he's not traveling with his G League
Oh,
team.
that's been news.
This has been news, but
Yeah.
we
Since
didn't
the
talk
last
about
time
it.
we recorded.
Since the last time we recorded,
It hasn't been dropped since the last time
Yeah,
we
it has.
recorded. Nah, because I remember when I first found out about it. Because I literally listen to, I get my news for this type of shit from Instagram and like certain YouTube pages like AM Hoops.
Bro.
Shout out to that nigga. You fuck with AM Hoops?
No. I haven't. I'm checking
AM
them out, though.
Hoops is the most like behind like Woj and
word.
what's the other nigga saying?
Shams Charania?
Yeah. Like for the underground niggas, he's the Woj.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
that nigga be doing he does good work. But and he's pretty fast. And I watched that shit after we had recorded our episode. But this nigga's getting princess treatment.
he's getting a lot of flack. He's not traveling with his G League team. What was the stipulations? He can only play home games.
Yeah, something crazy.
He's only playing home games.
So
I believe he travels with the Lakers, but for G
Yeah.
League games, he's only playing the home one.
Yep.
I believe we have that right. And if it's
think
not
so.
that, it's backwards.
it is
But fuck
back, but it doesn't even matter. But Ryan Clark, he had an opinion on this, which was really much everybody's opinion.
Yep.
It's
Home
like,
games.
nigga, are you even a team player? But Bronny James plans to only play in South Bay Lakers home games during G League season.
Mm-hmm.
Source The Athletic. But
That's funny how they write it that way too. Bronny James plans to.
Yeah, like
this
it's his
nigga made
choice.
Yeah.
but let's hear what Ryan Clark has to say. Shout out to Pivot. We can't put this on the screen, right?
We can try.
we can at least use the audio.
Yeah, we at least did the audio.
You just
bro.
want to do audio?
Actually,
just audio.
don't even fuck around with these.
Yeah,
niggas.
just
Yeah,
audio.
that's true.
Ryan
These
Clark.
fucking geezers.
Yeah.
We're trying to shed love.
As far as like Bronny James not traveling with the team on road games, and Fred, you saying, well, they stay at the Courtyard Marriott. What has Bronny James done that he shouldn't be able to stay at the Courtyard Marriott? You say, well, they fly commercial. What has Bronny James done where he should be too good to fly commercial? The pros isn't about where you came from, how you were raised, what your parents had. Professional sports is about how well you can contribute. And you don't get treated differently because of your parents. You get treated differently because of your ability to contribute. And if I'm Bronny James, which I'm not, and I haven't grown up that way, I'm begging Rich Paul, I'm begging JJ Redick, I'm begging my father, please let me travel with this team. Please let me stay at the Courtyard Marriott. Please let me fly commercial. Please let me go somewhere where I'm gonna get up more than 6 shots in 3 games to not only prove it to my organization that I'm worthy of being on this team, but to my damn self.
Yeah.
Right? I've never in my life been the best player on any team.
And now you can
I
pause
wasn't
it.
the best player on my high.
He gets into, I wasn't shit before I came
Yeah, I'm
on.
about to say, you don't got to do all that. We know he wasn't shit. I've said it before. I'm going to say it again right now. Bronny James is making a mockery of what it means to be an NBA player. It's just that simple. Like, I got my career players on 2K with more credentials than this nigga. I feel like my career, NBA career, is more legitimate than Bronny because
you went
because I wasn't fathered into the game. I started, especially 2K13.
It took you 4 years in college to get drafted.
2K13, back when you really had to grind, nigga. When you had to go through the draft combine, them numbers had to be right. Shit, I fuck around and start the game over just in case my vertical wasn't high enough.
Yeah.
Let me do that shit again, nigga. Oh, hell no, nigga.
Yeah.
I need to be at least number 3
Yeah,
pick.
this was a mistake.
I had to fight for my
Because
position.
you're the best number 2.
I had to fight for my position. Bronny was giving his, it was weak. It was weak.
That was good.
I've seen better recalls from a nigga with dementia. But this is stupid. And another point, this is just bad for Bronny because the thing is he doesn't really truly get to develop.
I was about to say, hurry up, nigga. I want some of this. I'm fucking around.
Well, get some of this Bronny.
I'm fucking around.
Go ahead.
But nah, seriously though, nigga, I concur with your statement. Like when you at first brought up your Bronny opinion, of course, and let's be honest, you was hating.
No,
which
it wasn't.
It makes sense
it wasn't
because
hate.
you are a basketball player,
I saw
and
this.
you realize you have a different scope of what basketball is because you're looking up at it, while Bronny, because he's LeBron James' son, is looking down. So it's a completely different perspective. But hating, it doesn't matter. You're right. He's just making a mockery, and it is about him, but it's more so about
It's about his dad.
It's about his dad, but in terms of the mockery thing, it's the whole basketball.
Yeah.
And you, of course, you had said that, but nigga, that's really what it is. It's not, who cares about what he does for himself? Like that's his legacy. Only he has to worry about that. But you're making us see what basketball could turn into.
Yeah.
And I don't think this will ever happen again like this.
No.
But I feel like even Victor, right? Like, let's bring up Victor.
Yeah.
The guy who is the golden child right now. Granted, it's a couple golden children.
Yeah.
But
that's good.
It's a couple.
Because it can't just be one. We need a good crop
You can't just have one prodigal son.
Yeah.
Even the Bible had a couple. Name one.
Nigga. Isaiah.
Name one.
Luke.
Damn.
There you go.
Nigga, come on,
You're
man.
a Protestant, right? Or mediator?
Mennonite.
Yeah.
There you go.
But you have to have more. But Victor, and maybe, again, mindset, where he comes from, Euro is different, how they view basketball, the work ethic.
A little softer.
But ironically.
Still professional.
But ironically, it's like quicksand soft. Like, you think it's soft, but you'll get trapped in it. You get what I'm saying? It's not just regular soft. You feel me? And Victor isn't even he's not given the type of leeway that Bronny has been given in terms of just like the public disrespect. I feel like nobody's really publicly disrespecting Bronny and everything that he's doing. Like,
because you don't come for the king.
When Victor,
you don't come for the king. And
when Victor had his first bad game, y'all remember that? Nigga,
wait, last season, this season?
No, his
very
first summer game when he scored like
summer
4 points.
Yeah.
Niggas was like, oh shit, what's going on?
Don't say niggas, y'all.
Well, I was gonna get to it. It was kind of him too.
I don't know about that. No.
I'm not gonna.
Negative.
I don't remember it enough, but I do. I'm not gonna throw it on you because I'm fair. But
I've always said that he's gonna have to get more weight on him.
That is
the most obvious.
Obvious.
But I've always said that. But I mean, but he did that in his fucking.
Damn you,
Yeah,
Lord.
He did that.
But seriously though, like to that point, I kind of forgot what I was going. But yeah, what?
I forgot what I was going to. But you were saying that overall, Victor hasn't gotten the special treatment.
He hasn't gotten
that
the
Bronny has.
And it's possibly
first bad summer league game.
And it's possibly because Victor is man enough to not even want that, because he understands he looks at basketball from kind of the same perspective that
I'm
we do.
glad you said this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion on like this whole Bronny situation. It's inevitable.
Now, what makes this touchy, because you did come at his ego as like a man wouldn't want that shit. But you got to understand, I forgot who the fucking reporter was. ESPN. I want to say Brian Windhorst. You know the chubbier dude.
The chubby dude.
That's him.
Yeah. So he made a brilliant point about this shit. He was like, it's fucked up because he's getting unfair treatment, but he kind of needs it. The thing about the G League, they don't have a private jet that takes them from game to game.
Right.
They're at the airport just like you were, Lauren. The same one going to Jamaica.
Sure.
They're on the same plane.
Yeah.
Bronny James in a public airport, nigga, that would just be mayhem.
Yeah.
That would be mayhem.
That's probably why.
It definitely would.
That's
So it's
probably
just
why.
like, and like the safety of that.
Yeah.
It would. He couldn't just go sit and go through TSA and just
Yeah.
be a normal dude. That's
That's
Bronny
true.
James.
That's true.
So it's like he's a prince that needs prince treatment, but it's unfair that he's getting it. It's a weird.
It's
a
unfair
weird
all the way
dilemma.
around though, because it's unfair for his psyche too. So it's unfair all the way around.
Which is why he's gonna
Yeah.
be out the league in 4
it's unfair
years
all the way
because
around.
it's not right. It'd be different if it was the right circumstances.
I think the problem with Bronny right now is he don't believe in himself.
You want to know what the problem with Bronny is? It's the same problem that Gilbert Arenas had, and I believe it was 06, the free throw moment. when LeBron came up to him, was like, nigga, you know you got to hit this, right?
You have to.
And literally he missed it, and the whole story goes, he went and found a Navy SEAL nigga to train him mentally. You get what I'm saying? Because he was like, there's a loose screw in here. I need to tighten that up. And it's moments like that Bronny maybe have had. Maybe Bronny needs to walk through an airport and be like, nigga, you fucking suck. You ain't shit, nigga.
That shit would kill him. That shit would kill him.
You get the point.
That shit would kill him.
Just complete. No,
and hold on. And I have to say this because you niggas gave me such pushback when I said it at the time.
I still got hope.
You gave me pushback when I said it at the time.
You was hating.
And now you niggas are saying it now.
But we said that last week.
You was hating.
When I was trying to make the case for like months ago for Bronny James' mentality, not necessarily calling him soft, but he hadn't faced the adversity. And y'all kept being like, well, I mean, he's been on the court before. He's had games that were close and where he had.
That's not what we were saying.
Can I say something?
Because you remember this. You remember this, don't you?
When you had said that point, that was before you had just came out and flat out said he's going to be going in 4 years. The context was different.
I couldn't say it.
The context was different. Okay.
I couldn't.
The context was different, though.
Like, you know, I had to see. No, I didn't even think that. I just literally had to see what it was like. I knew it was iffy from the start, but at least get into the league, get into the first game. I'm not like, let me see what happens. And then as I saw, I'm like, my opinion is becoming stronger. He's gonna be out of the league.
The main disagreement mainly came from like, all right, let's not be too hasty now.
The main disagreement,
because flat out saying that,
we're talking about pressure.
Right,
and has he had any pressure on him? And he's been through a lot of pressure,
but
not this pressure.
But we were talking about like
he hasn't been through the airport. He hasn't been through the airport where the stewardess is talking shit because she's a Celtics fan, nigga.
Or
right here, take these peanuts, stupid.
Or because Bronny has fucked up every parlay, unless you're going under with him.
As you should.
I don't bet.
I'm just assuming
that's how it works.
He's playing tonight, so we can find out.
Just going.
I might download Prize Picks, nigga.
Like, oh, he's not getting 10 points.
He's not getting in the game. $1,000, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, fuck it.
He's playing tonight. South Bay Lakers.
Word?
G League. Yeah.
G League.
Yeah, they playing tonight.
See, you know it's at home.
Can
you bet on
his
him?
daddy? Don't let him do anything else.
I don't even know. Probably.
You probably can. It's professional sports.
It's fucking
but,
Bronny James. You probably can.
Yeah, you could probably. It's probably a waste of time. You probably win like 50 cents, but
Bronny and Bronny needs to hear this. Like,
listen to old LOI.
He needs to walk through the airport. He needs to hear the things people really have to say. You get what I'm saying? Like and that's why it's bad that he has all this money, because he has people that can just go on Twitter for him or go outside for him and be like, hey, what do you think of Bronny? Have his friends ask niggas in Starbucks. He'd be like, come back and be like, hey, this is what everybody's saying about you.
I think it's hard to get better on a wax basketball court when that's all you're used to.
What do you mean?
Just fresh wax every time you step on the court to hoop. The net is always perfect. I feel like you can't get better
if you're by yourself. Yeah, but you around like players. You want
to know what it is?
It's something about like who is a GOAT that came up that way? A lot of these niggas had like 9-foot hoops in the backyard that they mastered, and then they had to battle in the cul-de-sacs. Tony, like, I feel like that's where that real intangible factor gets developed.
Insanity.
It's beyond being able to. Like, you can train yourself to, all right, let me do a perfect 200 between the leg dribbles without fucking up. You can do it.
That's different though, because
you can do it.
We've never discussed Bronny in that way about being a superstar.
Insanity.
Well, I'm not even talking about superstardom.
Okay, it sounded like you were talking about that. You said which top player, like.
I'm okay. If I did, let me back. Let me make it more clear. Let me make it very clear. Superstardom for sure, because I still feel like it's the case. Like, you definitely can't be no fucking superstar coming off on no wax courts, nigga.
Right.
Nylon nets, hell no. But even a role player, maybe. But maybe.
Only
because you need to be a role player is hard on your ego, on your mentality. That's a really difficult.
And to be able to get in, because you have to master one thing.
And to stay there, I feel like that type of grit that gets developed.
It's the hero's journey.
That gets developed outside on double rims.
Insanity is a lot of times a recipe for greatness.
Yes.
Whether it's like being a victim of circumstance, LeBron only having potatoes to eat. Nigga ate potato wedges for 8 years until he got rich and shit in Ohio, wherever the fuck they playing in there, but it's also like, nigga, it's more beautiful going from sin to, graciousness or heavenliness than just being born in heaven, in good light and staying there. You get what I'm saying? It's the hero's journey, nigga. You have to go through your sinning stage. You must sin, nigga.
That's why Elijah Arenas is gonna be nasty.
Because he's sinning.
Like, he came up with money because his dad was a fucking NBA player. But even if you go to YouTube videos and watch them niggas train, it's some real backyard.
Yeah.
Of course, their backyard is nicer.
Nice, yeah.
But he doesn't have a fucking a shooting gun to where it's just like, this is what I do all the time.
Nah,
I
go
just
get that ball, nigga.
shooting gun in the morning. I'm pretty sure he practices with one, but that shit is just not sitting around in his living room.
Gilbert Arenas, both of his sons are going to be exceptional basketball players.
Is basketball the only sport with that though? Because there are people who when you have like the facilities to go to early on, and you're able to train with the best, and you're able to have those things. There are greats who are made out of that. You know what I'm saying? There are greats who are made out of
the sport,
the capability to go there and get that training.
You can
go
go
to
there.
basketball camps. You know what I'm saying? Go here and do these things.
You can't start there. You got to go there. If you, from the second that you were born, the very first court that you stepped on was that.
What about Steph Curry? His father was in the NBA.
His father was in the NBA, but Steph Curry
worked his ass off.
Steph Curry, I don't want to say he was a walk-in at Davidson, because I just feel like that's not true. But he went to Davidson. Like, that's not like one of the major programs. And even with Steph Curry, regardless if everything was polished, that nigga has shot the ball 1 billion times.
For sure.
1 billion times.
For sure.
It doesn't matter what you, and Steph Curry's an anomaly because nobody has worked that hard on
Nobody
that
has
jump shot.
worked that hard.
Even Gilbert, he was talking about like how he was a madman on that Kobe shit when it came to like, yo, I need 1,000 shots there, 1,000 shots there. He was like, Steph Curry has done 1 billion times whatever I've done, and I've done 1 billion times what the average nigga does. So Steph Curry's an anomaly in that sense because nobody has worked that fucking hard at it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's just, you would have been able to do that anywhere, but still, you got to have that underdog shit because Steph Curry was undersized. He wasn't a highly touted prospect, regardless of how good he played in high school. Because if you look at Steph Curry's numbers in high school versus Bronny James' numbers, it's like, okay, that nigga's obviously an NBA player, but it still didn't come that easy.
Right.
These niggas was still fronting on Steph Curry. He had adversity.
And well, they both got injured.
They both got adversity.
But it's still, Steph Curry
Different
is
kind
just
of adversity.
a different anomaly.
Different kind of adversity.
He works too hard. But
so
is there a...
do you think Bronny James works hard at all?
I was about to say, like, Bronny James, there's only so... No.
Can we pull up a
can't-
Bronny James interview? Do you feel like you've even...
No.
Do you even know who Bronny is? I feel like he's not a shell of a person, but there's not much
He's too...
to the nigga.
Nah,
He's just like a
super
fucking
grateful.
Easter Island face. He's
He's
just,
like, grateful for the opportunity.
Rich.
This
Yeah.
and this. Yeah.
What do
He's
I
a
do?
very... like...
It's not even
But if you-
stoic.
but if-
it's just...
But if you
Like
look
brain
at
dead.
a nigga like Anthony Edwards at his age, granted, 2 different people, 2 different personalities.
That nigga was still playing football. It's like it was different.
And when he got on camera, it was like, all right, this is a young Atlanta nigga.
And you know Anthony Edwards was playing outside and
Bro.
somewhere there wasn't a fucking polished court with everything, with all the fixings.
You're right though, because it's like for him to be good, I don't know. He don't have.
You
the-
wanna know
He
what
don't
it
have the
is?
hunger, so he's not hungry.
Money
And that's because
That's the
everything
problem.
has been smooth and everything
it's
is
like he not
smooth. There's no
hungry.
reason for it.
And
There's it doesn't develop.
and everything is
We gonna
really
see,
just
though.
money. Like not having money will motivate you to do things
sure.
that you probably never thought you would do. Whether it's if you're a woman, you hit rock bottom. You gotta kiss some bottom. Gotta do what you gotta do. If you're
You
a
definitely
dude,
got to kiss some bottom nowadays. These niggas, I can only imagine what kind of requests prostitutes get now.
Yeah,
there's a
it's
point in
insane.
time.
Like, bitch, lick my gate and put a finger in my belly button.
Hell yeah.
While you do it.
Hell yeah.
Wild shit.
Yeah.
Man, there's a guy out there just praying for like a car on the side of the road for a catalytic converter.
Is it you?
No, not anymore.
But so you bring up the catalytic
There is a guy.
converters.
There is a
Yeah,
guy.
you bring them up so much, I think you're manifesting.
There's a guy.
He gonna wake up and it's gonna be one of his pillow like a fucking two.
It's like, oh, shit.
Oh shit, he came. Me.
What did I do? I'm a monster.
I was say, just ask for the money next time, stupid.
Yeah, nah.
Still got to sell it.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that I have this,
By that time, I already go to my Africans, have them break it down
Fuck
and
around and
shit.
get stuck at a junkyard. Them niggas do not pay well.
mine it for minerals.
Go to the Jamaican. I feel like That's a Jamaican's job to break down a car, send it back to Jamaica. What
I know a guy.
Jamaica has like nice cars, right?
They import cars.
So that's
They have regular cars, but they import. And
Yeah,
they
I was
have
about to say, I don't
different-
like how you just use the import as like they have beautiful
they have to,
cars.
like, import. They don't really manufacture.
But I'm saying
cars.
though,
They have to
like
import them.
And shit, America too. Like we're not making a bunch of cars.
You make a few.
That's why I said a bunch.
make a
But
few.
you know,
hey, nigga, it's a lot of Chevrolets, nigga. But
one company.
yeah, shout out to Bronny though. Is there anything, you being a basketball player, is there anything? How long the run?
We're at
we
213
good.
right now.
Is there any like thing you could tell him if you was in Bronny's position? And I mean, I don't know. You get the point. How would you bring yourself out of this rut?
If I was in Bronny's position, I would act like the prince that I am. Fuck it. Because the thing is, my NBA career is a sham to begin with. You know, like we've all watched movies and shows and cartoons. You know, like the trope of like the spoiled rich brat daughter, to where it's like, all right, we're gonna make Disneyland for you in our backyard. Because you're so special, we're not even gonna take you to real Disneyland. We're gonna make Disneyland here for you. And she's like, Mickey look gay. And she's just walking around complaining.
What you're talking about is MTV Sweet 16.
Something. I was trying to think of like a real reference. I had to make one up.
Every episode of that, even the one with Tiana Taylor, she was like, why is this cake so fucking big?
Yeah.
It's like, damn,
this cake
bitch.
too fucking big.
You know what I mean? Like, bitch, you could sit on it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you can
fucking be
feed
happy.
the fucking homeless with this shit.
Yeah. Want to invite 500
I thought
people?
you just give me the signal.
No.
Yeah.
I was scratching my head.
Like wrap up.
He was
nigga.
No.
You scratching his
Nigga
head
Lord
like a
said-
monkey or something? The fuck is he
You
doing?
gotta go. But yeah, what was I saying? That shit kind of distracting.
Yes.
Bronny James, if you were in his shoes.
Yeah, if I was Bronny James, I would honestly, like in all honesty, I would ride this out and then just have this be some shit that happened to me. Like I went to the NBA and it was cool. And that's all it's gonna feel like to him. Because he didn't earn it. Like I feel like if we was able to get Bronny James right here, get him some suspicious weed in his lungs and all that shit, you know, get him comfortable.
Sketchy.
And it's like, yo, like is this shit really fun, dog?
Yeah.
He'll be like, it's fun in the sense of where it's like when you fuck a girl, that's good money. But it's just like you kind of didn't want to. She offered you pussy and you was like, I guess I could be in the mood for pussy, and you did it.
Everybody.
Then you got the clarity afterwards to where it's like, I don't regret this pussy, but this is
Everybody.
I've had better pussy.
Everybody wants to bust a nut in a vagina until you do it. Then you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Now, of course, if you're smart, you're always going to have $65 on standby. Must. But it's still like, God damn it. Why the fuck did this happen?
And
Emergency funds.
imagine your dad bought you the pussy.
And the plan B.
Fuck the plan B. Imagine your dad bought you a pussy that couldn't get pregnant. Like, you're so safe no matter what you do. It's not even a real risk busting the nut. It's not that like, yeah, I'm making a stupid decision.
Yeah.
It's like you nutted in a porta
Nigga,
pussy.
he bought a bitch with her tubes tied.
Porta pussy.
Yeah.
If that could be the name of this episode, that might be it.
Yeah, okay. we'll put that.
Porta pussy. Because I meant to say pocket, but it works the same.
Yeah, and it's really the same thing. It's a place you dispose of shit, and it's a portal of unknowingness.
A portal of pleasure that moves.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because look, man, it's just one of those things. Like, damn, I know I really want this. I want to feel it, but you don't know the implications of what you're doing until after you do it, until newscasters is talking about you like, what the fuck is up with this guy? 4 points? Come on, man. Look at your brother. Look at your father.
Like, yeah, I would go through it. I would go through it and I would try to.
You didn't even give him, I was hoping you would actually give him advice. You're actually.
Well, you didn't say that. You said, what would I do?
Well,
That's different than giving a nigga advice.
That question implies, what would you do that?
No, because what I would do isn't necessarily what's best for him.
What you said just now, you think is best for him.
What
it
I
sounds
think
like you
is
didn't do
best
either
for,
or.
what I think is best for Bronny, and it's gonna suck, but you just gotta be tried and true. You gotta stay true to the game. All of this treatment and special privileges is like, look, NBA, I know y'all want to make money seeing me and my dad on the court as much as possible, but like, dog,
He can't wear a hoodie in the airport?
it's not that simple.
It is.
It's not that simple.
It can be.
It is not that simple.
Superman did it.
It is not that simple. And even then, you still like on some like, well, you gotta be Michael Jackson, walk around in a fucking disguise all your life.
Disguise, it's a hoodie and a fucking glasses.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And I don't think that's gonna be enough to get niggas from seeing. Bronny James got that weird afro to where it just sits on the top of his head. Like it's almost like there's not real corners on the hairline. It just sit. That shit would, you see that in a hoodie, a hat.
Everything about an NBA player is like, it's one thing with having some clean ass like Trey Man braids. I haven't seen Trey Man's braids be fuzzy, but that it makes sense because it's like that's what he need to drop his 24, his 25.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? It's different types of people. With a nigga
Rajon
like
Rondo, he takes a lot of cold showers before. I just saw that shit on like Gills and Rena.
Cold showers and or you mean cold plunges?
No, cold showers. Like he says he takes 5 cold showers on game day. That's all before the game. That's not even including like the shower you take after the game and all that shit. That's why it's crazy.
He can't be using soap.
It's like a nervous tick. I mean, when you break it down mathematically, shoot around, practice, all that shit is happening the same day. Ideally, you're taking showers after each of those. So just the average NBA player is probably taking 3.
All of what you said though is part of why I think Bronny is having like a real do I love this moment, because when you get to that level, the amount of work you have to put in, even just on a base level of the regular nigga who is not working hard, the amount of like mandatory work that is given when it comes to practice and sessions and all that shit, that's a lot to you have to kind of love that to be able to handle that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and do it well.
And it's easy to think that you love it just because you've been seeing your father do it your whole life.
So we're gonna see.
And you are what you're around. And the human brain is very fickle.
I know.
My position's changing.
That's what always happens with
I'm
you
still
guys.
holding
you
out
always
hope.
come around later.
No.
Just come around later.
You don't make right points
Yeah,
often.
relax.
Bro, you just brought up like 3 of them in a row.
And the moment
I
we
had.
give you one, you
Victor,
try to run away
Bronny.
with it, bro. Like, relax.
What?
I'm right here, Lauren.
Yeah, you running away with
Nobody's
it.
running.
Yeah, you
Nobody's
are.
running anywhere.
This is the first time you've been
I'm
right
looking
in
at
a
you
while.
still, buddy. But the thing is because
I be right a lot. Do I be right?
Yeah,
I be right a couple
we
times.
both be right.
A
You
couple
say
times.
we be kind of
You
there.
only need to be right 2 times where you be like, damn, this nigga be right,
You know what I'm
dog.
saying?
Like,
Put it this way, though.
I feel
Put it
like
this way,
F-Mac
though.
could be right a lot, but he doesn't speak, and that's best for everybody.
listen, you guys are right now. But when it's certain shit
This
that
is
I've
the
said.
first time.
No, hold on. No.
Let me
stop.
let me give it to you.
I just started
wanna
talking,
give it to
nigga.
you,
I just started talking.
I want to give it to you, nigga.
It's been,
I want to give
there's
it.
been a lot of times where like I've come out and said something just blatant, and it was just met with a different level of
knew
rebuttal.
it.
We always debate,
Tony.
but y'all niggas like,
Let
man,
me
this
give it.
nigga's
Look,
stupid.
I'm gonna be
This nigga's an idiot. How
No,
could he possibly
no,
think this?
that's-
And then what happens?
No.
And
That's
then what
what you
happens?
do to-
I was right about Diddy. I was right about
Right about Diddy.
This rap beef.
Yeah.
Right about Bronny. I was right about Victor. I was right about everything.
First of all,
I'm gonna be right about your dumbass Yeezy Pods.
anybody-
I'm already right about that Apple Vision Pro. I'm telling you, dog.
you're not.
I am the Kama Sutra.
You need to be right about yourself and drop that
That's what
weak
it's
ass
called?
Atkins
No.
diet.
What is it called?
The Kama Sutra.
Say it while I'm moving my
crazy.
hands. I don't know what it's
you're
called.
trying to say.
Google it then, nigga. I'm probably right. I usually am.
You're wrong on this one.
He has to be wrong.
Kama
Nah, but I'm
Sutra.
not gonna lie. The Bronny take. Hey man, I'm gonna honestly pray for Bronny, nigga.
You know what the Kama Sutra is? It's the sex book, nigga.
I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to be wrong.
It is a sex book. I was finally wrong. I gotta
Hell
give y'all
no,
niggas a
nigga.
chance, man.
And your whole rant about being right.
What is the word?
And no, look, we're gonna stay on sex. Let's go to Grenade real quick.
All right.
Let's talk about some freak
down.
stuff. We got a little bit of time.
Bunch of men in the room. Introduce that differently next time.
Nah, what you mean?
Fuck with you.
What you
You fucking with his
about?
homophobia, dog. Leave him alone.
Nigga, you the closest one to having a baby in here. You need to be ears open and eyes wide, nigga.
All right, so what are we talking about?
Sex. So there's a couple women with sex podcasts. Typically, they're corn stars. Sometimes they can be sex therapists, as they would coin themselves. But today we're
This
going to
bitch
be
look like she don't know nothing.
it,
Oh, is this a porn star?
this perfectly your type.
Fuck, my
You've
fault,
seen
Lauren.
her.
Yeah, I think I know this bitch. I'm not even gonna lie. Was her name Mel's? Her name is Mel's. I've seen her milk glands.
It seems like, I mean, hey man.
Nah, actually, the more I'm looking at this bitch, I don't know this bitch.
Nah, you do, nigga.
Nah.
You do.
I mean, I would be happy if I knew this bitch.
And she was probably doing that white dude you like too.
Yeah. But
But
this is what is the
yeah, so she's talking about homing. All right.
Okay.
Now,
Trying to get the
I feel like I
context.
should give the context, but we all know it. Let's just get into it. Hit it, Lauren.
Like, okay, I have 3,000 bodies. Like, I kid you not. I have, like, look at me in my eyes when I was speaking to you, bro. I have, like, 3,000 bodies, bro. And it's just in and out. Like, it's just work.
Gotcha.
It's just work. But, like, in my
bitch.
personal life, for me to be like, yeah, I'm going to go sleep with a dude, like, I probably have to like him, or, like, we have to be good friends. I actually agree with like, okay, I have...
Now, I
What
know.
are they smoking incense?
Nah,
That shit looks
it did
stupid
like
as
they're
fuck.
smoking
They was
sage.
holding it like a bundle of sage.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's only one way they can roll, and it has to be an even phallic shaped joint. But
It's the only way they can get their mouth around it.
hey, man, got to get that mouth wet. But so you know her, so you already know the mindset of this bitch.
Oh, she's nasty.
Yeah, I'm about to say her mindset. Oh my god,
She's a drooler.
the way she gathers her thoughts is probably incredible. But let's not even focus on the 3,000 bodies thing. That's kind of normal.
That's irrelevant.
But it's to the.
Should she even count them if they would work?
But it's her having the split personality of like, it's the work from real life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's a concept that, you know, a lot of corn stars take.
And I honestly can't relate.
You can't?
No, I can't relate because, you know, I'm trying to think about it in terms of my profession. Like, you know, I sling jokes for a living, but that doesn't mean I stop slinging jokes in my private life. You know what I mean?
I see what you're
Like,
saying.
I'm the same guy all the time.
But you live a more true to form life. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What does that mean?
That means you're
You just
who
call me
are.
boring, nigga?
You're genuine.
Oh,
No,
Genuine.
he's
yeah, I was
saying,
about to say, what, nigga, I got...
Yeah, she don't really like the
Spontaneity.
fuck as much as she does. She just does it for
and
word.
that's what I was just about to say that. When
I'm
your
following
heart,
my passion.
when essentially, right, she's Bronny James. You know
Her
what I mean?
mom got her into this shit?
That's what I was
Possibly.
asking.
Well, definitely, nigga. She definitely. Her mom was the reason for all of this.
Either directly or indirectly, it happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But she's Bronny James, right? Like she saw a lot of it growing up. Maybe it's something she thought she had to do, but now she's in the rut of it. She's already stuck in the quicksand. It's not like she wants to do it. Her heart really isn't in it. And, you know, she has to, you know, live this false sense of truth.
I think this bitch is a lot more shallow than you giving her credit for. I don't even think she's thinking this far into the future, dog.
No, she doesn't know this.
That's what I'm saying.
Making use of her assets. That's all it is.
Making use of her assets. And she doesn't even...
I feel like if you're a hoe on camera, you need to be a hoe in all aspects of
I was
life.
going to say that earlier.
You get what I mean? Like,
Why
that's,
turn it off?
It's only one way. It's only one way to live, and you only get one life. So you have to live your way. And if you're gonna, you know, pick and choose, which of course you can, by your choice, but like I have to like
also-
really like you, and I don't know. I have to have her thinking about having a connection is weird. Like that's what all she's saying. I need to have a connection with you.
It's probably her
like
most
that's what
No,
most
desired
she's
bitches have
saying
to
it's
have.
got to be even stronger than normal.
Yeah, it's probably her most desired thing because everything else she's done is no connection.
But I feel like getting a connection with her is as easy as actually taking a plug and plugging it into the
Nah,
socket.
that won't connect her at all.
No, I think it's as easy as that. Because she...
You know how hard it is for her to find a man who can do what them niggas do to her?
Okay,
Pause.
why
Wait,
don't
Pause.
look at us like that.
Lauren.
I'm saying she's a porn
Wait,
star.
hold on,
That's
hold
a
on,
realistic.
hold on,
That's
hold
a-
on.
This is what you
as
did.
crazy
Hold
as it
on,
sounds,
Justin,
as crazy as it sounds, that's a
thought-
realistic thought.
But
As crazy as it sounds.
what, are you a child? You think porn is real?
No, nigga. I know how.
What
I know how they
what do you
film. I
mean
know how
that
they do it.
Do to her? They're not having. They're fucking,
No.
but they're not
it's
having.
on camera. I know how they do. I know how they do.
You know,
it. Yeah,
these
I know how
niggas
they do
get
it.
breaks. I ain't
I
never
know,
had no.
I
It
know.
depends on the
Nigga.
type of
No,
porn.
but they don't always get breaks. A lot of times it's like, nigga, you got to get right back in this bitch. and
Nah,
do that
it-
shit.
Nah,
y'all
dog,
niggas,
corn
y'all
is-
niggas is bougie as fuck. I watch like loose weave, and like
What- yeah,
beer
there's-
belly gut porn.
There's
like,
different.
damn.
There's different levels. Yeah,
wanna
there's
mark that.
another bleep. There's different levels, of course, but what she's talking about,
Yeah.
she's on film sets.
I'm saying-
you know what
But
I mean? Like
exactly.
She got.
But that's the type you only watch, nigga.
no.
I'm
That's not the only
saying,
time I
I'm
watch.
saying she has 3,000 bodies. She said, right? That's what I'm saying, and that's her profession. That's what she does. It's gonna take more than somebody plugging her up in order to fulfill, quote unquote, this connection
when I
she
when
wants.
I said that when I said that I didn't mean for it to connect literally. I'm just saying, as easy as it is to take a plug and plug it into a wall, it's as easy as to get a connection with it. Like you could just walk up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like I see what you're saying.
I did.
Normal.
He said you gotta fuck her to feel.
I didn't.
That's what I thought.
It also connected. I should have said no pun intended.
I thought, yeah,
but
that's what you said.
I'm saying just walk up and do what you would do with a regular girl.
Yeah,
maybe a slight handshake. Maybe you grab the wrist too.
Yeah,
it really depends on the pimp.
I know what you mean.
But especially F-Mac, this nigga will plan. He'll slow down the world. This nigga F-Mac game, just watch Sherlock Holmes fight scenes.
Nigga,
and that's F-Mac magging on bitches. Just the world slows down. He's like, she's wearing low heels. Maybe she just left from church. Bible study.
Don't tell me my shit, nigga.
God is good. Like, low.
It happens real quick. It's a quick calculation.
Have you met our Lord and Savior today?
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to him. Yes. My name's Mac.
Probably has a small Bible in her purse. But yeah, that's F-Mac's game for all the bitches that have been wondering.
Yeah, for all the potential bitches. But what was I about to say about this hoe?
Look,
or this part-timer?
First of all, look, would y'all? And I don't know if this is a tired question, but I think somebody had asked this. I think it was you, but you was like, "Would you date a corn star?"
Oh no, that was me.
Is that what I asked? No, that sounded like.
And I was
question.
like, I would date one if she was just doing solo content. That's my type of wave. Like if you're just doing solo, of course, go at it. Like,
now,
come on, man. It's not a bunch of like, what do they call it? Foreign
objects.
Yeah, foreign insurgents just coming up in you, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
But you have to note that that's obviously easier than dealing with a full-time corn star.
Lot easier.
No,
that's
I don't.
Way easier.
I don't like how you're not accepting them as what they are.
You can't.
There is no.
You're
there
putting
is
them
no
on the same
tier
level
when it comes to doing anything on camera. Okay,
your ego is dancing.
Yeah, you're tripping.
And it doesn't have a lot of rhythm.
I drive a car every day, but I do not do F1 racing. It's a completely different thing, but we're both in vehicles all the time.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different game.
Well, nigga, you can't lease an F1 car. It's a completely different game, nigga. What are you talking about?
That shit like 57.
Nigga, you can only be given
right.
a F1 car by like a prince. That's the only way you get F1 cars.
Okay, NASCAR. Yeah, it don't matter. NASCAR,
Bronny.
same
you
thing.
You keep defending Bronny, you're going to get you an F1.
I'm not defending Bronny. I'm trying to, what, we were supposed to be on the same page. What the fuck, nigga?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
He saw his opening. He was like, he's weak.
There's no loyalty to amongst podcasters.
No. But F1 cars.
No, I was just saying that like it's a different game, same thing. So like solo shit is completely different than
they're not the same.
Penetration. Like
they're not the same.
First of all, I think like because you have to understand the dude is inconsequential. Like it doesn't matter about nobody cares about the dude but you if he's not black.
So why mention solos if the dude doesn't matter?
Yeah, if it doesn't
why
matter
did you
for your
specify
girl.
I could do it if she was doing solos if the dude is inconsequential?
Right.
Because I might want to watch her content.
So then
maybe
you can't watch with a dude?
I don't want to see.
So the dude isn't inconsequential if it matters. If he matters, he's not inconsequential.
No, I'm saying in terms of what a dude is just a piece to use.
You are dancing, buddy.
I'm answering the question. I'm answering the question. Hey, I'm getting out this corner better than you can.
You're still in it because I'm about to speak,
no,
nigga.
I'm not.
Why? You don't think that it's easier to deal with a girl that masturbates for a living than it is to deal with a girl who fucks other dudes for a living? It's a real simple question.
A girl that's I think that it's easier to deal with a girl that is just doing solo content because she is she's not being
stumbling all over the fucking place.
Hey.
She's not being,
fucked.
She's not being.
Nigga was looking around. He was like,
I'm trying to find another word. How can I say this?
She's not being compromised.
I know him. He likes to say pillage to some shit. Nigga.
She's not being compromised.
What, she doesn't have a dick in her pussy?
Yeah, she's compromising herself, which is completely different from a dude just randomly slamming her.
Thank you. That's all we was trying to get you to say,
for
nigga.
sure.
Because you kept dancing like they were the same level of surveillance,
Like,
of severity.
You try to make yourself be this man who could just handle everything.
shit,
like
Lord.
this nigga, you try to make yourself be this almighty super Negro.
I
super
literally
Negro.
gave my
You was on some
caveat.
super Negro shit like, oh yeah, of course I could deal with a bitch.
Y'all
who's-
some
of course I could
Nigga
deal with
said
that shit.
dick. Niggas inconsequential,
don't matter,
nigga.
nigga.
It might as well be invisible. She fucking my bitch, nigga. It don't matter.
No,
What?
I'm saying that it's just that like an object is going in. That's
One
why
of them
I
is
think-
connected to a human.
Yeah, bruh.
That's connected to his heart. That pumps
I
blood
literally just said
into him.
that's my
so he
theory.
can pump into
if y'all
her.
want to say y'all caveats on y'all corn start dating, then that's cool.
Wait, but
Don't
hold
judge
on.
me for mine.
I'm not judging you, but the thing is, you're not being honest.
Right.
Because you're saying one thing and showing another.
Right.
What are you?
You're
what are
showing
you
the
talking
truth,
about?
but you're lying out loud.
You're saying that without directly saying it, you're kind of saying that, like, yo, I'm pimping enough to not mind if my girl was fucking a
Right.
dude, but you're not saying that. You keep mentioning the solo masturbation, which is, we saying that word with so much confidence. Are we even allowed to?
You could say masturbate,
I'm
but
just making sure, nigga, we can't even say anti-flags, nigga. What else could you say? But you're not telling the full story, pimp.
I am
and that's
telling
all
the
me and
full
Lauren
story.
is trying to get you
For
to
sure.
to make up for,
Nigga, I am
because you're not
telling-
saying clearly out your mouth that you would have a problem with a nigga solving your girl's problem.
Exactly.
On film.
Exactly.
and it's not. First of all,
On film.
no problem
Especially
is being
after
She's
solved.
solving her own problem. That's different.
That's different. That's
But
different.
another nigga,
And that's just like
a substitute teacher, because that's what he is.
After-
You are the professor of this pussy.
After
you letting this
argument,
substitute
First of
come
all-
in on your day off and teach this pussy how to be pussy? Nigga,
First
that's
off-
impossible.
he's actually studied this lesson. You know what I'm saying? You haven't.
Lauren thinks porn stars fuck.
No. I'm trying
That's
to
the
down
third
him.
time you
Nigga,
said
I'm
it.
trying to down him.
That's
oh my
the third
God,
time
Jesus
you said
Christ.
it in 3 different
See,
ways.
and this is what happens
Oh
at
my
He thinks
God.
corn stars
At Mac-
fuck
Just
good.
stay
Mac-
on the
Just
same
say-
page.
Mac-
Just say it.
Just
You
stay.
think they
Come on.
fuck
I'm out my
good.
No,
corner.
it's not that.
I'm out my corner.
Yeah, he's out the corner.
This is what.
Yeah,
Jesus
you think
Christ.
you I got all this ammunition for anybody.
That's crazy.
Shoot everybody.
I stayed still.
I forgot we was teammates,
I
Lauren.
was trying to use the goddamn analogy, but whatever.
Niggas analogy and shit. Fuck out of here.
I was trying to use a substitute teacher analogy. Didn't work out.
Substitute
You
teacher.
trying to roll with it.
You-
I was trying to say he's going to do better.
You built like a substitute
Yeah,
teacher,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah. Anyway,
Hey, yeah, he kind of is.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Whatever that
You just built like one.
Lauren be the coolest
I'm trying to
sub
think if
ever.
I do.
You maybe
Lauren
a substitute
Lauren
like
be the coolest
maybe
sub.
the athletic one, the PE teacher.
You be the most relatable because you walk in and we like, yo, who's this new student?
Oh, but you would be the fucking worst. You would be trying to give niggas advice. Like, look, this is what you got to do. You got to read this book. It's a movie called it's a Jamaican ski movie. You got to watch it because it's about the snowball.
Yeah,
You gotta
nah,
You be
read
like, nah, you got to read
he's-
Dave Ramsey.
He's not the PE teacher. He's actually the one black male English teacher that looks really fit.
Did you watch
No.
Abbott's Creek Elementary or something?
Yeah, that is.
You just call him Tyler James Williams.
I swear to God.
Well, like, what the fuck? Why is he acting like that's
Why-
like a character outside of that
Why
show?
does that character look like it's already a concept?
That would-
real. That
You're
pops
the
up in
black
life all the
guy.
time.
That would be my shit though. I would end up being the English teacher and I'd be like, here's how you do alliteration. Drop the beat.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Niggas do that. Niggas
Yes.
fall right in that
Feeling that again tonight. And I know. Yo, we might have to have Lauren be our outro music.
Oh shit.
We might have, but that is, F-Mac, you're right, that guy does exist because my sister back in the day, back when we were still in the cave with this podcast, but you know, we was making up what little impact we had.
A little bit.
She was like, yo, my fucking teacher listens to y'all podcast. I don't know how the fuck he found out about that shit, but it was this Asian dude and he was a younger teacher. So he's probably like, might have been like our age,
And
maybe
this
a
is
little
true?
bit older back then, but like, nah, this is 100% true. 100,000% true. The nigga listen to LOI. It's kind of crazy.
That's fine.
It was fine.
Yeah. All right. Well,
way. That.
hoes.
Does that make us classic? Because we had a little influence on this Asian teacher?
And is she a classic hoe for the way that she operates?
I don't know. And damn, I had something else to say about this last shit we was talking about.
Yes. Because you never said
What's
like
up?
what's your favorite scene from her?
Bro, you know what's crazy? A lot of my, like, I haven't even really been,
You
like,
just remember the feeling. You don't remember the scene.
no, not even that. I haven't even been dibbling and dabbling in this because my main sources are gone. You realize getting corn in North Carolina is getting increasingly hard.
No, it's
Yeah.
not.
No,
it's not.
it is.
It's
No,
literally
well,
not.
You're old. It's still available.
It's harder for him to find it because of Lauren's a little bit
No,
older.
because I don't really. But when I tried recently, I was like, "What the fuck?
Where
Why
did
does
you
everybody
go?
want my fucking information?"
Bro,
You're lying.
the thing is, you can still
want
get
ID.
it. You just got to go through the means that you know and don't use. Like, I'm talking about my sites. The shit I was using. Age verification, nigga. North Carolina requires driver's license identification. I'm like, nigga, I'm not about to give no fucking data to jerk off. I'll just use memories.
You want to know? I've only seen that from the original the hub.
But
now
they're cracking
but
down.
when I go on X videos, at most they ask me, which is weird, but I like it though. It'll ask me like straight, gay, trans. Does that do that for y'all?
No.
Go on X videos right now.
No.
Go on X videos. I swear to God.
cool.
I swear to God.
I'll take your word for it.
I swear to God, it does that. And Max, say something. Matter of fact, your mic not loud enough. Get it, Lauren. Pass him your mic.
I'll take your word for it.
Lauren, pass him your mic. Your mic's not loud enough.
I think my X videos just remembers me. They like this nigga
because you
loves
have an account, you
girls.
gooner. I don't want to.
Yeah.
girls.
They say
I don't want an account.
Clearly, you like to jump around. So
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say. How you feeling this Wednesday, nigga? It asks you every time.
which one are you feeling like
They don't
today?
remember nothing.
I don't have an account. It's not remembering me, nigga.
I've never opened a site that didn't immediately ask me a question that wasn't, are you 18 or older? That's the only pop-up question I've ever received.
Yeah.
You're lying, F-Mac. That's happened.
I promise
before.
you.
That happens.
Matter of fact, yo, fuck this shit, nigga.
He about to do it right now.
Yeah. You gonna pull up your
Sick.
bookmarks,
Tony, you gonna
nigga?
be first to see.
Hey, you might not want us to.
You sound
I
jealous.
swear to God.
It might go to the other one you
Attention,
click on.
this
all the
site
time.
contains adult content. By entering this website, I acknowledge that I am 18 years of older and I agree to the terms of service which are available here. I never click that. Who cares? I am 18 years of older. Enter. You see that. You see that.
Let me do it.
Gay or trans? Why are those your only two options?
Oh my, you fucking gay or trans. This guy.
Gay or trans. You couldn't get both if you wanted. What if you wanted gay trans?
Well,
They're gonna make you choose, nigga. It's like, fuck.
The Jamaican server just says batty or straight. But what's the nigga? You see this? Say you see
I'm trying to do it for my. I saw it on yours. Hold on.
Okay, we
Don't
good.
get it twisted.
We good.
We knew.
We good.
We knew your
We good.
Google was questioning.
Nah,
We're trying to
nigga.
figure out if everybody else.
Make sure your VPN is off and all that shit.
Oh, I'm in private mode.
No.
What
Okay,
you
perfect.
mean, nigga?
Why is it taking you so long?
Because I had to blur. I gotta take off the blur. I swear to God.
Straight to it.
All I did was Google it.
Nigga, because you have an
Straight
account.
to the action.
How often do you go on there?
Wait, well, I have an account? Are you saying you have an account or I have an account?
You have an account?
Nigga, I don't have no fucking account for this website. Nigga, that's not even my main shit.
Is that the same website? Y'all
It's
both going on?
X videos.
Hey, well, mine.
Y'all shit is questioning.
No.
And that's okay.
Mine is also asking that I am 18 years of older. I'm agreeing to that too.
It didn't even ask me that, nigga. It just,
Because I mean,
I just got straight to the shits.
and maybe you visit. It's obviously a lot of fucking white girls though. You visit often.
That's the main page,
But nah,
nigga.
man,
That's
I mean,
not my algorithm.
It's really no problem. I just click on straight.
But I'm not. Well,
It's really not a problem. I just click on straight and I just get where I
Why'd you
go.
feel like you had to voice
why you feel
that?
like you had to make it clear?
Because y'all was trying to make it seem like this is a crazy.
But
like,
those were obvious jokes.
Well,
like,
yeah,
why do you? I click straight.
I'm
Just
just
for the
saying.
record,
click
I'm
straight.
just saying it's
Just
not
so
a
that it's
problem.
been recorded.
It's not an issue. I just do what I got to do. I get
Let me
to where I
put
need
this
to
shit on
go.
wax.
Let
nigga.
the record show. nigga.
I like pussy. All right, nigga, we believe you. Just like we believed it, it was questioning. But yeah, mine didn't do that. I don't know,
Look,
nigga.
I mean, maybe you visit often now, like you
That's
said.
not even my main site.
But like you said,
that's not my main. That's your main.
What are you talking
That's
about?
your main site.
No, nigga.
Anytime we bring up like loose reference to corn, you be like, yeah, X video. That's your shit.
My
My shit is no longer available. Try to Google my shit. FUQ.
I haven't even know about that shit.
FUQ.
It's fire.
Yo,
It
have y'all
used to
ever
be.
heard of E-fuck?
I think I have.
E-fucked?
Is that like
Imagine. Wait, hold on.
Omegle?
No,
Like Omegle, but with corn?
Oh, there you go.
My shit is gone, dog. We can't even get a sample.
because nobody cared to watch the content. It was obviously some bullshit. But E-fucked.
Don't give him a pity.
If you type in E, just type in E in front of that,
It's spelled the same. FUQ.
and type in, delete the Q, and type in KT. E-fucked is
Why
like,
didn't he just
Oh,
start
no,
it
I haven't
over?
heard of this.
E-fucked is like World Star.
Adult humor?
It's World Star, but like for sex. So it'll be like it'll have a compilation, right? Of like mishaps
Cum
of
shots
sex.
gone wrong.
Oopsies, wrong hole, like those type of compilations. And it'll just be like just random videos of like niggas fucking their girl or something and accidentally going in the wrong hole. And it's just like number 5.
So it's like top 10.
Damn, number 5 was cool, but I'm excited to see what number 4 has
You'll
to offer.
save your nut for number
4. And then it's like maybe a better location, maybe better camera footage, but it's all the same.
It's
concept.
all the same. It's all like something. It's like America's most funniest home videos or whatever the fuck that shit was called.
Fuck, let's see what's happening.
Just for corn.
Well,
Like,
how'd you find this website?
I was watching a video, Timothy De La Ghetto. You remember the Asian?
Yeah,
nigga?
I remember him.
I was watching a short, and he was like, "Nigga, you remember E-fucked?" I was like, "E-fucked," and mind you, I'm a little nigga, so I'm like, "Oh, it's a new place to get where I, you know,
like,
it's a new place.
I think I'm add it to my
it's a
list.
new website." I go there, and I'm like, this can't be what nah." But yeah, zoom in.
This is always.
So incredible acts, depraved humans. Typically, that's like that's like public shit. Like it could be anything. Scroll down.
How sick do you think this gets?
Anal virgin didn't come prepared. Shit like this.
Ew.
Let me just read it.
Life lesson. Yeah.
Oh, you want to read it? No,
I was going to because I didn't even know. Life lesson number 27. If you have worse rectal control than one of our golden girls, seek out another hobby. Last time I saw someone pay for skid marking this abusive, he was ultimately banned from Chipotle at the corporate level. Me. It was me.
And I want to make whoever writes these captions is a real nigga. You know, it has the views, it has when it was uploaded. This is all real shit. Let's keep scrolling. Can't stop the cum shot.
Wow.
Maybe
I haven't seen this kind of perplexity.
Yeah, I'm like, bro.
Can't stop the
Wait,
This website is set up like bestgore.com, dude.
I've only heard of that website, but I'm assuming like it's the same. It's just like somebody in their basement made this.
Yeah, because whoever made Best Gore is definitely in the basement too.
How do you know about Best Gore?
I mean, that's where you go when you're in middle school. Try to see someone get hit by a train.
Suki Sin won't shut the fuck up. This condition is more commonly known as high maintenance. It happens when all your sexual experience comes from IKEA tutorial videos, so you seek the refuge of desperate males and develop less communication skills than the Undertaker.
Hashtag sad, to be honest.
That thing's kind of funny.
But now, so it's like just reading these shits. Like you don't even have to be horny. You can just watch them.
Just entertain it.
Yeah.
Stop trying to sell this shit to us.
Yeah.
But
yeah, don't try to.
I think that is.
He said you don't even have to be horny. You can just watch it.
Don't try to make your
That's
shit
what I
sound
said.
better, nigga. Like,
Like a goof. Do an interpretation, not a fucking exact what I said.
What the fuck? Yeah, get out of here.
Yeah,
get out of here.
for
You're on the
sure.
ropes, nigga.
yeah.
Ain't nobody on the ropes,
Put
nigga.
yourselves on the ropes.
Hey, I flip off the ropes like Rey Mysterio, nigga. You hear
land
me?
on E-fucked.
He smashed, he fuck like that table that be behind the
Nigga, don't judge me, nigga.
There it is. There's the
Your
truth.
website is down.
That's the
How
truth
bad
right
does a
there.
website have to be terminated?
Hub is down, and Hub went down before everybody. So
Hub, which hub?
Oh, it's down?
the original Hub. Hub has
know
been down.
I didn't know that.
Hub
It's
ain't
not
down.
down.
Hub was the one that.
Dumbass.
It's not down.
Well, it's
just
down to me
restricted.
because I'm not giving it my data.
Oh,
So
down.
it's not down, but it's down.
Because you're off. You're not living your truth.
Bro, corn is not that important, dog.
Everybody has your data.
I don't want them to have it.
You just don't want to end up on like the mass release whenever it happens.
You know what I mean? You don't give. Everybody has your
You know
data,
what?
but not many sites with pop-up ads do. You know what I mean? That's a different.
If corn sites had my data, I might like it. Like if it had the ability to like have some AI see my bank account, see what I have in there, it'd be like, okay, he's going
problem
through
with-
it. Let's feed him some.
The problem with signing up for some shit like
You
that
know.
is that like
No, I
all it
don't
takes
know.
is doing it
No.
once.
no.
That's the problem with signing up for shit like that. Is like all it takes is doing it once, and if like it looks like you've done it, it looks like you always do that.
I just
You know
hate
what I'm saying?
I just hate the ideology of like, oh, I don't want to give him my data. Fuck, nigga. Chipotle has your data. Chick-fil-A has my data. I gave them my credit card.
But it's like the
information.
moment somebody sees you have an account, they're like, "Oh, nigga, you."
What's your story?
Which?
What's your story?
If
I
you
don't
really
have a
think
story.
about
I'm
it,
just saying in general.
it's really morally responsible. And
You're giving good to the business.
you're giving good to the business,
appreciating
and
okay.
you're also
okay. I see where you're going.
appreciating and respecting your time.
Right.
Because time spent searching is a real thing.
Yeah.
Time spent searching. TSS, that's a real thing. It's a real thing right now.
Two of those words have the same letter. He's still struggling. He's like, wait, is it TS? I think it's another
It's
S.
a real thing, nigga. So you gotta make sure your ROI is incredible.
Because we all don't have that
We
time.
all don't have that. Whether it be like, okay, my mom just left to go to the grocery store. I only have this amount of time, including traffic, but she's going to Dollar Tree. So that means she has to go a little bit further. You gotta
You can't even get elaborate with it now.
You
Gotta
feel
get in
me?
and out.
Or-
I can't even set it up no more.
like even you, like maybe you just want alone time. So you got to do it before she get like home, and you better hope her schedule just doesn't perfectly align to where every time you get home she's there.
Ah, shit, fuck. I gotta clean up, run. Yeah, I get it.
Or be smart about it. Just like, well, being your meat in a condom. You remember that funny story you told me about your friend who told you about that story?
You got to tell the story.
Hell of a segue.
I was about to say, you told a lot of stories. I know a lot of niggas.
I just wanted to see if he'll remember something he ain't tell me.
Yo, if I would have lit up,
Hell yeah! I told you about.
oh yeah, my homie Jesse was like,
I was talking about Rich Soul. How he was like, he asked for that condom one time, but you was like, that nigga ain't you.
He's just gonna jerk off.
He's gonna jerk off.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tyler, man. That's something that's so him.
That's funny shit.
Just getting these while a while. I didn't know. What's this?
What is what?
Foreign pack. Oh,
Early on.
Yeah, the weed is on the ground.
what is nigga? Little Tink Tink.
Yeah, that was just a little grenade, nigga. I was searching, but I think we did it for real.
Yeah, we kind of
did it. We damn near 3 hours in. Right?
Yeah, we kind of did it.
Yeah, those were just little grenades, just in case we needed something.
It's some kind. Cashapp, he had Nardward on.
An R word?
Nardward.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to really.
But is that
sorry.
a read?
Let me stretch my mouth before I say that nigga's name.
No, you just gotta say like the little Nardwar.
No, I gotta say it.
You gotta say it like that.
Fuck that.
That's the only way to pronounce every syllable.
Very random, and not to stop at wild OIs, but did you see Fred Vandy poke the ref? Fred Van Vliet.
No, I was about to say I don't even know who Frandy is.
Fred Van Vliet.
Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah,
I didn't see that.
One of
he
those
poked
names.
the ref on the way out, like after getting ejected.
Purposefully?
Poked him in the head and called him a bitch. He about to get crazy fines.
Whoa.
Yeah, he about to get crazy fines.
And you want to know
God
what's
damn.
crazy? If it's not more than Lamelo Ball saying no homo, that would be crazy.
Right.
Which we
That,
didn't
that would
cover.
really
Right.
which we didn't cover. That might have to be.
He's hometown too. He's down the street from us.
And another thing, so it's crazy. Cashapp been having a lot of niggas. He had Andre Iguodala, who allegedly is working with the NBA to, he's for the players.
Yeah.
That's his job, just to look out for the players.
It's probably part of the
Player
not the
association.
union, but the association. Yeah.
He was talking about LaMelo's situation because Kaz was like, nigga, $100,000 no homo? And he was like, yeah, man, NBA is a big brand. It's a family brand. That is a derogatory term used to obviously separate yourself from homosexuals and, things of that nature, bati boys.
Yeah.
So that's bad. And he was basically saying, but I'm talking to the NBA right now because $100,000 is crazy for anybody, for anything.
For
$100,000 is crazy.
The gay population is pretty big, though.
But it's pretty big, and
it's pretty big.
I mean, what can you do?
Why did he say no homo?
Because
I know why he said it, like the actual sentence structure, but why not pause? When is the last time you heard a nigga just go like, "Hey, no homo"?
Have you been seeing the way he's playing?
His older brother.
He's been going pretty crazy.
But no, you've even talked about, have you seen the way he was, like, the way you feel when you're able to just do goofy shit on the court? This nigga dropped 50 points the other night.
He did.
Yeah.
I watched the highlights. I was
They
like,
lost, but
this isn't, he lost, but I was like, this is impossible.
Can we pull him up?
Empty stats.
I was like, why? Why is he even making this?
Whoa, okay,
like-
no. Are you alluding to LaMelo Ball not being good?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the way in which he's playing is ridiculous.
He's got a funkier style.
It's almost the way y'all talk about me hooping. If I actually trained and was good, it would look something like this.
No. Funky has a lot of different variations.
Nah, funky. This is funky,
You've
dude.
never looked this coordinated.
Because this is
You crazy than a motherfucker. Boom. That's exactly the type of stuff I would be doing.
No, hell no.
But
his play style isn't his play style is just very free and stylish. That's why
Carry
it
like a
looks like
motherfucker
this.
right there, though.
Yeah, but you're allowed to do this now.
Yeah.
I saw a travel from Giannis the other day. I was like, what's the point of having a whistle?
Yeah, nigga.
Like, what the fuck is the point of them like getting new whistles every game?
And nigga picked up the ball like this just now.
Yeah, that was a crazy block. Is that Kai Jones?
yeah, what? No, I don't think that was Brandon.
His game is not as herky jerky as like you think though. Like this is
doing-
all
yeah.
controlled and calculated.
It's good, but it's wonky. It's nothing wrong with wonky.
Nah, I think you're just talking about like when he gets caught up in a situation, he can
No,
contort. And
the
make something happen.
Yeah,
way
his
this
body-
nigga will
Yeah.
step back for a shot and take it off of one leg.
That's not crazy.
It's
though.
not.
No,
No.
you
Niggas
have
should
to
do that.
I know
No.
what you're talking about. I've seen him do that shit.
It's weird. It's just a little weird. But him and Lonzo
But
had that thing.
it throws niggas off. Like
it's
when
a-
James Harden was first doing his little tween into the step back, niggas was like, not only do I think that's a travel, that's also weird.
Speaking of James Harden, shout out to him, second all-time scoring for threes.
Yeah, and behind Ray Allen.
Behind
Or
Ray
he
Allen.
passed Ray Allen something. I forgot the exact.
He passed Ray Allen. He
He ain't never passed Steph Curry.
LaMelo has that good balance in game where he's such a great passer as well that all he has to do is slightly fake a pass and it opens him up.
Or just look.
Just look.
If he looks
Yeah,
the
he
other
just look,
direction, they're
yeah.
gonna think he's reading.
Yeah. So he can really do what he wants.
Charlotte, the way he's playing,
He's underappreciated.
what do they? Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
for sure. But
If
what?
he was on the Spurs right now, good God.
Yeah, that'd be nasty.
Good fucking God.
And the
we
way-
would really understand how good he is because I feel like his name, like, you know, he was hyped up at one point in time because, you know, big baller brand
He's
and all
getting
that
better,
shit.
though.
But I feel like somehow the light around his name is dimmed down, even though he's still nasty.
He's
it's
getting
been it's been
'Cause they're not
sullied.
winning.
It's
He's in
been
a small
sullied
market.
due to like the organization he's
Small
on,
market.
and
Yeah.
also the way you win is important. Like just scoring a lot of points and kind of getting the dub isn't better than scoring a cool 30 and like.
He has to will his team to win now. That's the problem. He's not winning.
Well,
Wait, but what was you saying? Finish what you were saying.
I was just there's ways to wins, and I feel like every time Charlotte wins, it's LaMelo just scoring a lot of fucking points. It's flashy, but then you have what's his last name? Brandon
Miller.
You have Brandon Miller. He'll find his way to get 24 points somehow,
Yeah.
like whether it's put back, but that's not a better way of winning than utilizing your team. Like that shot is cool, but that's all his shots. It's just a bunch of
That's not all his shots.
come on, dog.
Nigga, he was running, I think was the shot clock running low on that? I think he had to get that.
I
up.
know it's caveats, but that's his game, and
That's also a symptom of what's around him. Because the thing is, Luka Doncic does the same thing, but the team is perfectly catered around him to where they're good and they're good in their roles to allow him to do that. And it just works beautifully. Because if he has the same, they don't play the exact same, but on the court, they serve the same purpose. It's like get buckets, make the defense honest, make them collapse, hit the open guy.
Yeah.
Like it's a system to how that shit works. James Harden, I want to say he's the blueprint, but James Harden was one of those like dudes that's where this Luka style, this LaMelo style, where the point guard is just everything. Like he can get the bucket, he's getting the rebounds and all that shit.
Yeah.
Of course, there was niggas getting triple doubles as guards before. I'm not saying this was brand new, but just that style of that nigga being the system.
He's averaging too many turnovers per game too. 4 per game is a lot.
Stats like this are interesting
stats don't
because not all turnovers
show
are created the same.
They're not.
Stats show the
Some
truth.
turnovers, like even on 2K, some turnovers are my teammate's fault. But
Yeah,
since
sure.
I did it, it's like.
And that's stats show the truth, but it doesn't tell the whole truth.
But
And
until
wait,
they-
how many assists is he averaging?
7.
7 to 4.
6, yeah.
What's that ratio?
That's it's not that great.
Yeah, it's not that great, but
But it's like one of them things where he has to start winning because even though these
Has
are good
to.
stats, it's like it doesn't prove that you're good at doing the right things in the right moments.
And his play style, like he has to win. Like he has to win. You can't be that fancy. And whether you want to say,
well, I sound like you hating on the nigga. You can't be that fancy unless you winning.
nigga, you
What?
can't be that fancy unless you what's the point of doing all that cool shit if you're not winning?
Well, he's not doing cool shit. That's how he plays. Like when you
is.
hooped
true.
a certain way and you have
Yes.
certain moves, that's just what you do. Like Paul George, I promise you, Paul George is not trying to be a smooth nigga. That's just how he plays the game. LeBron isn't trying to be that's just
Yeah.
how it comes to him. You know what I
Yes,
mean? Like you just
but-
you do what you can, what you're capable of.
You said Paul George or Paul
George, yeah.
Okay. But
Paul Pierce can't help the fact that he had lesbian titties.
Yeah.
But he used them to, get some soda, carve out some space below the basket and do what he got to do.
Yeah, nigga had some soy in his chest.
Yeah, a little bit of soy, but a little bit of soy.
But man, we gave it to y'all, man. Again, I mean, maybe expect another conversation to be had this week. You know what I'm saying? We might talk to y'all again, but we've reached that point.
Damn, we didn't even do the Wild or Wise.
Wild or Wise.
Oh, it sounded like you was about to end this shit.
No, we reached that point. Of Wild or Wise, it's time to answer the questions, get to know y'all a little bit better. We have a couple. We actually have a couple. Y'all did a fantastic job.
And
Shout
we're
out to
gonna
Haitian King Leak and all y'all.
We're not gonna run through them, but we're gonna answer them a little bit faster than normal because I just realized it's 3:00.
It's 3:00, and I've been having to use the bathroom like 40 minutes.
Ever since that fucks came on.
No, that's
made you had to piss.
You don't know time, nigga.
Made you had to piss.
You're not a man. You don't know time. Shout out to Leak, as always, nigga. Since y'all rated the NXT girls, why not the main roster WWE women? I can already tell they most likely are y'all's cup of tea. But anyways, Naomi Trinity Fatu. Okay. Jade Cargill.
Wait, why did you say okay when you heard the last name?
Because he knows him.
Exactly.
Oh no, you just gave me out. That's not the truth.
What are you talking about?
You're lying, nigga. I know you.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
I love my
I caught him.
nigga.
Lord, you just gave him a good. You gave him a
my
good.
motherland.
Yo,
no,
that nigga
but
looked
that's
at
where I was about to
He looked
go.
at your test. He looked at it like B. Okay, B.
Nah, that's where I was about to go, Lauren. Come on, man.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Damn, let me cook him, nigga.
Bianca Belair. I like that. We might have to look her up first.
Alliteration. Does it to niggas every time.
Alliteration is so important.
Bianca Belair.
Mitchin. Mia Yim Blasian. This nigga putting their Carfax.
Yeah.
But he only put it for specific ones.
Put their actual names.
Sasha Bank, Mercedes Moan. Yo.
Mercedes Moan.
Who has better names? Corn stars or wrestlers?
I mean, that's just one bitch. Mercedes
Bianca
Moan.
Belair? That's a cold name.
Nah, it's not.
Nah, it's not that.
That's not a cold name?
That's
It's
not
alright.
cool.
It's too many syllables.
Corn stars work better when if you have a fire first name, that's better for you than having like two.
Or the drawn out nature of the syllable. Sorry.
Yeah. Bianca Belair. That's
I
just
like
too,
that, though.
It's too clunky.
You don't like that?
Nah, man.
Like
Bianca
that.
Belair.
If Bianca's the first one, that last one got to just be a straight hit. Bianca B. Bianca.
Or
bitch.
if her name was just Belair.
Bianca bitch.
Yeah, Bianca bitch. Stupid. But if her name was just Belair, that's kind of, Belair. Belair B.
I don't hate Bianca.
You would be
Belair,
that's a
to be honest.
You would be a terrible manager for a corn star. I would.
Yeah, I work better with prostitutes.
But you see what I'm saying?
Real whores.
Mercedes
Crazy
Moan goes better.
Nah, I work
Crazy
better.
dude,
I work better with the real broads.
Wait,
nigga.
is it not Monet?
Oh shit.
Nigga, who cares? Can we look, Lauren? Whichever one, just gives you that itch, just look him up. I'm gonna let you choose.
Do Zelina Vega.
You hear me? He's choosing.
He saw Latina.
Yeah. I was like, let's see what the art road community has to say.
Okay.
Pops
This
right
is a
up.
good one.
Yeah, she's
maybe not.
Okay.
Nigga. Nah.
Oh man, she's Jeffree Star in the
man.
face.
Like, no. Like, she's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but
A little muscular.
yeah, looked like she could have been something else when she
That's
was born.
what I'm saying.
Next.
Yeah.
Nope, get out of here. Leak, you gay.
Bianca Belair.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, do Bianca Belair.
What was his question again?
He wants us to rate her. Oh, we got to rate her.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, I think he knows we don't like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what
we
would
just
you give her number wise? We going through
out of 30?
Out of 30.
out of 30.
Yeah, 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you.
10.
Whoa.
Out of 30.
Zoom in. I don't even care for fake titties like that.
Like that, they suck. Nah, man, those are like old school fake titties. I feel like the serum is different now.
Go to the American one.
This one?
Nah, the other one, right?
Right here?
Yep.
Nah, man.
Nah. Yeah.
Pass.
12.
Hard pass.
Rock hard.
12.
Hard pass. 10.
Okay. What was the other
Oh,
one?
Bianca Belair was
Bianca
up, though.
Belair.
She
Should we try to guess the ethnicity?
looks-
I think this is a black woman.
I think she's prettier, but she's stronger. Looks a little weird sometimes.
You don't like strong? When it's contextual.
Not when you're like
contextual, Lauren.
There's no
There's-
contextual strong, nigga.
Not when you like super cut up.
If you're fucking
Yeah,
an MMA fighter, you're going to judge her for?
It's just not for me.
Why
if she
would
was,
you fuck
if she
an
was
MMA fighter?
tone, that's different.
That's different.
If you like You know what I'm saying? You look
muscular?
like yeah, that's
too handsome, dog.
Yeah, there was a pretty girl I dated or tried to date a while back, but she was just too muscular. I was like, I'm cool.
Nah, it'll be a girl like a fuck around on Hinge where like you see it like, oh, face is cool, and then you go down, bitch got some traps, nigga.
Damn, she's strong as shit.
She's strong.
Try to get
put something over her face, like just zoom all the way so her face is cut. That's crazy. That's a dude standing with a tilt.
Actually, yes, yeah.
That's a guy.
Nah.
Nope. 5.
How about
4 maybe, nigga. Out of 30. We got to make sure this is clear. Out of 30. Do the go back. I just want to see this. Do the one right there, right next to it, right next to where your cursor was. So boom, go one over left. Yeah, boom. Jesus Christ.
Nah.
She looked like Jason Tatum with them shoulders, nigga.
Nah.
She
Her
got
lats
them
is wider
Jason
than
Tatum
mine.
shoulders.
Insane.
Yeah, her
Yo,
lats
how
are
the
kinda
fuck
nuts.
did she build this body?
What's that
lats are
that
crazy.
grown up scene when his homie was like fucking with the manly strong girl?
Yeah.
She dressed up as Hulk Hogan for Halloween. It's like, I just love her muscles. That's the
think this
only
might-
way to fuck a girl like that.
Is this one of the strongest bitches you've ever seen?
Yeah,
Like, I've seen some muscular women, but
nah,
like,
she
you
really-
know that they're women,
because
dog.
her definition is not like woman definition.
She's
Fuck her
saying
definition.
something.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's a
her
male-
placement. Her
It's a
placement.
It's a man's build.
She has wide shoulders like a dude. Like a
Yeah.
girl can like grow
Like-
her shoulders,
Like
but
the can you see my mouse?
Yeah.
The way this shit cuts in right
actually,
here.
I
Look-
barely can see it over her
No.
traps, nigga.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
You could see the difference when
Yeah,
its
where the
shoulder
muscle-
starts and
it's
traps
crazy.
start.
and that's the most important part. It's the front shoulder is literally punching
It's
out.
punching
Yeah,
out.
it
is.
Punching out.
That's
bro.
different.
And all she's doing is
Squeezing.
smiling and standing. She ain't even like flexing. She just, hey, you know what I'm saying? How you doing?
I don't
Yeah,
even-
this is her demure.
Exactly.
I'm just
Nah.
wondering what
Nigga.
her titties look like now.
They're
because
not-
of this.
It's just
Why
the
would you
nipple,
wonder
it's
about
just the
something
nipple
that doesn't
effect.
exist,
It's
nigga?
not
Because
there.
like
Call them
I'm-
pectorials.
Because of the shoulder situation,
These
it's
are
like now I'm
pecs.
wondering how that even looks.
F-Mac,
if
you
you-
can see her what's supposed to be her breast, nigga.
Yeah.
It's a peck.
If you remove that, you're gonna see a defined line right in the middle. You're gonna see a shelf at the top.
Yep.
It's the you know what I'm saying?
God
It's the-
damn.
You're gonna see a nice. You're gonna see a nice break in the middle. It's gonna be a nice break.
yeah.
She might be even
It's-
Terry Crews. The motherfuckers
That's what I'm saying.
bow.
Yeah, nah, it's gonna be the perfect split, like almost like Moses was here. Like somebody biblical split this shit in half, bitch. What the fuck? But I don't even want to see her ass.
And didn't he say that we would like these hoes better than the last ones?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. He's already nigga. The last ones was at least.
Let's
thick.
go to Mitchin. Actually, no, Naomi. Trinity for 2.
Okay.
Let's see what she working with.
Fatu.
Try to correct, nigga.
Okay.
Let's get some. It's not looking. It's looking promising.
I'm trying to find a good one. I don't know. Where
It's
to-
not looking.
I'm
she
trying to find a
doesn't look-
wrestling one, I guess.
Better
that
than
was-
the others don't mean nothing.
Oh
come
God,
on,
nigga,
Lauren.
You shouldn't have got her on Christmas. Bitch dressed like the Grinch.
Come on, Lauren. Find some sexy shit, man.
Is that her outside of uniform?
Yeah, that's her
All right.
outside of
Well,
uniform.
this is the best that we can judge off
Yeah.
right now. Let's get a zoom in. The baddest so far, but that
Strong
doesn't
woman
say
for sure.
much.
She's a strong woman.
If she's the baddest so far, but it doesn't say a lot.
Where's get back shots? We need back shots.
She don't really got nothing.
She doesn't really have much.
Oh.
Is that her?
Yep.
I think
Zoom
so.
in.
You sure that's the same one?
Yeah.
That can't be the same girl.
It's the same
dog.
girl.
She has multiple
so.
personalities.
That's what it says.
I think it's the same girl. Yeah.
Well, that's her. All right, go to that picture of her,
Right
and,
here?
and no, that to the left, the same like place. Yeah, there. Yeah. The baddest so far. 13. 13, 14,
Hey, man, 15,
12,
16.
13. I'm gonna go 13.
15,
That's
16.
her core's a little strong. It's a little strong.
You can't fault. You can't
Yes, I can
do that.
Yes, I can.
She's a wrestler.
It's my score. Them other bitches didn't have abs.
Yeah, they did.
Nah, they didn't.
Especially
It wasn't
that-
crazy
especially,
abs.
Bel Air. She was.
Well, no, I'm talking about the other girls from the other wrestling shit that we did last.
okay.
I don't know if it was last pod, but
Okay.
who was this?
Mention.
Click that one
no,
that
this
you was
is
over.
Jade Cargill.
Oh,
This one right
Click
here.
the one you was over.
This one.
Yes.
This bitch built like a Street Fighter.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
she's pretty
What do you
cut.
think her mom thinks about this?
she's pretty cut.
She's the baddest one.
But the cut on her nature, even though it's like super
gay.
muscular, it's still better than the other one.
It looks more on a female build.
It's structure.
No, dog. Zoom into her arm and
'Cause
just
it's
look at
like-
her arm.
Her
This
arm
one
is
would
crazier.
be
Her tricep is crazy.
Yeah, this is insane.
Her triceps are insane. Nigga,
wow.
what are you talking
Jesus
about?
Yeah.
She's fucking diesel. Nigga, she look like Cherry if she actually blew up.
Yeah. That's
Go
right.
down.
Wait, what you mean?
Like try to find.
God damn. That bitch look at me. I'm fucking sexy.
Damn, this bitch is strong. She's the best one though.
No, bro.
Wait,
I'm
click on the
kinda
red
almost
one.
there.
The
This
red.
one?
I'm not there
Yeah,
yet.
that one.
This is
I'll
the
take
best
it.
looking
And
picture.
you want to know why?
Because
this might be
it's
very
hiding her
weird.
muscles. It's because it's hiding her
Might be
muscles.
very weird. I'll take her just the way her boobs drop.
That's not weird.
Well, I hope it's
get what you're saying.
I hope it's not for
But
the
it's something
triceps, nigga.
Well, yeah. I mean, the bitch delts is sexy too.
Nah, man. I don't like no.
Her real
divine woman.
delts is
This bitch is.
it tantalizes me.
I would just like to go to the gym with her, honestly.
That's a good gym friend.
Yeah.
That's a good gym
That's
friend.
a good gym
Click
friend.
on that one when her. When,
That is not a good gym fuck. That is not, it's not a gym fuck.
No.
I feel like there's going to be a moment. There will be a moment.
She might be the best one.
nah, 17
There
to
will,
20.
Hell no.
She's probably the best one.
Hell
17
no.
to
Justin,
20.
you fucking crazy.
She's probably the best one. Like just
17 to
structurally, she
20?
still looks like
Structurally, man.
Like structurally, she's like
Dog.
more womanly.
You
than the
can't.
others.
I don't.
No.
Yeah, I'm judging based off of what this is and not based
so
on.
you're changing the scale.
No.
You had to be clear on that.
No, I'm not changing the
but
scale.
You're adjusting for swole bitches. As bad as a swole bitch could be. Because if you were judging this based off the same scale you would use on Megan Good, just a non-muscle bitch scale, just regular bitch, she would never be a 17. Her muscles are too big.
What do you mean her muscles are too? But you got to understand. And look, I understand, right? You're getting a little insecure
She
about
doesn't
it.
even have a fat ass.
Your Atkins diet, you're going to be as big as her, so it's not going to look weird.
But listen, I'm being dead ass. Like, there's nothing to distract you. There's more man on her than there is woman.
That's
That's like the other.
Wait, hold on.
Other than her
Literally-
pussy,
no.
other than her pussy,
So what are we
face,
talking about?
And maybe them hard ass titties.
So what are we talking about?
Those are the only womanly features.
She looks more like a woman here compared to the other.
Man,
I could look at her and imagine
zoom in
she's
on the
5'1"
hip. Zoom in
or
on the
something.
hip. Like, come on, man. That's structure, man.
That shit gross.
It's structure.
That shit gross.
Structure is ugly to you.
I don't like swole bitches.
I'll be
dog.
real. From the front end, it probably does look.
You
crazy.
want to know what's crazy? Is that if she was unhealthy, like the unhealthy version of this, not solid, that would be like quote unquote sexier.
Who said
but
health
the fact
was
that,
sexy?
The fact that it's toned.
This is more than health. This is like
This is extreme.
This is steroids.
it's more than health.
for a
my
woman.
God.
This is extreme.
Yeah, it's
guys.
more than health.
It's look. It's the
You
baddest
don't
bitch
think
I've
that there
watched.
would be a moment, like one brief moment, to where you don't forget that she's a girl, but it's like, damn, she's really looking like a guy from this angle.
No, go up. Click on that one. Her legs.
Yeah, her legs look kind of crazy there.
God damn.
Come on, zoom in. Come on, dog. Put this on the screen.
You like that? You like this?
Abs don't turn me off. That I mean,
Well, no, abs. These abs right here, these aren't bad. Like these aren't as like all fucking crazy. I don't mind a girl with abs, but it's just a limit. But those legs,
Her hands are probably just like
her
fucking
hands,
tough as shit.
that bitch is dog.
Brick
I feel like y'all
Mason
worried about the wrong thing.
Bro, I can't touch. I like soft
Yeah.
feeling women.
women. Yeah,
I like when I touch the ass, it jiggle back at me. I don't want to like sup, bro.
Yeah, I also don't want her to like
Well, you don't have
put
to
her
say
hand
that.
on my arm and I'm like, nigga, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to
Yeah, like,
feel like
ow.
a brick
So,
mason.
I don't wanna
hands
have to say ow.
F-Mac,
on my body.
they're
Like, I don't.
They're saying this from insecurity.
But
Everything
she's-
they're saying has to do with her
She
being
is in
more
Jamaica
fit
though,
than
so
them.
shout out to
You
her.
know, I don't know if this changes anybody's opinion, but I just
Oh,
looked
she's
up.
Jamaican,
She's
too.
5'10".
I'm doing it.
I assume the height doesn't really matter.
I knew
You're
I knew-
crazy.
You know what? She is the best one. She's Jamaican.
She's
I
the
fucking
best
knew
one.
it. I knew it.
I assume
Makes sense.
Go to her.
Click on that one when she's
cosplay.
sitting there.
Go to her Storm cosplay.
Okay,
before I
yeah,
left.
go to the Storm. It's a
good.
terrible one to go
She's
to.
the best
But
one,
look at
though.
those legs, man.
She's the best one.
You
The
like
legs,
muscular
hands
legs?
down.
It's not about the muscle.
about
That's
them
Is it the
big.
size?
nigga. Y'all, I don't get how y'all are only seeing out of everybody. She has the most feminine
Yeah,
features
for sure. Absolutely.
and that's what I'm saying.
I agree with you. I
You
do
know what
agree
I'm
with you.
saying?
I've been
And I get
agreeing
where y'all are coming from, but come on, man.
Wait,
Like
don't
this-
say y'all. I've been agreeing with you.
Okay, so amongst all the bearded ladies, she's the most feminine. That's
See how
cool.
good she wrestles. Oh, she big.
Oh,
she
she-
look
she even
huge in
wrestles.
there, nigga.
her ass jiggles. It's not like a lot of jiggle, but it jiggles.
Nah, bro.
Look
Oh,
at
she
it.
got a little something there. She
It
got a little
jiggles.
something
But
there.
it all
ain't-
jiggles.
Oh yeah, she
it
got,
jiggles
come on.
like it's
She
one
aight.
muscle.
You're crazy, dog. You just want to be bigger than her. That's an insecurity
It's
thing.
not
You need
even
to get
about
over
her
it.
being bigger.
Damn, she flung.
I
that
want a
bitch.
bitch that could do that.
She gonna throw you like that, nigga.
You a
No,
fucking-
for other bitches.
Oh, okay.
Babe, get this bitch. She talking bad about me.
Ooh, that elbow's crazy.
I feel like she's fighting badder bitches.
Because they're not white.
Nah, because
I mean, 'cause
they're
she's-
not white. Yeah,
well,
because
you
they
get the
weren't
point.
white. I hate white women. They're the least attractive.
Nah, I'm taking it down. I'm actually giving it 17 to 20. I can't put her above a
understand
20
you.
because that would be crazy.
Yeah, I understand where you're
But
coming from,
17 to 20,
though. I think I'm on your page.
I have to
I'm
give it
with
to
you.
her.
I'm still giving her 12, 13.
That's crazy.
Being
with
honest,
you.
I'm not adjusting for muscles though. I'm using the same scale we would use for any bitch. Any bitch.
She's actually pretty. She's pretty.
She's
You're adjusting for muscular women. That's why she's a 17.
no, I'm not
Because
adjusting.
if you looked at her and then you looked at a girl who was actually a 17 out of 30, night and day.
can
night
you
and day.
can you let me be horny the way I want to be horny?
Yeah, you can be horny with muscle
Fucking
women.
dick.
Yeah, with the ones that look like dudes.
Fucking weirdo.
Now, is this not the most feminine? I haven't even seen the details of her face. I'm just looking at her build. This is the most feminine
I say
bitch
something?
we've seen.
She's also the least leggy.
She's
most-
also like very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the most feminine, nigga.
Nah, but that's not.
She's the most feminine. Look at her stomach. She's not built like a dude.
We might have different definitions of feminine, but like feminine to me isn't just all like small and feeble. Like
Yes, it
feminine
is.
is also pretty strong legs, nigga, strong glutes. Like she stretch her leg out, you see the
Yup.
that one muscle that's just right there on the quad. That's cool to me.
Like I gotta know my shorty has done some squats. in her life.
And you have to understand.
I like
in order
jiggling.
to get to that point, you have to do
a few.
5,000. So she's
got to squat a little
It just tells about the person. Like, bitch, you built up a consistency without me, so I can only
Women
imagine
are
with me.
supposed to have bigger
Bitch, you gonna
legs.
be a goddess.
Women are supposed to have big legs.
Yeah, they got to squeeze out that
Thighs,
little-
thighs are always a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I just like them to be soft feeling.
Nigga.
That's my only thing. Yo, back in high school,
I never felt a hard ass. The only hard ass I
Track
felt
booty.
was Taylor's.
Yeah, track booty.
And even then, she was wearing jeans that day.
And that shit sucked. And she was nowhere near as muscular as these bitches, dog. So imagine.
I don't believe it. I think
You're refusing to.
what was Jade Crisal? Jade Crisal
Jade,
was
yeah.
definitely one of the
15.
best. I'll put
14, 15.
Naomi Trinity at second.
Who's the Blasian? Misha Miam. This is her? Ugh.
We can go to her. What you call it too? Then
Oh my God.
This bitch
give
look
her a
haunted.
chance.
She one of those. Does she have one of those silicone faces?
yeah,
Oh, I don't want to hear what she's saying.
nah.
Lauren, go to her breast. Want to see this bitch talk?
Looking for him, man.
You see that picture on the left?
Nah, not good enough.
not
Let me
doing it.
just
It's not
see.
good enough. It's not good enough.
It's not for you. It's for me.
This what you want to see some gangster shit?
I just want to see.
This bitch dressed like she about to run into
Nigga, you want to see the bitch all like she on Venice Beach?
run into an
Muscle
office
head.
with a bet, like Ice Cube. Give me my
Yeah,
side
she got too
contract.
much of the
I don't like her.
yeah, she got too much of the LA like hood like
I feel like she talks like Aquafina.
But I can't tell if she's Asian or Mexican.
She's Blasian.
yeah, she got like the whole like I'm trying to be gangster thing.
She
going
looks like
on.
NBC.
Nah.
Get this bitch out of here.
I fuck with those ones, but
10 or 11.
Yeah, she might be one of my least favorite, honestly.
Yeah, 10 or 11. Yeah, she's actually at the bottom. What's the lowest score I've given out? Like a 4?
11.
I gave a
Think
bitch a 4, I
You gave
think.
somebody a 4. I think you
Yeah.
gave the first one a 4. Or the really muscular one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, nah, she don't have
I don't
no.
like swole bitches, man. I didn't know y'all niggas would fuck
Nah,
with swole bitches.
we've been on the same page for the most part, except for that one. We just disagreed on
Okay.
that.
Well, and first of all,
He's the freak.
swole to you is just regular size because you're damn near anorexic.
We was all waiting for you to get that joke that we all knew you was gonna make out. But hashtag
Well-
another one.
Well, this was the one here, I think.
Oh, this was. Oh, yeah, I'm bugging.
what do you say? Lusting over infrastructure. That definitely was some infrastructure. Shorty over there.
Yeah, nah, them bitches was built. Why LOI don't y'all talk about the times y'all notice each other really like a girl? Nobles, how can you tell Tone likes a girl? Does he start acting goofy? Does he stop talking about certain things? Same vice versa for Tone. And White Man, have you ever noticed AJ acting different because he started to like a girl or just having her around more? Hashtag lusting over intentions.
I don't know. There's only been one girl that Tony has said I really like, and that was the one that, like, you know, it was obvious that you really liked her. So I don't know. it's really hard to know.
Yeah,
Like, how do I know my homie?
Yeah.
I guess time has to pass. I have to see him with multiple women and kind of, differentiate. All right, this is what he likes for these type of bitches. This is what he does for.
Yeah.
But there's no singular thing.
Well, see, I don't know your barometer because I haven't been able to see like either one of y'all over the course of time.
The course of time.
You know what I'm saying? But like, there are certain things that are universal. Like when a nigga is in a trunk, you know what I'm saying, on a phone, like laid up, talking real nice to a lady.
Rainbow in the background. That's important.
You know.
Because it was there.
You know that nigga is in love.
Yeah. When a nigga's just willing, because we're a team here, we're an army, we're soldiers. And when you have a soldier go AWOL, for some walls, you know what I mean? That's how you know that it's a special thing to him. You know what I mean? We all in here in the trenches, in the front lines, guerrilla warfare. This nigga out there peeling bananas.
If y'all needed help putting down the floor, y'all could have just came and got me.
It's one of them things where we shouldn't have had to ask.
And we also shouldn't have stopped you from what you had going on.
And first of all, look, I was really
You're
just...
right. We don't want to get in between that shit.
I was having a conversation. It was, it was a pleasant conversation. But...
This is... My fault.
Nah, what?
This is like, to answer this question.
But try to... how do you know?
Of the like...
How do you know I like a girl, nigga?
Like she's around.
She's around.
It's no like...
It's not even she's around. It's just... Like, for instance, with the one, I figured that you liked her, but it wasn't obvious.
Yeah.
Put it this way, like, it wasn't like, I'm like, oh, okay, this nigga really likes that bitch. But I knew you liked her because you was with her. But with, recent history, this one was the first ones where I was like, okay, this is what this is like when he
But it's
also
situational because she's around.
Yeah, but it's how you act when she's around.
I mean, we used to work with the other one, but I forgot the time period of that shit.
Time period means come on. Like,
that wasn't at the
McDonald's.
Height of,
nigga, it was times where like, nigga, even with us, like we would just talk and Carmen would be like, hey, you talking, go separate yourselves. What the fuck?
That happens at every job we go to. Because even this one, like they're joking about it, but like every job me and this nigga work together, I think they just see us together and it's like, bro, them niggas planning something, dog. Like, they just how are they both just over there? Like nigga came up to me, he was like, hey, make sure you don't party hard with Justin tonight. I was like, nigga, what? Party hard with Justin? He a square.
Yeah, no.
Niggas stay at the crib.
I was about to say, nigga, I'm saving money. I am living the square life, trying to.
Yes.
It's hard to save money, but regardless, that whole ass nigga I was telling you about?
Whole ass nigga. Yo, it's crazy. There was a moment during that day when I noticed.
So did you notice it though? Did you notice it? Okay. So there's this nigga, right? Now, when Tony had said in the beginning, look, I haven't complained about this job. It's a pretty smooth job.
Yeah.
And once I have a higher position, I might end up telling y'all because I can't get fired at that point. But it's this one nigga.
Weird.
He's just you want to know, it's some people that remind me that conversation is so important in this life. Making people feel comfortable to like talk to you, like the ability to just go up to a person and not feel like you're saying something because you have to talk.
Right.
It's a skill. This guy is just one of those people to where he's talking to you and it's like, dog, we don't have to talk, right?
Yeah.
Like it's perfectly fine if you just say good morning and I say good and we go.
Facts.
And that's beautiful.
We don't have to like go over
That's beautiful. But this guy, he's just such a hoe ass nigga in this particular situation. Me and Tony talking, we had just had a meeting. We're talking like not even 10 minutes, like literally 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Talking
it's
some
fucking
banter.
Freezing cold. Nigga.
Talking banter. He comes up. Let's call him
Jerry.
Like Peter. Because he reminds me of like a fucking child. Like Peter Pan. Okay. Like it's just some childish nigga that's never grown up. He's just stuck in his ways, right? So he comes up with the actual boss, right? Because he's one of those people.
A real nigga.
He's one of a real nigga. A white dude from Memphis. He's like, hey man, I'm from Memphis now.
Okay.
Memphis. So he's a real
making easy money, pimping hoes and stuff.
You haven't had it yet. The best smoked chicken wings I've ever had.
Okay.
He cooks phenomenal.
Okay.
Like
Memphis style.
Like he brought us a Memphis style smoker to this job once he moved. Incredible cook. This nigga Peter walked up. He was like, "Hey Justin, did you do what I told you to handle yesterday?" already a weird statement.
She was so weird.
He told me to basically clean the back of my truck, right? Which isn't nothing like
that's part of what we.
It's part of what we do. It's like cool, right? But when he asked me yesterday, first of all, I've been there for a couple months. You see me clean my truck. You see me do what I got to do and hustle and shit. It's kind of weird that you even had to ask me that, as if I don't do it. But then he's like, "Hey, did you clean? Did you do what I told you to do?" I purposefully acted weird. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" I purposely did that because it's like, don't try to come up and try to act secretive. Like, just say you clean the truck. Like, why are you trying to be all weird? And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, the bed. I was like, "Oh, the bed? Yeah, I cleaned it. Here, you want to come check?" He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Cool. All right, Tone."
No,
Boom.
emphasize how you said, "Here, you want to go check," because that's like
it was
the
because you have to
aggression.
understand. I've had to check him multiple times, and he's known this, right? There was a situation where the nigga had questioned me, and it was about something so stupid
Futile.
that I had to see about it, and I was like, "Are we good?" And he was like, "Yeah, we're good," and I was like, "Okay, good." It was that type of way. So I've had to check him.
That passive aggression.
But when I had said it, I was like, I can't even remember. All I remember is me saying it sarcastically so that everybody felt it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he walked up to, like, why are you being... Just ask me, did I clean the bed of my truck? And even
like,
then,
he said it,
you're calling out the bullshit in the moment.
He was so weird about it.
And we're not going to stay on this. We're going to get back to the Wild Wild. But why the fuck, if I told you that I cleaned it, even the way he said, "Yeah, let's go see it," like, even then, it's like, all right, dude, like... He's just a bitch ass nigga.
And this is
because why, like, nigga, we're all adults here. If I told you I did the shit that I was supposed to do, is fucking
just
done.
let it be. Yeah.
Especially because the thing is, it's so stupid. Like, it's tools that we use that they would like for us to clean afterwards because it just makes it easy to use and all that shit. So it's like with something as little and dumb as that, like, let me go make sure you did it. It's kind of a dickhead thing.
Yeah,
it's a dickhead move.
Yeah.
You're micromanaging.
It's a micromanaging move that's like unnecessary.
And even the way he brought it up to him, because we was all out there talking, he was like, "Yeah, did you handle that thing that I was telling you about?"
Weird.
I was like, "What is this weird fucking like?"
That's weird.
And mind you, he was in the middle of like niggas talking. So it's like, not to say he was trying to embarrass you, but it's like...
But he did that in a group of full niggas. He stopped whatever's going on just to bring that up and do that. Like,
he's such a weird guy.
Is he trying to like...
I constantly, Lauren, I constantly have to check him so subtly. Like, I try to make it as obvious to him that, like, dude, I don't really fuck with you.
And I'm also picking up on what you're saying.
But I'm playing by the rules.
I'm getting older to the point where I need to figure out a way to actually tell somebody that, to where it's not like, you know, the big black 6'4" nigga with the big muscles and the big lats and shit. All scary. Don't look at all scary and shit.
Where's he?
It needs to be.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I would love to have one of those in my team.
It needs to come off.
Some screens.
It needs to come off in a way that, yes, I'm big and I'm black and I'm scary, but I'm also a sweethearted man, like Terry Crews, but not Terry Crews.
You don't want to take
not
that
Terry
route.
Crews. Though. No, but I do though.
You don't want to take that route.
I mean, look, everybody.
You want a white man to palm you?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I want.
That's what I'm saying. That's the only way
I'm
to do
saying
it.
though, I'm not Terry Crews, but I have the soft energy.
Okay.
I'm a nice guy.
You got a corn addiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a couple habits. I got a habit.
You on that E-fucked.
I got a habit.
Trying to put the mouse on straight.
But shout out to all. Trying to put the mouse on straight.
He's like, can I do
That's clever.
2 categories at the same? But
nah, shout outs. And another thing, anybody that has been in situations like this, please leave a LOI or just tell us a brief story about a whole ass nigga at your job.
How does checking to get work and keep a job?
Thank you. Especially if you're older, please tell me. Because as a man that's 24, it's hard for me to get what I need off without passion, hurting feelings. Yeah. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it is.
But Haitian King and Leak, you're a real nigga. Shout out to you, man. Keep coming with it. While I heard J Noblez mention a line from Rock Marciano, one of my favorite artists of all time.
Good brother.
Plus he an NY cat. Can y'all name the artists that are currently in your rotation right now, besides Stove God, Cook, and Future, of course? Hey, my nigga. Thanks, fellas, for what y'all do. Much respect. Haitian King.
Oh, we might have some similar music tastes.
We have some similar. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, I have to name, you know, Rock Marciano again. You know,
Marciano.
He's just one of those guys.
Sideshow
is another good.
Sideshow is phenomenal. The God Fahim.
Damn. 𝙼𝙾𝚂𝚃, but that doesn't even have to be said.
You should already know that, nigga, if you know.
One of the best like artists that like just don't drop his tape on DSPs. You got to spend $500 to get his shit. But I eventually I do want to buy a vinyl, and I'm gonna invest $500 in that vinyl.
I'm gonna get comedy albums on it too.
But I don't want to just say rapping niggas because I feel like that's people he would know.
Yeah.
But 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃, it's an artist named 𝙿𝙾𝚃. Sid Baby, it's a little, new style Haitian King. I don't know how old you are, but the fact that you say that NY Cat, you seem a little bit older.
A little bit older.
West Side Gun, of course, that whole tree of rappers. But let me see if I can get Primo Rice. That's a real old head nigga. All old heads love Primo Rice.
Yeah, he crosses over.
Freddy Gibbs, as we said. Kendrick, of course, sometimes when he doesn't make you have a Malcolm X book in hand.
I fuck with a lot of niggas.
Bodie James.
This is always one of the hardest questions for me to ask because it just really depends on the day, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I could be in a completely different.
I feel it.
And I don't want to say one nigga name and have niggas think that, oh, he like that type of shit.
Right.
When it's really just that nigga.
That nigga only,
and,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But just rotation right now, I mean, I've been listening back to MF Doom. I've been listening back to MF Doom. Plus, he just dropped his team or his family just dropped the 16th anniversary of Food.
MF Doom is fucking
so I've been listening to that. But man, let me see. There's a guy named Mike, all caps. Check him out, Haitian. I feel like you would like him. And plus he's one of the newer age, rap artists.
Nigga, y'all know Jar Jar Jr.? That's like a MF Doom's alter ego.
A word?
Like he's released songs under like that moniker, and them shits are on YouTube. Them shits are hard as fuck. Let me see if
MF Doom has a couple different monikers. Scarface, Max B.
Max Bigavell.
Let me just scroll through.
Max Bigavell is prevalent.
Big Mo, we got Nipsey Hussle. We have
my guy, always in my rotation.
Shout out Justo Mobbin. That's a Raleigh artist. MED.
Shit,
Med.
Action Bronson.
Never heard of Med?
Nah, I never heard of Med.
Med is hard. Action Bronson is cool.
Beanie Siegel.
We got Mavi. Nigga said Beanie Siegel.
I'm just going through my shit, nigga. I'm just going through the alphabet.
We got it's like Joey Badass is in here, but
from back in the day.
Schoolboy. Man, it's so many artists.
Jim Jones.
But right now, I've been really just pimping out El Custo. You told us not to say Stove God, but I have to say it. I feel like that might make him drop a new project or something.
I've been bumping Kendrick Shakur a lot recently. That shit is hard.
I haven't listened to Soul Burger. I haven't listened to Absol new tape.
Yeah, no,
but I feel like
I do want to listen to that.
I recently got back in because like I go through ebbs and flows of just like Texas music. Like if I'm listening to Texas music, it's probably all Texas music, like Pimp C, fucking 3-6.
You fuck with 8Ball in
MG. I forgot the fucking
MJG.
Them some good brothers.
8Ball, nah,
good brothers.
Nah, nigga.
Some good brothers.
Go back and listen. Once you hear the songs, you be like, oh shit, like literally everybody has sampled from 8Ball.
I believe, nigga, we sampled from 8Ball.
Yeah.
One of their album covers, like I forgot what it looked like, but I was using it as like the basis design for like a mock draft of our logo back in the day. One of the many logos we've had. So we've sampled them niggas, dog.
Coming out hard, like I've done like my old school deep dives. I've done my research, my due diligence.
You gotta study. You gotta study the Beanie Siegels, the Hoes, all that shit. But
what I mean? If you think of anybody on the radio, and it's probably none of them. Yeah. Everybody I listen to right now is
we're probably better off saying niggas that we don't listen to. That's probably easier. Like I'm not like an NBA young boy, fucking Rod Wave. Nah. Who else is on the never list?
Finesse 2 Times. I like him. I like his personality, but I'm not listening to his music.
It's a couple niggas.
It's this nigga named Skilla Baby that I don't know how he's even doing what he's doing.
But
I'm like, I don't see the appeal. Mm-hmm. But he's black man making money. I can't hate on that shit.
But yeah, you probably got a pretty good idea of what we fucking with.
Yeah, and great question. And hey man, and say your age too, because NY Cat has me curious.
34.
40 44.
Nah, he's probably New York lingo, the old shit. Like, it's such a mix. Like, it's niggas saying word to my dead and like word to my dead mother on the same street because they're from 2 different generations.
But NY Cat, that's like maybe once you turn 35, you just automatically start saying that. But that is an older echelon type of thing. But shout out to 𝙿𝙾𝚃𝚃 LOI. 6 months is wild. I got over my relationship in 24 hours, and that was my first serious relationship. How long does it take for y'all? You did not really like her.
Yeah.
You either didn't like her or you lied.
You liked what she provided,
or
which was...
Or he's still not over and he doesn't even know it yet.
Yeah. He just keep dating the same bitch.
Exactly.
Just trying to recreate it.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Because you only know how long it took once you're actually over.
6 months. I mean...
Yeah, either you didn't like her or you're just as creepy as your video suggests.
And like,
he's a fucking sterile
guys,
robot. He's like, no, so I love LOI.
We're square dudes.
Say with some more emotion, nigga.
We're square guys. We live in the Western world. We have Western ideologies when they come to this. This is actually how men are supposed to act. 24 hours, you just let it ride.
No.
That's true. He
This
might
is
be onto
true.
something.
No.
This
He might be onto
Nutso is more of a man than you, Tom.
No, we got now.
He's more
we
of a
have
man
to
than
put,
me. He's more a man than you.
No,
F Mac.
now we have to define what it means to get over. What do you mean by get over?
I think get
Like,
over is
because
the internal
for
gut
a
feeling.
For a dude, like, you could be in a relationship and be over her at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you could be with her and be over her. But like, you lose that feeling of like, if this shit go wrong,
Respect.
I would care. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you've told a specific story when you was trying to like sabotage a relationship or something. When you, or maybe it was me, but
Yeah, it wasn't me.
maybe I'm snitching. But yeah, like, you lose the feeling of caring about the end result.
Your heart's not in it.
Your heart's not in it. So if that's the case, I can understand him saying he got over in 24 hours because he wasn't in it.
But
You
see,
know-
I think men always have that anyway until you find one that you really care about.
And you wanna
because
know-
I think most times as a man when he dates, he's like, I'm focused. I got to provide for everything. So
Yes.
I'm fucking.
Yeah.
If anything, whatever, no matter what happens in life, there's one thing for certain. I'm not stopping to where I got to go.
And the
you know what I'm
first-
saying? So that's like what's always going to be in a man's mind.
In your first serious
so you find something,
relationship,
like, very serious that you're like, if she leaves, I might be in trouble.
It gets you.
I don't know if like, anybody else can concur, but I feel like your first serious relationship, it's something you thought you had to do.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
I know what you mean.
So even the idea, like the first relationship, it's supposed to fail. I was actually thinking about this. I can't wait till I have a son. I'm gonna tell him to cheat on his first girl. I'm just
so he can practice apologizing.
I have to tell my son to cheat on his first girl.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be like, son, trust me. I know
doesn't
how you
matter.
might feel in your gut, but like, you cheat on that bitch. You get what I'm saying? It's good. You're gonna feel better. You're gonna not go through things that a lot of us did. You feel me? But that's
don't repeat the sins of your father.
Yeah, that's just for the future.
Your father was too loyal to a fault.
But to your point, Lauren.
Yeah, I was about to say, to your point, nigga, that is brilliant because it teaches the right mentality.
Yes, and that's the thing, right? And with first relationship,
you have to explain it because I know to laymen it's not making sense.
Because the first relationship, what goes through a man's psyche during that first relationship literally sets you up for your future, right? Like, if you end up like really hating that bitch, you might end up like a Myron, right? Myron Gaines, everybody new listening, fresh and fit. Yeah, your mind's tingling. Yeah, that guy. You might end up like Myron. Or you could end up like
Terry Crews.
That's perfect. Or a Will Smith. Or a Neo. Somebody. Or Nick Cannon.
Or Jonathan Majors.
Oh, that one's a little dangerous.
You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
The tricky water.
It's so many ways, and that's why I feel like in my head, I haven't broke it down yet. I haven't wrote it in a bit, but it's just a gut feeling like I have to tell my son to cheat on this bitch.
What
That's
age,
the only
though?
way he.
Because it depends.
That is smart.
That's
I can help you with that.
that's
First,
important.
You reminded me because I wanted
year
to ask him that earlier.
Yeah.
First,
Because there is such thing as
No.
too old to be telling them that.
No.
Yeah.
There's a certain age where you don't like.
you tell him it's all contextual, guys. Your son might be an early bloomer. You're Jamaican.
but
Caribbeans are faster.
when they're early, you got to be careful because that move can
You're
go.
setting-
It can go really far.
You
one
tell
way or
There's
the
such
other.
thing as too early. There's such thing as
It
too
can,
early.
it can go one way
You
or the
can
other
reprogram
really
it.
fast. Yeah.
I'm gonna answer. You have to tell him at an age that's conducive enough to where he will understand in a logical sense, but also a way that he won't let it become a subconscious pre-thought that applies to every situation.
18.
Right?
Yeah,
Like
you-
if you
it's-
and if
you're
you
talking
tell
about
him,
late
if you tell
teens.
him,
18.
if
You're
you tell
talking
him
late
at
teens.
no, too late. If you tell him at 13, that's too early. 16.
That might be too early. It depends
No,
on your son.
dog.
Hold on.
Have
Hold on,
faith
let
in
me
your
say it.
sperm,
Let me
nigga.
say it. It depends on your son.
You smack?
Yeah. Like a soft ass,
Nah,
nigga. She
nigga,
smacked
that's
back.
not how you hit it.
But 16, it depends on the 16-year-old.
No.
It depends,
You have
dog. Because if my dad, based off where I was at 16, like you gotta understand, I didn't believe in relationships. I had never seen a successful one. I always thought it was like a loose contract we were signing. So I would give it a bitch. I'd be like, have fun with me while you can, because like this isn't going nowhere. And I
Yeah.
would be that much of like an asshole and upfront about it. And my dad would have been like, oh, cheat on that bitch. That would have unlocked a whole
lot of shit.
new
Yeah.
path
But also-
to where it's like I didn't.
Yeah.
I learned the ism.
Yes.
But I maybe just would have been a little bit more of a gorilla with
But
it. You
no,
know what I mean?
well, no,
Like, really
not
bow.
really, not really. Your approach in the way that you do it, it would have been so much more smoother. It would have been more fine, detailed. It would have been, it would have been an art form. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
it can fall off track really fast, like depending on the joint.
It
fall
can
off
go
track
that
really
way,
fast.
but it can turn into what Lauren is or
Yeah.
talking
But
about.
that's why situation is.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
supposed to
Hold
be
on,
a diss.
yeah.
That's
Okay,
why
It wasn't
yeah,
supposed to
thank
be,
you for
but
cleaning that up.
you know what I mean? I'm good at it.
It
I'm
happens.
good. What the guy said?
That's why situation matters. You have to do it based on the situation, and you have to make sure you know your son, and you know, and like you know the way to tell him to where it's like, look, I'm not saying that this is a good thing. I'm telling you that this is good for you right now.
Almost in the sense to where God told whatever his name was to kill his
Adam.
son. Who
No.
was the dude that was supposed to kill his
Cain.
son? No, those are the brothers. Who was the dude that was supposed to kill his son?
Don't remember.
Mac? You know?
Lucifer, fuck it.
Fuck. All right. Samson. Samson was supposed to kill his son. And he brought him up to the mountain. He did everything he was supposed to do. And right before he killed him, God was just like, I was just trying to make sure that, you know, you were a loyal supporter. You was really, it's me above the
That's
sea.
so God.
It's so God, right? But that's how you have to raise your kid. Like, don't give him no context. Just tell him what to do. And then after he does it, tell him why you told him to do it.
Because what you're talking
Because
about,
then
what you're talking about is a.
Because now he got a feeling, and you can be like, you see how you felt that?
What you're talking about is a way
Now
of
you know.
parenting
You're
that
teaching
it's
yourself.
kind of a lost art, right? Because not only are you asking him to do something, you're asking him to trust you to almost the more than God. Like,
Yeah.
nigga, jump off this cliff and you will be safe.
Yeah.
Don't think about what you're thinking about because it's wrong. Trust me, son.
And that's the only way to be a father. I feel like that's the only way to be a father.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to fuck with your father so much to where like you just have blind, like this shit don't make no sense to me yet, but I know my dad. He's the real nigga. So
My dad is everything. My dad knows everything.
yes,
He would do right by me.
no wrong.
Yes, this is a great question. Now, so
Shit. That's a beautiful way to end this.
why girls always scream when there's a fight? They need to be more like Green Girls Forever, huh? Well, whores are legal in the whole country. Hashtag #LOI. Back in the day, they just walked the street. Now they have to be in the house. And if they want to advertise, they stand in front of a big ass window. When I was a child, I don't know anyone that did it, and they get tested and stuff. So lowers STDs. We also get free STD tests till 25. And again, this is nutso typing. I apologize for anybody listening in the morning. But if
You also read that without punctuation too. So you know.
it doesn't matter if he's talking like how he speaks or he's typing like how he speaks.
Yo, that's
be on his side.
Pretty dope. But I also wonder what like the car accident statistics are in the Netherlands. Like if you could just be driving and you look up and you see a bitch advertising her titties,
Yeah.
I'd look for a little bit.
It's probably safer roads, actually.
I might not safer with everybody's attention being split.
Yeah, they slow down so they can look better.
The speed limit is lower. But it's
slow down so they can see the titties. You know, them niggas just and then they look and it's a fucking
standstill traffic.
A playground that they're running through. But
if this is true, is window shopping even a thing over there?
Yeah, that's
it's
what it is.
literally
That's literally what it is.
It's a bigger thing.
Yeah.
That's where the name
That's
came
where
from.
it comes from.
That can't be.
It's the source code. But yeah, shout out to you and all your hoary country, Nuso. Fuck it.
Yeah, nah,
y'all niggas gross. Hashtag #WildOI. We had a girl in middle school that wore, I'm assuming you mean thongs.
No, tongs.
But I'm gonna say tongs because that's what you said. I can't assume what you meant. #WildOI. We had a girl in middle school that wore tongs. It was funny because our history teacher called her out. Like, what you doing?
Yeah, he meant thongs. And this is what I was saying. It's not so. The guy typed slower.
Whoa.
What were we talking about?
If you're that child, you got to beat that teacher's ass, right?
I was thinking about that. Why is the teacher?
How the fuck
calling
you know
out?
that the girl in middle school was wearing thongs?
Yeah.
Maybe he has a daughter. He knows what it looked like.
To do that in front of the class is
That's
crazy.
gross.
Yeah. Yeah, in front of the class.
In front of the class
And
is
to
kind of
even see
crazy.
it,
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's
Acknowledge
crazy that
it.
it was out there, but
Yeah.
like also
To acknowledge
embarrassing the
it.
child
Yeah.
is crazy. Like
Yeah.
that.
Called her out.
Now he's really gonna turn into a whore.
But this is what I mean. Like, there's a diminishing return when you have hoes that can just freely walk out in society. Like how hoeing is viewed, it's playful. So it's not weird that he's just laughing like, look at little Sally with the little thongs on.
That's where your lady from earlier is missing. She needs to go to the Netherlands. She would be right at home there.
The swole bitch?
No, the porn star lady.
The porn star. Wait, no, that's his girl. What's her
That's
name?
what I'm talking about. What's her name?
What's her name?
Oh, it started with an M.
You know her name. What's her name?
Start with an M. I think it's like Mel.
You think
Mel is one of those, like, she didn't really get much marketing.
You know what's funny when a nigga say
she's probably using her real name.
What's funny when a nigga say, I think, if you keep asking him, he's gonna remember. It starts at
Why
I think,
would I fake like I don't know the name when I claimed to have jerked off to the bitch before? I already said the embarrassing part. Knowing her name is way more credible than jerking off to her. Not credible. It's way more. I would have more confidence in knowing her name than saying like, yeah, I jerked off to her.
I want to know what we was talking about for Nutso to say this.
We were talking about this whole shit, I think.
Yeah, probably that.
And it's probably that whole section.
Free STD test till 2025.
Till 25, no. Till they're 25 years old.
Oh, till
that's
25.
fine. So I should go and get my last one.
Yeah, and then once you're 25, it's like, nigga, you know better.
So low, and it lowers STDs. Okay.
It's up to
That's
you
beautiful,
now.
Nutso. I'm glad your country is whoring with a purpose.
And I like how it's popular, but none of his family members haven't bought no pussy.
Nobody
Like,
knows.
I love that.
Yeah.
Nutso, you're so cool, man. Shout out to Nutso. What else we got?
Niggas a statistical
I think
anomaly.
that's the last one on here, yeah.
Hey, Shaquem, we missed yours, and we're gonna. Tone Groove. Oh, I thought he
did?
was talking shit.
We didn't miss his. Did his earlier.
No, he mentioned that we had missed one from last week.
Yeah.
I have no idea where it is.
Yeah, can you scroll down? Is it in there?
No, it's not in here.
Damn.
This is the one we did a second ago.
But this pod is damn near like 4 hours, right?
Yeah.
Oh, should we read this one? Because this is where he said that we missed it, and he also goes on to say other things.
Damn, bro, y'all missed my question last week, but it's all good, fellas. And LMAO, my son has a godfather, but you know what? I don't know why I read that like that. But you know what? You're one of them crazy unks that can offer him some more perspective. Keep talking shit about Haiti, though. I'm on your ass, little nigga. I know it's funny to be ignorant, but if you was one of my close comrades, I would definitely have to school you on some things behind the significance of Haiti. I think that was about you.
He's talking about you.
I've only bigged up
He's
Haiti.
1,000% talking about you.
Nobles. Okay.
I've only bigged up Haiti. What the fuck? But LOI has a lot of good things coming. Check LOI the show for our story. Hosting a couple shows coming up. Just a couple, maybe 2, 3, 4. But a lot of the good things are being planned for the future. Fourth quarter, we got to end it right. But y'all know that. LOIs, like the video, subscribe. We love y'all. Nutso, Haitian Leak, do what y'all do best. J Nobles.
Toe Groove.
White man behind the boards.
Yeah.
I knew it. You was trying to think of Ed back in the building.
That's me.
Yeah, we heard that smile, nigga. Calm down.
Not only did we hear it, I heard Lauren improvising.
Yeah.
He's like,
That's actually not what I was doing, but it's okay.
Ah, whatever, nigga. And we are out. Like how I wind that up.